Shut on to
Shake the way, shake the way. My son works. I love that part of the movie when the motherfucker walked in and said, "My son works."
From where was that from?
That's how Tangy feels about her son. My son works.
That's
At the
Coming
theater?
to America.
Oh, I don't remember that.
Yeah, when he came in, he was working at
King Joffrey
the
Joe.
he was working at the play.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
He said, "My son."
Your favorite movie in the
Oh, I
world.
can watch it. I can watch it like I've never seen it
Have
before.
we done our top 3 movies? Like
I always say it has to be the
like
top 3.
ours? No, not in the world. Like ours.
No, it has to be the top 3
Right.
that you can watch like you've never seen it
what's the-
before.
Oh, and I know I could think of 2 off the top of my head.
Let's put out
Purple.
3 movies that if you flip a channel and they come on, you gonna watch it.
Oh, I'm gonna stop. Oh, no, I
Long,
got my
long as
three.
it's not
I got-
where it's commercials. I can't watch it if it's
Right.
commercials.
We're just saying if you
gotta
go
watch straight
flip it
through.
through.
Oh, I hate that when like my favorite movie comes on like VH1 or whatever because
Yeah, motherfucker,
it's
and they be
so
long
annoying.
too. You be like, nigga, that's a goddamn movie.
and then too it's an edit for TV. So
Oh
it's,
fuck!
what?
I had got you pens and papers.
And would you leave it at the
I
house?
left it at the house. God
I had stuff I left for you at the house too. So
damn.
whatever. I don't know.
Anyway, so if you're tuning in, give us 3 of your movies, no matter what you can watch them from beginning to the end, and tell everybody shut up. Hey, nigga.
Okay, I got mine. So you want me to go first or?
I know one of yours. Mine's on one of your lists. I know. Purple
I
Rain.
done it. Well, yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna take that out because that's obvious for me, right?
Yeah, Purple.
Okay,
So
I'm gonna
I'll
take
it.
scratch
I
that
got it.
out.
Thank you. I have it.
But that is one I will stop and watch and recite the whole movie.
Yeah, Purple Rain. Man, killed it.
Okay, so my first one is Grease.
The fuck out.
I can do the whole movie,
Damn,
and
that's
I will
gay.
watch it. I'm a girl,
Allegedly.
so I'd be a lesbo. No, Grease. I
remember-
Grease
I went-
1, not 2.
I went and saw Grease. I liked the movie, but I wasn't.
But as a younger, as a child, we used to go out on
there were
my
no
friend's
black
grad-
characters in it.
No, it wasn't. It really wasn't at Rydell High. And I would be out, and we would be out on the grass, and we'd all be doing Grease Lightning and
Pinky.
Look at me, I'm Sandra D. We would all act it out, all the parts. But that's
I never would have thought that.
I love that movie.
So you did yours. So
I'm doing one at a time.
So, you do one. So for sure, Purple Rain.
Yeah, but we said we
Because
can't do that. We can't.
No. I said me. I asked if you don't. As long as you don't have
we
it on your
said
list.
X that
No, we
out.
didn't say we. You said I will.
we said we.
Never said me.
I'm the prince.
Why would I
Prince.
X? Why would I
got my
X it out?
Purple Rain shirt on.
Because you.
Matter of fact, I'm advertising. I'm like,
Wow. Why do you grab the side of your breast?
I don't know. The itchy number one. I was like, whatever. Put it over here. Oh, somebody calling? God dang. We just hooked up the phone. Oh, you got to hit the button. I'll let you hit the button. Caller, what's your name and where you calling from?
Hey, niggas.
Harlem Nights.
Oh, good one. Harlem
Front to
Nights.
back.
Boomerang.
But
Oh,
okay, but let me ask you this.
Boomerang's good.
Can you? Ooh.
Boomerang's good.
Yeah, Boomerang.
Boomerang's my number one.
Yeah,
movie.
Boomerang, yeah.
I'm gonna watch that every
Yeah,
time.
me
all
too.
the time.
Because it's just
Strong
so,
J.
it's so
It's,
many.
it's romance.
Yeah.
It's
Oh, I know.
comedy.
My,
Comedy. You know what I'm saying?
It's denial. 'Cause he
Yeah.
said, just because she called my name don't mean I hit
Right.
it. She said, Marcus.
yes.
That movie had
Speedy had his
betrayal
own.
in it. It had everything.
What was the woman's name?
Mark-
Eartha Kitt. What was her name in the movie? What's Eartha Kitt? Vernon?
Eleanor.
No, it was
Her name is
Eloise. No, what was it?
Lady Eleanor.
No, it wasn't Eleanor. What was it? Vernon.
No, you talking about
Eloquent. What was it? Did he hang
I
up?
think so.
Oh, he hung up.
Pam,
Call back,
What do
Vernon.
you mean?
It was Lady.
Lady-
It
it's
wasn't
Lady-
Eleanor.
It
was
is.
Ella something or. Let me see what
Somebody
they
let
said
her
in the
know.
chat.
Nigga,
Somebody
it's Lady
tell-
Eleanor.
It wasn't Eleanor. I'm telling
Fuck
you.
you go.
Well, Vernon's gonna be able to tell
So-
us. Vernon, what was the lady? What? Ella what?
Nick.
Hit the button again. Oh,
I didn't hit the button. He still should be there.
Vernon.
We lost.
He was just there for a minute
We
ago.
lost him, man. Hang on.
Eloise. Lady
Lady
Eloise.
Same thing.
No, you said Eleanor.
Eloise.
No, because that didn't flow. Eloise. Yeah, but you had your own Lady Eloise.
Hey, I did.
Speedy.
I was 25, pal. I had to make it
I'm
happen.
talking about recently.
Oh, you stupid.
Hold on, let me
You're
accept
the
this next call.
worst. You're the
What?
worst friend ever.
I know. Well, fuck it, it's just me and
Take
you.
my friendship back.
Oh, wow. Now, you ain't nothing secret on this damn show. Let's see if we got this call. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from? Caller? Something must have happened.
Call it.
It was working a minute ago.
Ain't nothing for me to do.
It
over
just
here.
hung up
Call
on
it.
Vern.
Call it.
No, but it's a new caller. It's
No, it hung
818.
up- No, I'm saying it hung up on Vern originally. Don't worry about it. Hang on. So
It'll figure it out.
so you said, well, I can say Purple Rain.
You
Pam.
cannot.
What?
If
no,
I
no.
can't say it,
I
why
said
you
you
can't?
couldn't say it because you went there.
Well,
that's obvious.
true.
You would pick Purple Rain.
True.
I went and met him, but anyway. It's
Ooh, this
definitely
is some
Purple
good
Rain,
ones,
and
you
I
guys. I'm
know
writing them down.
I know the lines in the whole movie, from front to back.
Oh, me too.
And
You know what I love? And it's a little scene, but when Martin is like, I think that Martin was at
you back to
Boomerang.
Boomerang.
Oh no, forget Boomerang.
Whoa.
When they're in the gym working out, and he was like, I was like, it's just those little scenes that to me make it. Oh, then of course Tisha Campbell was my
And
favorite.
very small
character.
part, but everybody remember that.
Yeah.
Everyone.
What you about? My
remember
height, my weight,
that.
doggy
Yeah,
style.
Doggy style.
Nigga, what?
I told her that was one of my favorite scenes.
Oh, you
We
did?
was on the ship, yeah.
Oh,
And
she was there?
yeah, she was there. And she came to the show, watched me do my stand up, and I told her, I said that was the funniest thing.
Did you say it in your stand up? Like,
Yeah, because I
hilarious.
said, give it up for Tisha Campbell. Just build it. She clapped and stood up and whatever. And I said, my favorite part is in the movie when Boomerang, and she started laughing. I said, you killed that shit. And then I told her School Days too. I loved her in School Days. That's definitely on my list.
Yeah.
School
okay,
Days.
so we're doing top 10.
Hilarious.
We're going to do 3.
So I did my I did. Okay.
Okay, so one.
So
Let's
can
go
I finish
around.
with Coming to America? I mean from Purple Rain. So one of the subtle scenes, and you got to pick a subtle scene as well.
You got to figure out the
So
phone.
one of the subtle scenes in Purple Rain, and everybody knows the scene, is when Prince stood behind a young lady and he pulled his glasses down, and she went, "I like your music too," and she turned around, he was gone.
Oh, yeah. I like you. That
Yeah.
was some bad acting, though.
Yeah.
There we go.
She was horrible.
Who is this? Caller, what's your name? Where you from?
Hello, caller.
Sorry about that, you guys. I don't know.
Hey,
Shut up.
Hey,
I
it's
know
Dana.
you just were going on and on. Oh my God!
Sorry,
And it's
Dana.
just the two of you. I can see if it was like 12 people there.
No.
All right, Tammy,
It was a technical
All
issue.
right.
Hey, boo.
Oh, okay.
So what are your
Hey,
movies?
boo.
What?
Mine is Grease too, Tammy.
Yours too. What's your favorite scene besides mine is Rizzo,
this
though,
is
when she
so
sings that
gay.
part at the end.
I hate
When
No,
she- when
mine
they go to
mine is Sandra D when they giving her a hard time and she goes downstairs and sings "Hopelessly Devoted to You."
Oh, and in the bedroom. It's not it's French's
Yes,
bedroom,
yes,
right?
the
French's bedroom.
scene and
How many times do you think you watched it?
Oh,
How many times do you think you watched it?
probably at least over 50.
oh, me too.
Shut up.
Me too. From like childhood, like from when it started. Like I went to the movies
You
at
have
least
to,
5
you have
times.
to
a
think
year.
about Speedy, like being, there were, living in Pasadena growing up in the 80s was like colorless.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Unless
it was.
somebody really thought something and said something about race. I think they were more race cautious in LA than we were in Pasadena. So you really didn't see anything. The only thing that I knew really about race is that we weren't allowed in my family to go to school on Martin Luther King's birthday before it was a holiday.
Right.
Like my grandmother physically removed me off the bus one time. I had walked and got on the bus. I see my grandmother before the bus pulls off. She gets on the bus and she was like, "Yeah, we don't go to school on Martin Luther King's birthday."
I love
And
your
I was
grandmother.
like, "Oh." And she technically, I was probably about 8 years old. She got my hand. We walked off the bus and walked back home.
You remember Phoenix, or Arizona, wouldn't celebrate it, so they would never get the
Yeah,
funding.
I remember, and that was John McCain.
Yeah.
That was John McCain that was starting this. But my second movie, of course, is Boomerang.
Yeah.
And my third movie is Coming to America.
Okay.
Damn, we got everybody.
Okay.
All right, thank you,
An
baby.
honorable mention is Color Purple.
Ooh,
good one.
Because that's another movie that we recite lines from.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You
You
told Harper.
told
No,
Harper.
you know what? You know what I want to do, Pam?
What?
I want to do with somebody that is very skilled with it, a movie buff.
Uh-huh.
I want to do where we do lines, but you have name the movie, you have to name the year it came out.
Well, you know what?
So you do the lines, and you have to name the movie and the year that it came
You
out.
have to name the movie. You have to name the year. You have to name the year. That's the thing that I do. I'm always paying attention to years.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll say Steely, Color Purple, 1986.
See, I could say I would be like between 84, 85, 86, somewhere in there, because I remember it, but I couldn't narrow it down to the same.
But you could do that with music, though.
With music,
Speedy's really good with songs, and he's usually great on that.
Which is weird because my mom, she
yeah, I'm good with the movies.
Are you?
But I'm gonna go ahead and let other callers get in.
Thank you,
when
baby.
you guys do Idol, I'm gonna call back.
Okay.
I was triggered and traumatized.
Yes,
okay,
yeah.
and I
was.
read some articles about why it's only 5 episodes, so we'll talk about that later, though. Call back.
Me
All right,
too.
so-
Me too.
Okay,
All right,
all right, bye.
So I did my one. Well, again.
Well, no, we're going
I think-
back.
I
Nick
think-
has to do his.
Yeah, I'm just saying Purple Rain. I just think.
Okay, what's your favorite line from Purple Rain?
I need some asses wiggling. I need
want
some
some
perfection. Well, between that and the password.
That's
Greatest
one of
run
the
ever.
greatest scenes
said-
ever in
He
a
said the
rock
password
and roll
is what?
movie.
Is the password
Password.
stupid?
The password isn't it.
Is what?
The password is what?
It's what I'm asking you. What is the password? Man,
Man, that is a great line.
destroyed. I couldn't believe it. And I must say, for a first time for everybody, pretty much in that movie, Whatcom stole the show.
Morris
stole the show.
Yeah.
And had he, because he had, when I don't know when the movie came out, whether or not he would have got nominated for anything, he should have got nominated.
Well, they
for
did.
something.
They got soundtrack, but you know, one of my favorite, and it's so
Oh,
another
the Academy
minute
Award.
line.
They sure did.
It was how's the family?
Oh man.
And it was like,
Even people in the theater
shit.
was like, oh, that's fucked up.
It was. But it was
And
a
then you
great
saw
line.
Morris go,
Like, why I do that? It sounds like something we would do. You know.
Nick, give us your one of your three.
Mm-hmm. Can't say boomerang because that's gone.
And you can't say
Love Jones.
That was on my third.
Yeah, if Love Jones come on,
Me too. I gotta
front
say.
to back.
it don't matter where it come on at. I'm watching the movie.
Because to me, that was the first time I seen a black love story that wasn't poverty stricken and
With no
not
violence in it.
and it was just us being, and that's how we were in relationships.
And
you
at
know
that
what
time-
I'm saying? That's the first time I saw myself in a relationship in a movie. Put it
And
that
at
way.
that time, everybody was doing the poetry.
Yeah,
Everybody was
yeah, it
being
was a lot of-
conscious. I'm going to be doing it with toe ring. Niggas had toe rings on.
You had a toe ring?
No.
That was a soft.
Niggas had toe rings.
Darius Love Hall, man, that was a cold.
Yeah,
that's a
nigga.
cold character.
And when they were in when he first like met her and that poetry he did. Oh my!
You think that's his
God.
best work?
Brother to the moon.
Night.
Oh yeah, Brother to the Night or whatever.
You think that's his best work?
That and Old Dog. But damn, that's my.
I think they're presidents.
No.
He has so much range.
Thank you,
in
Nick. I
Dead
appreciate
Presidents,
that.
Like,
No, Dead Presidents.
like you got to think, he
destroyed.
played a square in the beginning,
and then
getting
came
punked
and
to
then
being a straight gangster, like a bank robber.
and was cool with it. Like nigga, fuck
You got to
it.
think, and then even when it came to women, like remember before he left, he was so into that girl.
Yeah.
And when he came back, he went from that to choking her.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So,
So I just
but,
thought his
But he
range
blamed
in
it on
that
the
was-
PSD? What is it?
PTSD.
And I say Old Dog too, and I see why you say that.
it's my
because
favorite.
if you live in LA, he nailed that character.
Yeah.
Like we expect
Everybody knew that dude.
Like we expected Tyron to do his thing because he's from LA.
Yeah.
But for Lorenz Tate to come in
From Chicago.
Yeah.
and
And
really
embody
like
a real dude from the hood from
I
Watts.
felt like I know him.
Right. We
Everybody
all
knew.
know
I know
Old
Old
Dog.
Dog.
A nigga
All
that
right,
just
so
don't give a fuck.
Who's your second one, Pam?
Well, it was okay. I'm gonna
Nick,
go.
okay.
I mean, then I'm gonna read some in the chat too. Menace to Society again, because let me tell you
Yeah, that's a good
that there's so many lines in there. To me, my favorite was oh God, what's his name? Gosh, not oh God, what's his name from
My favorite line was, "Hey, homie, you need some help?" When AWAC shot the dude behind the thing.
no, what's
I
his
like,
name
oh,
that
this
was
nigga go.
in every movie that oh God, and I met him too, and I made him do the line for me.
Oh, when he fought Kane.
Well, and then they were like, Kane,
He's like,
bitch.
"Hey, partner."
Yeah, no, not that's MC8, isn't it?
No, that's the light skinned nigga when he got out the car. He was like, hey,
Oh, yeah,
partner,
the one
you-
that got killed.
Yeah, he was like,
No,
hey,
the one
partner.
about the hot dog, about the hot link. Don't come before to this motherfucker before
Oh,
2:30. What's his name?
Clinton. What's his name? The
Clifton
dark-skinned-
Powell.
Clifton
Clifton
Powell.
Clifton Powell is my
Clifton
favorite.
Powell killed
that
yeah,
shit.
Yeah,
He killed dead presidents.
yeah.
That's
He played
Cuddy.
He played Cuddy in Dead President.
He
Yeah,
destroyed
Clifton
Cuddy.
Powell killed that
yeah,
shit.
but in Miss Society, yeah, when
Oh, that
boy
was
popped
good.
up at his house,
Oh
he's
yeah.
like, I don't care what time I told you come around here.
Thank
Don't
you,
come around
Houston.
All right,
All right,
hold
so
on,
make-
hold on,
okay.
because I want nobody to squeeze mine. My second one
Mhm.
is the Mac.
Oh, we know you love
Oh,
the
yeah,
Mac.
yeah.
Any of this? Is there something in here about the Mac? or something?
because
We're
you
at
gotta
your house.
remember now, Pam. We in Cali, so we don't really see pimps like that.
No, we didn't.
We
Not
ain't
like
no
that.
pimps.
Nah.
And what it
See,
is
that was
though,
like an Atlanta,
you see him
Detroit
get
thing.
out of jail, and the girl said, "I'm gonna show you this game," because he didn't know how they was. Remember, they was like, "Oh, girl, we good friends," and he went from that to, "If you don't," she said, "Cody, somebody's trying to off me." That motherfucker hit that
got
button
that.
on that window, rolled over. Now, if you don't get out there and get me my money, I don't give a fuck about you.
Yeah.
When he said that to her, we
Yes,
were like,
Speedy got
we were
the
like,
Mac
"That's your-"
posters in his house
Oh.
and shit, nigga, and everywhere.
And then
Or
I
it might
met
even
him.
Be here. I don't know.
Pam, I met him and we talked, and he explained pretty much all the scenes I was talking about.
Right.
Like the scene when the cop told him to run, and Richard said, "I ain't no track star," and he started crying. He said Richard had just found out his mom had died. He still had to do that scene,
Wow.
and they never knew when Richard was going to show up. So when he did show up, they just shot the scene. So anytime you like when they were sitting at the bar, he's like, "Yeah, look at you." They were just doing the lines because Richard was there and he was high as fuck.
Wow.
You know what's crazy? That's what I liked. Shout out to Richard Pryor.
Hilarious.
That's what I liked about the movie.
Uh-huh.
Because I felt like it was so authentic, but you
Yeah.
saying like it wasn't even part of the script, so that makes sense. Because when he was talking about he ain't run, he's like, I ain't no track star.
Man.
I felt that. I was
no
as a kid, I felt that. I was like, yeah,
Ain't no
he ain't.
goddamn
He's
track
like,
star.
I ain't run, coach. I ain't
Okay,
no track
but-
star.
And
Come
he
up
had,
with-
the,
oh.
he had the bitches looking there and say, "If you believe in me, baby."
Yeah, you still do that,
They
baby.
was staring into the clouds.
Yeah, my favorite part is
Come
when
on.
he was in the bar. He said, bitch, get over here.
Oh yeah.
He said, go get her. He said, hey,
Nigga,
hey,
you want to die?
He said, hey, man. Now,
You
look,
bitch chose
she
me.
chose me. Now we
Hilarious.
can handle this like some gentlemen. Oh, we can get it to some
Some
gangsters.
gangster shit.
So the Mac or Superfly then?
The Mac.
Mac.
It's not even
Okay.
close.
Okay. So
Nick,
let me
Nick,
know.
it's Nick. Fuck
No.
them, because they're gonna have ours.
No, because
Yeah.
it's gonna keep going down.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
trying to like.
Go ahead.
Let me just get a couple in,
All
and
right,
we go
go
back, and then.
ahead, go ahead.
All right, so
Yeah.
they bought. Let's see. So somebody said Air Anson says No Country for Old Men. I don't know. What
I actually
Oh,
saw it, but
that's a
I.
good movie.
It
It's a
is.
good movie, but I was cool.
I like that. Yeah, I'm not turning that either. I give you that.
Okay.
I ain't gonna turn that
and
either.
he says Dark Knight.
Oh, Batman.
Yeah, I
and
tend-
Coach Carter.
Yeah.
I'm turning Coach
You gotta
Carter back.
remember in Black Knight, that was the first time they went that direction for Batman. Batman was a cartoon, and so even when they did the first one and you had Jack Nicholson play the Joker, was a great Joker,
Right.
but it's still a cartoonish look. And then the next one I think was Arnold Schwarzenegger played, which he should have
He was
played
in
that
it?
character. He played
Arnold Schwarzenegger,
the
Jim
Freeze.
Carrey.
He played the Freeze.
Oh, I remember Jim
And Jim
Carrey.
Carrey played
I don't
the
know.
Riddler.
Yeah, the Riddler. Yeah.
He was originally supposed to be Joker.
He should have played Joker.
He was supposed
Yeah,
to.
he should have. 'cause
Carrey
he would've
would've-
been,
But
like,
but it was
crazy
Jim
good.
Carrey or Jack Nicholson.
Jim Carrey.
No, you go with Jack.
Jack killed that though. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, I understand, but seeing understanding the Joker character, it actually fits Jim Carrey.
Yeah, and so he
know what
even
I
when he
mean?
did the Riddler, he destroyed.
Yeah.
it.
I'm
else?
surprised you didn't say Harlem Nights. And or it's my what's his name? Oh, Nola G says look at what we're not gonna do
Harlem
comment to me. He
Nights.
says Harlem Nights in Life. I'm just gonna you guys if I shout them out
Yeah,
if we haven't
life-
talked about
life
it.
on the
no.
list, y'all. Wait, let me throw one
I
out there
would go
before they
Harlem
get to
Nights
it.
over Life.
I'm gonna go Training Day.
Yeah, somebody had that
Oh,
there.
my
I'm not turning Training Day. I can't. I don't even know how many times I've seen Training Day, but I'm not turning it.
Yeah, Training Day was
And we
epic.
never seen Denzel like that. That was
No.
the one thing we never
but he
seen.
played a great game.
And I believed it.
like a
Yeah.
me too,
that
like,
was the
a
craziest
crooked
part.
cop.
Like,
he
Yeah.
played this great
Yeah.
crooked cop.
I forgot it was Denzel Washington. I was like,
That was great.
The greatest scene is the opening scene when he's trying to read his newspaper. He said, "Okay, my man." That motherfucker had
Oh,
shit
yeah,
to
that was
say.
a great scene.
Yeah, nothing to say. Go ahead, Pam.
Okay.
Who's
we got a call. Caller, go ahead, Vern.
The craziest thing is that it's always a debate about Batman. I mean, Joker, and every Joker. If you know what Joker was a sociopath and a genius at the same
Here?
time.
Yeah. So would you
So
say
what
would you say what's my man that died who played the Joker?
Yes.
You say he
yes,
was better?
played-
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Heath Ledger?
Keith
He
Lee,
played
Oh, by
he
far.
played the sociopathic part absolutely to the T because you never knew what he was going to do.
Got it.
Yeah,
And Jack, his whole
you,
thing was is that I'm gonna mess with y'all. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna fuck with all the what was that he messed with, and everybody was putting makeup. He was like, oh well, I'm gonna fuck with all of y'all makeup, and I'm gonna do billions of gallons of it, so you don't know what the combination is to drive your ass nuts and make you fuck yourself up. So it's like they both played it perfectly.
Vern, did you give us your 3? Did you give us a?
Yeah.
You said what? I forgot. Well, I'm sorry, we got cut
I
off.
said Harlem Night.
Yeah,
I said Boomerang.
yeah, yes, we talked about.
And I said, hello.
We hear you.
Oh, okay. Damn, what was the third one? I'm going to have to go out of the box with this one. Still Magnolias.
That's a really great
I would
movie.
hang the phone up.
No,
on you,
what's
man.
wrong with that?
Why would
Nigga
you
say Steel Magnolia?
If you don't get
We're
up
doing
this
our
goddamn-
top 3 movies or that we just love and we can recite every line.
Oh, I got those.
Okay.
Nigga,
Because, see,
nigga say
never
you might as well say
have,
on Golden and Pond. Nigga. What the fuck? Or
You know what,
Cocoon.
Vern? I'm not going to judge you.
Why don't you? I will. Why don't you just say Cocoon, nigga?
Yeah,
The
why
fuck
don't you
doing?
say Selena? Nigga, like,
The Notebook.
The fuck is you doing,
that's
man?
what I was thinking about. I couldn't remember the name.
Yeah, but I was
What
doing-
black man? I've never even seen that
I've never
movie.
seen it either.
well, you need to.
No, I don't.
You know what? If that's your opinion, then I'm going to allow you to have your opinion, and I'm not going to.
And I'm not going to have one of my friends tell me, nigga, I'm going to see Magnolia. What is it called?
Steel Magnolia.
Still Magnolia.
So,
That's
fuck
fine
is you
with
doing
that.
in that movie?
I'm
One.
not judging.
anybody get shot in that movie?
No.
I ain't watching
Anybody
it.
die?
God, yes.
Well, how did they die?
Can't.
Oh,
The person in the movie, the daughter died, and it's a very it's a
Cried.
movie.
Did you cry?
It has
Tell
a
the
lot
truth.
of-
Vern, did you cry?
He cried.
At that time, no,
Little leakage.
Vern, that's the funniest answer I ever heard.
At that
'cause
time.
my great grandmother just died, and I
Oh,
watched
now
that
you don't put it
scene,
on
and I'm
Grammy.
like,
No, we can't say
nigga.
nothing.
So from this point on, Vern, when somebody asks me if I cried, I'm gonna go, well, at that time,
My grandmother died.
I fell down and broke my knees,
See,
nigga.
it's a reason. It's a reason.
But why would you go see that movie? What made you? Pam,
Because it was
hold
a
on.
good
I'm gonna tell you what.
movie.
Have you ever seen it? Did you?
Nope.
Thank you, Nick. Have you ever seen
I
it?
wouldn't even click on
I
that.
don't-
Steel
You
Magnolia.
have
If
a
it was
diverse-
on.
I watch a diverse amount of movies.
Diverse?
I'm not mad at you, Vernon.
Yes, you are.
I
Is that a
watch
black
all
You
movie?
wouldn't date him.
It's a black movie?
No.
It's white.
Hold on. If you met a man that said,
It's Julia
Pam,
Roberts.
if
Oh,
you met
no.
a man that says, I watch Still Magnolia,
Let me see what.
you would get with him. Would you fuck him? Thank you. Let's
Not
move
still
on.
make, but he can say he watched The Notebook because then I'm
No,
gonna say we're he's
I said he
sensitive.
watched Still Magnolia, and then he watched
Nothing
Cocoon.
wrong with that movie, Speedy. You're making more out of it than what it is.
Why was you in the theater with a bunch of females?
It's all white women
It
in this
wasn't a
film.
bunch of females in the theater. It was a bunch of everybody.
Wasn't no dudes in there.
Yes, it was.
Did you meet him?
I'm gonna see if I can get a clip
Speedy,
of this. I never
don't
seen
don't
it.
do that. 'cause
Call
I
back,
already
Vern.
told
Call
you.
back, Vern. We got
Monday,
guests.
you and your
Love
man
you,
facts.
Vernon.
Call
Don't do
back.
it.
Call back,
Love you,
Vern.
Vernon.
He said
Call
he got
back.
man facts.
So we got 3, but you gonna do one and we
Do
go
one.
around.
We go
Introduce
around.
yourself
One
first.
more.
Oh, in the house we got.
In case they haven't seen your commercial.
Cake they have. What's up, y'all? Y'all know who it is.
They do know.
They do
They be
know.
like, oh my God.
Him. Okay, it's your boy Dannon Green, aka Black. Y'all know who it is.
That
Stand-up
doesn't-
comic actor, writer, and
purple
a
dinosaur.
friend of the show.
You're booked and busy too.
Yes, ma'am, I have
I've
been.
been looking at your little. I was like, okay, he got a lot of little stuff coming
Yeah,
up.
well, you know,
A
I got to do that because they talk about me
hold
so
on, look.
bad.
Hilarious.
So a black man went and saw that movie.
This is still
What's wrong with
Magnolia.
that?
Pam,
Look, you
there ain't no
got
color in the motherfucker.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah,
though.
Sally Field.
She's white.
Sally Field.
Hilarious.
White is the color.
Oh, yes, the color.
Is that
Dolly
Dolly
Parton.
Parton? Gosh, she looks so young.
Yeah, that movie is
God.
old,
That's
dog.
Dolly?
84.
Yeah.
84. Wow,
It's
you're
84,
graduated high
bro.
They
school.
all old. All right. Okay, Pam. It's
Damn,
all about
yeah.
you.
Yeah, Vern, I ain't never seen no Still Magnolia.
Still,
man.
I couldn't have been at the counter. Pam, I come to the counter. Ask,
Okay.
What am I gonna see?
What and what movie are you coming to see?
2 for Still Magnolia.
Well, what if you have a woman with you?
That's what I said. Look, 2 for Still Magnolia. Nigga, I said it. Fuck out of here.
Terms of
man.
Endearment. Now if he said that was a good movie. I could see him
That's a
saying
great
that.
movie, too.
That was a good movie. You know
Okay.
that. They had Jack in it. That's why. Come on, you got to give
But
it up.
this still is
Yeah.
nothing but bitches.
Come on, man.
It's a whole bunch of women there going, I see it.
And Vern, the first one out smoking weed.
So you said,
drinking beer.
what was your first one?
My first movie would be Scarface.
Oh,
I know that movie like the back of my hand.
Definitely.
So you could watch it
So
and
every
act like you just saw it.
Let me tell you, 2 movies I could watch it like I just saw it and
hold
watch
on.
it. Okay. Oh,
The first
Scarface.
one?
Yes.
Scarface.
Okay.
What's your favorite line?
Yeah,
from the
you
film?
got to do your favorite line.
My favorite line.
What's your favorite line from Scarface?
Okay, so my favorite line was when he's at one of my favorite lines when he's at the restaurant and he's drunk and he's fucked up and he says, "Look at you, all of you people, judging motherfuckers. You look at me, huh?
I'm the bad guy.
I'm the bad
Oh,
guy.
yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Well, you know what? Say goodnight to the bad guy."
Oh yeah.
That line is
Well, the
That's-
whole,
that's
I think
big. That's
his
a good one.
downfall. First of all, he wanted somebody else's bitch, which I just couldn't get over that.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't that.
Nah.
But he wanted it because
No.
of what it was going to bring to him.
No, it wasn't that. He didn't respect the guy.
no.
Once he figured out, if you watch the film,
I'm going to tell you where he lost. I'm sorry, I cut you.
he kind of liked
Go
the
ahead.
girl, but he really wasn't pressing it. But once he seen the boss was a sucker, he wanted everything he had.
But here's the problem where he lost it. It was his respect. When he
Right.
had to go kill that
Oh, yeah.
dude,
And he said he
he
don't
did
do
want to
kids.
kill the kids.
He said, I don't do
if
kids.
he'd have
Oh,
killed
yeah,
the kids, because it
But
was
you got to have a line that
Right.
you're not going to cross.
and that was his line.
Yeah.
Because Frank, what happened was when he found out that Frank set him up, that was an easy kill for him.
Yeah.
Right.
Now I'm going to take all your shit.
Right, I'm taking all your shit. But because that's when he went to old girl, he said, "What about Frank?" He said, Frank is no more.
But
You know?
here's the thing. He wanted his bitch long before all
Oh,
that.
yeah.
The minute he saw her.
Remember when he was when they went to the racetrack and he put on the hat?
Yeah,
but
he saw he wanted that bitch.
But he had a line, and like you said, Speedy, and that's something about the movie that people don't catch. Is like, okay, when he didn't kill him, Sosa was like, because he was supposed to kill the dudes before that dude got on television.
Yeah.
And when he did it, he said it was no going back.
But I like what he said when they hung old boy out the plane.
I never liked
And he
him.
asked him.
Yeah.
He said, "I never like him anyway."
As far as I
yeah,
know,
that's a great line.
he had me and my friend Manny set up because he thought he was the one.
never
I know
liked
that. I'm telling you, that movie, and you know the other one?
No.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Okay,
Oh,
Do
the
you
good
think-
rounds.
Wait. Do you think he improv'd a lot of those lines?
No.
Or you think they?
No, it's not. You know why? I think because back in that was 1980, I think.
No, that's before the 80s, right?
No,
It came out-
1980.
The movie came out in 79.
79, Look at it. I don't think with that kind of movie, I don't think that was a lot of
Well,
improv.
being that I've been on these sets,
Yeah, you know.
but they're older now.
Right.
And they don't never know their lines. They get them lines that
know.
day, and they do. But that's what makes them way better than me or anybody
Right.
else. Nigga, we got to have the lines 2-3 weeks ahead of
Nigga,
time.
I need that
rehearse
motherfucker
with
the year
another
before.
motherfucker. Yeah. Where
Just so I can say words.
I saw Gerard Butler go, what's the
Yeah.
lines? And he did like this, and bam.
Wow.
And
And
Fox
turn that motherfucker. And I think Fox got it from them.
Oh, you
Right.
think so?
Yes, because Fox knows his lines.
Right.
But then when they change them, then they can do just like that.
But you know what,
I got
Speedy?
it.
The strength
Wow,
of that
that's
is you really have to be into the character. Like they said, I think when Jamie, and you would know better than me because you were there, did he kind of walk around like as Ray Charles? Like
Yeah, he
he
did.
wouldn't even break. They said Denzel did he wouldn't break character
He
off.
would break once he left.
Right.
But on set,
The whole time.
he had the patches on the
Right.
whole time.
Right.
Like he didn't. He went there. He went for it.
No, Dan, I got a crazier one for you.
Okay.
So we at Fox's house, and we're all up there just chilling. So he got a makeup team in the bathroom. I'm in there filming. I still got the footage. And they're making him into a white man.
Oh yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So this is the craziest thing I've ever seen in my life. As I'm watching, he's telling jokes as they're putting makeup on him. It's all white people there, me and his sister. No white people are laughing because he's doing a racist white guy
Right.
telling black jokes.
Wow.
But he's still black.
Right.
Nigga, as they're putting the white on, so once he's completely looked like a white man, all the
told
white people are
DJ.
now laughing at the jokes.
Damn.
Me and
That's
DJ are
crazy.
not laughing no more.
Now y'all ain't laughing.
Because now it's a little, because even though we're watching
It's
this process,
uncomfortable.
this is how crazy it is. So he leaves there, nigga, he runs into Nikki Pam.
Oh yeah, it chased
Nikki
me.
Pam started running from him. She didn't know who he was.
I thought it was my ex. I really did. I thought
Tell
it
me
was
how
my
crazy
ex.
that
You got a white man?
Well, no, he. I mean,
Yeah, you and
he
Speedy.
was
No
like-
wonder this show work. God damn it.
That's funny.
White woman, white man. Okay.
No, he really hella light. And so I knew that he was up there going to be doing a body double or something for Fox or whatever it was. And then I'm like, oh, so maybe he's doing this part. I didn't know what he was doing. And then he came up to it. I'm like, hey, babe. And then Fox is being like really like coppish and then I'm like trying to get away from it. He chases me into
I'm
the kitchen.
busting
And I'm
up
like, what the
laughing,
fuck
man.
is going on?
Wow.
And then somebody tells me eventually after about 15 minutes of that, this is Fox. I'm like, get the fuck out of here. He looks so white.
He
Like,
kept telling
Would you guys want to do like a full bodysuit and play a character?
Yeah, it would be
I'm
fun.
not acting.
What,
I would.
What character would you play?
You know what? I've always wanted.
SpongeBob.
Because you could do blackface. You could,
Well,
I mean,
you know
whiteface,
what?
You could do anything.
I always wanted to. My goal is at the end is I really want to do like a gangster movie. I've always wanted to do like play like Wesley did in.
Just so we get this clear, you don't scare me.
But
If you walked up,
Yeah, what kind of gangster? What kind, yeah, that's
nigga, he walk and go, say, nigga, lay there.
see,
I'm cool, nigga. I'm not
your
gonna-
list. You said that worse than me though. See,
Look, I ain't gonna lay down. Just so you know.
nah, man. I don't
what
know.
kind of gangster though? Like,
You know, Nick, man, I'm a big Mafia buff. Cause my second film, I won't say what it is. I won't say what it, but I believe in that kind of like the Don type of dude, like the dude who's running shit, and the nigga be slipping. Like, all right,
Or
you got-
when,
you
when
know.
Denzel said, "Don't talk to me. You talk to
Yeah,
him."
you
Oh
talk to
my-
Huey. You want to talk to me? You
that-
talk to Huey.
that-
Huey, yeah.
That was
shit.
the greatest
That was
line.
a great line.
Oh my god!
Yes.
I said,
N-
from this point
hopefully
on,
nobody picks this movie. But my favorite part from that film was when he said, "Nigga, this alpaca. You don't scrub it. You blot it.
yeah,
Blot that shit." I was like, oh my god, this
But
nigga's
when he
incredible.
realized, he said when she bought the fur coat, he said, "I don't
Yeah.
want no flashy shit," but he
yeah.
wore it,
Right.
and that was the shit that they made him go. He got a fur on?
Yeah,
A black man?
yeah.
Let's follow him.
sitting in front
Yeah.
of
Yeah.
the head of the mafia at the
Yeah.
time, which
So
is
can
crazy.
I get my second movie then?
Yeah, go
Off
ahead.
that.
Yeah.
Goodfellas.
Okay.
That scene right
just
there. And
seen
I can say
Goodfellas.
Goodfellas. I could play any role. I could play every role. in there.
Okay, so Goodfellas or The Godfather or Casino.
Oh,
Ooh,
shit.
you ain't get
Because
stabbed.
you gotta
Casino
pick
is-
one.
Casino.
A gun to your head. Gun to
I'm
your
going
head.
Casino.
Goodfellas.
Really?
I'm going Casino.
Because Casino was heavy,
I'm going Casino, bro.
but
Yeah,
I'm
I
going
think
Godfather.
I think the broadness.
Godfather.
Ooh, why you go Godfather?
Because I know the backstory that not Al Pacino, but
Brando,
no, the other the ones married,
Scorsese,
married to all the black girls, married to a black woman.
De Niro.
Oh, De Niro.
De Niro. Robert De Niro was supposed to be in it, but he couldn't.
Oh,
So he was doing America something or the other kind of movie about the Italians coming to America. So he couldn't do the movie. So they told him, okay, when you get done, we're going to do another one. You'll be in that one.
right.
But he was supposed to do the first one,
Oh,
and he wasn't. He couldn't do
But
it.
what? That's why you picked it. They ain't got
No,
nothing
no,
to
I
do
picked
with
because it's a great movie.
What's the little
was
dude
3 hours
in,
long.
What's the little actor?
was
Joe
long.
Pesci.
Nigga.
Come on, bro. I'm
But
telling
which
you, bro.
Joe Pesci you want?
Joe Pesci is the only small white dude that I'll probably just leave him alone. Like, he's like I
But
believe.
which one do you want? The one that
Casino
said,
just-
Stabbed the dude at the bar with the pencil.
or when he said, am I funny?
Yeah.
Do I
That's what I'm
Do I
saying.
amuse
Like,
you?
Because
that's a
in
great
that
line.
moment, I'm watching the movie. I got scared for the dude. I was like,
that's
nigga,
what
quit
I'm.
laughing.
Yeah, I was like, don't laugh, nigga, don't
Hey,
laugh.
Please don't laugh.
Hey, but
Don't
the
laugh at
but
me,
the
I'm
scene in Casino when
Oh,
De
wait.
Niro goes, I told you, I was the one that told you come ahead. You said you told me. Who the fuck you look?
And I knew he's finna die then.
Yeah, like,
I know when they would say, "Oh, we have to make you up. You're gonna be a boss." Them motherfuckers said, "Yeah, okay."
oh, that was no, but I was talking about Casino part. But actually, in Goodfellas, that was a heavy part when he got killed. You felt bad for De Niro because that's like you see him
not
crying.
De Niro for
Well, Robert De Niro, no, when he got killed in Goodfellas, you said it when he was gonna make him a boss, and they whacked him.
Oh, that's right.
They whacked him in Goodfellas,
No,
and
come on,
they whacked him in both movies.
I mean, Casino. Come on, they took Dominic and his brother out.
Yeah,
and
beat the shit out of
him.
him.
Yeah,
I
that was
said,
great.
Oh,
Yeah,
and
that
then
was a good
showed him.
scene.
Nigga, I was like, oh my god.
Now, do you guys do this? Both movies, I've gone on Google and looked at the whole background story of the real story, and
Oh,
it's
yeah,
amazing.
Oh,
bro.
Casino, yeah. I've
Casino
seen
was
that.
heavy, and
Casino's
Goodfellas
I
was
didn't know.
heavy.
I didn't know.
Really?
Oh my god! Well, yeah, go
the
ahead.
second one, Pam.
Oh, okay. I don't really know the
You
got
got
but this is
9
one of my.
goddamn movies
I
on
do.
your
I'm like,
paper.
well, you guys are saying. I'm like,
I thought it was a coloring book.
I'm gonna go Saturday Night Fever.
What? You remember that?
I never seen
Yes.
Saturday
you
Night
know,
Fever.
it's John Travolta.
John Travolta.
Oh, nah,
Change the
And
world. No,
but that was
Yeah, that
one
movie
of the
changed the
first
world.
Changed the
disco
world, Nick.
movies, and it changed.
It made you go buy a soundtrack.
Yes,
That was the
soundtrack
movie that changed it from the '60s and the old school doo-wop.
to
That was one of the movies.
Well, it
I
was
said.
disco, and it was a dude that went from just, nigga, I just want to party. I want to go
Right.
dance. Nigga.
Yeah.
And he became.
and
he was
everybody had on their
famous.
gabardine pants
Yeah.
and tight ass.
That made John Travolta a superstar.
star.
Yeah,
Super.
A
I don't know if he
star.
got Academy. I know the soundtrack did.
No, he didn't get Academy.
I don't think
Award.
nobody did.
I has he got
Not
one?
even nominated.
Yeah, he did.
For what?
For what? No, he didn't.
Pulp Fiction. He did. Remember? Because they,
Oh, yeah,
they,
you got
they
that.
gave it to him instead of Samuel Jackson thought he should get it.
Oh,
Remember that?
Well, you know that
Pulp
was probably
Fiction might be on
racial.
my list.
Bro,
too.
hey, let me tell you something,
Yeah.
man.
Just thought
Pulp
about
Fiction.
it.
Yeah.
I just thought about
Talk
it.
about a beast of a movie.
So
Fiction,
my second
incredible.
one would be Django.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
can watch
Django's
Django
up
front.
there,
Yeah, it's
man.
up there.
And the
It's
best
for
line
Slade.
ever. Who that nigga on that nair? Because I didn't know what a nair was, and I'm in the movie going nigga. And then the backstory again on that one is so when you see her, okay, 2 times you see when she got whooped.
Carrie.
Carrie.
Yeah.
Well,
Okay.
they in the script they really whooped her, and Fox said, "No, we can't do that. We're not going to show her." And they raped her. Remember, she was in the cabin with the white boys.
Yeah.
They actually raped her in there. But the Fox had he said, "Man, we can't do that. We're not going to show that. Can we please take?" And he took it out because it was in there, and that's why when you saw her in the hot box, she was just already in there.
Okay.
But they had whooped her with the what's coming before that. But seeing the movie and see us win, I thought for me, dopest movie ever. I still say it. I just think Wetchcomb's a great director, but damn, Pulp Fiction. I almost put Pulp Fiction on there.
Pulp Fiction actually,
Pulp Fiction's tough, man.
that movie actually freaked me out for a couple of days. And the scene was when Bruce Willis went into the store of the racist boys.
Oh, yeah. They had
And
a boy
and
tied
and
up.
then they wound up had boy tied
Oh,
up.
yeah.
And then when the brother came back and got him, and they brought that dude in, that shit freaked me because I've never seen shit like that. I never knew that they had motherfuckers like that. Really like,
Yeah.
oh,
with the ball.
Yeah.
Nick, what's your number 2?
Men's Society, maybe.
Didn't I say that?
No.
I did say that.
You
'cause
said,
I said
you said Still Magnolia.
No, nigga, I did not. No, he said that. No, I said that because I said Clifton Powell. Hello.
I'll go Boys in the Hood.
Or Friday.
I was gonna say Friday for my last one,
Oh,
but
okay.
I'll go Friday right now. Definitely Friday.
The first one.
Yeah, I don't even count after one. I didn't like after one.
The first one
actually.
for me
Anyway.
personally because I grew up over there. Like my mom still lives over there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like I'm just to see that whole area on film and to
Yeah.
know the backstory of how they shot the movie.
Yeah.
Um,
And that was the first time we had really seen Crenshaw
first-
like that.
The first time Chris Tucker was on
Right,
camera,
right, we-
and
yeah.
he killed it, and
Killed
all
it.
the classic characters like Debo,
Mm-hmm.
like Pops, like it's like
second time Chris Tucker was on camera.
see,
was
and
the
that's
first
sad 'cause I don't
House
remember the
party.
first.
When he had the
Oh,
little,
yeah.
when he came to the house that time.
Yeah.
Talk about pay me same time, man, same time. That was his
Yeah.
first. That was his first
I don't
time.
remember.
And then Fridays,
No.
he had a little scene, not in
No.
Chris Tucker House Party 2, not Party 1.
No.
he was in 2.
Fridays before House Party.
Was it? Then why do you take such a small role in House Party?
He just probably did that on
Okay,
his own.
okay, my bad,
Oh,
Nick.
shit, I didn't know.
that's
Wow,
why-
that-
'cause only reason I know because that's Cube came down to check out comedians.
Well, I remember
he just
when
so
he-
happened to see.
I remember
Chris
how he
Tucker.
got Fridays.
Yeah.
Because Fridays was actually supposed to be for Tommy Davidson.
Yeah, and Tommy.
Oh,
And
wow.
Was
yeah,
it?
yeah, Friday was supposed to be for Tommy,
Yeah.
allegedly.
So
Let's
it
make
been
sure
Tommy and
then-
Cube?
no, Cube went to the Comedy Act
come
A
there
theater.
and saw Chris Tucker,
and said that's
and that's
the
my guy. Yep.
Oh wow.
And there was a lot of, and we saw him there. We
Yeah.
didn't know that's what he was looking for. And niggas was going up doing their shit.
Niggas was trying to get hours in
And Chris
there.
had been in town. He'd been in Cali a little less than a month, and he was staying with him and what's called roommates.
Maestro Clark.
Maestro Clark, yeah.
I just saw
Maestro.
Maestro today.
Yeah.
Where you see him at? He's supposed to-
I saw him over at Earthquake Show.
Oh, yeah, he did it.
okay.
About time.
Okay.
Carla, what's your name? Where you
Come
come
over
from?
here then.
Speedy, remember the part in Django when he picked them clothes when
Oh,
Fox
yeah.
picked those clothes?
He said, "You
And
gonna
the
wear
girl-
that?"
And she was like, "You free?" He said, "Yeah." And he was like, "You picked your own clothes?" He said, "Yeah." And she's like, "And them the clothes you picked?" I cried there.
When you saw him wearing this shit, I was like, "What the fuck?"
And the craziest part is when all them white folks came over that dune.
Man. So I was there.
I know it had to be surreal for y'all.
So I was there when they shot that. So they shot that up in the mountains here in Los Angeles, up in the hills, in the valley. So we're watching them film it because they had to do it like 6-7 times. It was about 2 o'clock in the morning, and they shot it all the way until about 6. So when they show the people coming down, show the horses coming down on the side, Fox went, "Speedy," he said, "think about it. When you saw them horses in them sheets, that was your last day on this earth." And I was like, God damn.
And then when he whipped the shit out of that man, that shit was funny too.
Well,
And you already
and I
told
told
the story about
Yeah.
the professional. They had the
Yeah,
professional.
don't
y'all
make
was
him
like,
do
y'all
but
that
was
story.
the thing about it is he didn't, and which made sense in the movie. Why would a slave really know how to do a whip? because you ain't never had a chance to have it. So he was like, "No, it'll be more authentic if I don't know how to whip him."
Okay.
Which made sense, you know.
Thanks, Vern.
And I must say, in this movie, the last thing you thought you would ever do is laugh at any scene in this movie. But when the motherfucker said, "I can't see out these holes that your wife made," oh my! I said, "Nigga, why am I laughing in this goddamn movie?"
Hey man, but Samuel Jackson was funny in his motherfucker.
Yeah, he was. You laughed at him more than
Who that on that horse?
Yeah.
He said, "We got to burn all the sheets when this nigga leave."
All right, Vern.
Yeah, that was Samuel Jackson. He pushed. Listen, man, he's a great actor.
Man.
Because I'm gonna say him and what's Iron Man's name?
Robert Downey Jr.
Robert Downey Jr. Those are the two actors I've seen when it comes to a social standard push it to the line.
Right.
And they did such a good job that you had to respect the craft of it, that you couldn't even pick at it. And
Less
go,
Than Zero.
What's that?
Oh, that was the movie that got him out there.
Who?
He, Robert Downey Jr. He played a white boy who had money, but he was on crack, and so
that was pretty much it.
Man, that motherfucker had him. What's my man that does the Blacklist? He the lead in that. He was the lead in Less Than Zero.
I know a movie I haven't heard you guys say that I kind of.
Was you second? Right?
Oh,
do you third?
Baby Boy.
Oh yeah. Come on,
That's
man.
the worst movie ever.
Oh, you crazy?
That's in my top
live
three.
with
I
man.
live with a baby boy, and this whole shit happened to me, so it scars me.
That's in my top
It triggers
three,
me.
Is it?
I
No.
know every line.
Baby Boy, you can't.
Come on,
Let
man.
me. Can I tell you? A little
Jody.
bit? Hey, Jody, you want to know something funny about that movie? That movie. Well, we all know it was for Tupac. We already know that.
Right.
But if whoever was around in the late '90s in LA knew about Bill Duke's workshop acting class.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
If you
in
can
that
get-
class,
if you can get in it.
if you could get in, I was in it.
Oh, really?
It was hard to
Taraji
get
was
in.
in it.
Wow.
Because most of the time people just want to get in so you see that they're in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Taraji, Chris Spencer, Anthony Anderson, Shamar Moore, like all these names. So anyway, when John was doing Monica Calhoun, so when John was doing Baby Boy and he got Taraji, he wound up getting some of the actors from Bill's thing, and they called me, and that's how I got in the movie.
You in the movie?
I'm in the movie, but my scene was cut. But I
Nigga,
made
I was
it.
finna
I
say.
made it. No, I made it.
No, do it again. Tell me you're in the movie.
I'm in the movie.
Fuck out.
Hey, so let me tell you the scene.
What
But
part
it's
you
on the
get?
DVD. It's on the DVD though. But I made good money because I still made the DVD cut.
Right.
I played a guy. Okay, remember when Jody was in the bedroom watching television? He was supposed to have been watching Kim Whitley, Hope Flood, and myself. And we were supposed to be on a game show, like a talk show, and I had supposed to have been dating both of them.
Okay.
And we were having like banter back and forth about the relationship. We shot the scene at the Comedy Act Theater.
Wow.
And I thought I was gonna be, oh man, you know,
Yo, on your way.
I thought I was again.
I'm out of here.
It got cut again.
You get 2 cars. I want
Yeah.
one. Give me 2 of them.
Yeah, but yeah, Baby Boy.
Baby Boy for me was when he choked Jody out
Oh yeah,
in the living room.
he licked his head.
Oh,
nigga.
he said, Jody, you call your mama. You call for. I said, I thought they hit the and Snoop Dogg's character. Who knew Snoop can act?
Yeah, Snoop was good in that.
You know what I'm saying?
Well,
Like,
they still can't take the shirt off no more.
I still say that.
no, but that's what
Yeah,
made it so
I agree with
gangster
you.
was the fact that nigga
so
had
skinny.
no muscle.
No muscle.
because if you from LA, you know those guys.
Yeah.
My little brother is 130 pounds, right? And I've seen him swing on people like 250.
Right.
In his mind, he don't see the. I'm like, bro, what are you doing, bro?
Right.
He don't
He
snap
kill,
you.
yeah.
But
But
they don't.
3.
They walk around like they Snoop Dogg. You know?
I still, for me, for that movie, is when he walk in and my nigga, he's in there naked making food for his mama. I'd have moved out. I said, I got to go. I can't.
Oh no, come on, no. The best scene is when he kicked the kid's Ford over. When the kid had built him a little Ford, a Ford in the
Oh,
morning,
yeah, that's
and he
right.
woke up, he was like, "Oh, you see, you done built your little Ford, huh, nigga?" He just walked through it, boom, nigga, fuck your Ford, nigga. I ain't your daddy, nigga. I was like,
God.
I did
best-
not like Snoop Dogg when I said, "Damn,
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. My favorite
That's
scene.
something you would do, though, Nick.
kick the nigga's Ford."
My best scene in the movie was when him and Omar, when he came running back to the house,
Oh,
he said,
man.
"They stole my bike. They stole my bike." He said, "Who?" He said, and then him and Omar Gooding went to the park.
Oh yeah.
And they was up there,
Who got the break?
and he punched them all, and then
Don't
the last
move.
one, and then the last one sort of, oh, you got hard, huh? You got hard, huh? Took the belt out and was whooping his ass.
He said, I like that. I like this.
But that was the scene that made me really realize things about life, because at first you want to get revenge on your dude, But after a while, after you keep beating a dead horse dead, then you start feeling bad for the horse. So what happened was at first he was like, yeah, beat this kid's ass. Then after a while, he was like, all right, nigga, you don't beat. Now you gonna kill this motherfucker. Okay, I'm good with it now. So it was like a lesson.
You always got a homie go too far. Nigga, give me the gun. Nigga, I shoot him.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, nigga. Number 3, Pam.
Wall Street.
Ooh.
What the hell is that?
Nigga, what? Pull it up.
That's what she said.
With Leonardo.
It's a good movie.
Wolf of Wall Street?
Wolf of Wall Street.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Wolf of
yeah.
Wall Street.
Well, oh, yeah, come on now. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
I thought there was a movie called Wall Street though.
There
That's
is
why.
one,
That's why I'm
but
saying.
no, the one
No,
with
he's talking about
Leonardo.
Wolf-
The
Wolf-
first
yeah,
scene
Wolf
is
of
he's
Wall
sniffing the
Wolf
coke
of-
off the girl's
Wolf of
ass.
Wall Street.
Yeah, that's the one. I
Wall Street is the
I
one.
wish I could have got that part.
Wall Street is the one with
The white girl's
Michael,
ass.
Michael Douglas.
Right.
Yeah, Michael Douglas.
Yeah, that was good.
That's why I
too.
thought that was a good
Actually,
movie.
both
yeah.
of them, but no, Wolf of Wall Street. That was my shit. That
All right,
shit
so
blew my mind.
Number 3. He said I can't get. Fuck. I can't. Somebody took Boomerang. I'm gonna go Life.
Yeah, life is
I'm
tough.
gonna go Life.
That's probably the funniest movie.
Yeah.
Because
I can
people
think
still
of.
quote lines. Gun line. We ain't got no gun line, boss.
OG.
We ain't got no gun line.
Yeah, we ain't got no gun line. That was
I'm
crazy.
still in that OG.
Sad thing about life, man. Some of them guys ain't even
I'm
here
sorry.
no more.
I'm sorry.
Don't you dare.
Take that back.
Oh, what?
Take
No?
that back.
What?
Take that back. I totally forgot. Soldier Story.
Soldier Story.
Oh,
Soldier Story.
okay.
Wilkie.
Soldier
Is
Story.
Is that with Denzel?
Denzel.
Get
Yes.
your
And he
fucking
wasn't even the
hands
star.
off of me.
No, he wasn't even
He
a
wasn't
star.
even the star, but he the dopest line is when he's standing there and they both came out the rain, and you don't know what's going on until Denzel look at him, and you can see the character understand that this motherfucker tell you when, and you see that he realized this nigga told on me,
Yeah.
and he told on me, and that's why we both here.
Right. Yep. That was.
Oh my goodness!
I did that
You
play.
ain't shit now, Wilkie.
Yeah.
Great play, great movie,
Yeah.
and they doing it again. I think they're supposed to be doing it again.
They're doing it. You know who directed me in the play?
Oh, you did it?
Yeah, here in L.A.
Calm down. Nigga.
I'm sorry. No.
Who'd you play?
I played Wookie.
Oh, okay.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
Yep. Chip Fields.
Oh, yeah,
She
can act.
directed me.
Yeah, she can act. I mean, she can direct.
She could
Correct.
direct. Yeah.
She started directing when she was on Living Single.
Is that when it was the first one?
Mm-hmm. So I used to do the warm up for Living Single, and she used to
Well, because
direct.
Kim, that was a hookup right there.
Yeah,
I mean,
and-
not, but she put her time in. Chip is a beast.
Yeah, and I used to her mom. I used to.
You fuck?
Oh no! I was in her
I mean,
acting
you
class.
did.
I was in her acting class. No,
I'm
no,
just
no.
saying.
You
You
behave
never-
with that one, Pete. We got
Chip
that
Field.
one. You got to be nice
Chip
on.
Field.
Well,
Yeah.
he did Ronnie DeVoe's mom, so I wasn't sure. I know he
That
likes
was
mamas.
different. That was different.
Okay.
Chip Fields, and that's when I really start learning things about being an actor. So my dumb ass, we're watching them rehearse for Living Single, and Chip is right with me, and I had never acted. I'm just doing warm up
Right.
and doing comedy, and I look because it's just me, and I just like I could do that shit, and Chip walked away. Now I don't know she walked. She just walked away. I'm like, well, whatever. But I'm like, I know I could do that. So later on, I find out he's like, Chip is upset at you. I was like, about what? She said, because you mentioned that you could do that. And I said, what, acting? I think I can do it. She said, no, don't do that. Because she's been acting since she was 3.
Yeah.
She's been teaching since she was 17.
Wow.
And here you walking in saying you could do that shit. And so I had to
Well, it
go
could've been
back
just a
to
dream.
I had to go, but I had to go. I went back and apologized because I was taking her craft that she learned since she was 3 and acted
and
like
minimizing it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And so I didn't realize that. I just was like, I know I can do that. And so I had to go back and
You had to use
apologize.
your inside
Yeah.
voice.
Yeah.
But
Next time.
you know what? I got a story. So this is 93, 94. I just get to L.A. And if you remember, if you don't know about it, when we did the Soldier Story, it was a bunch of guys back then. Not Troy Rollins, what's Troy? Big Troy, all them dudes were a part of her camp. And they had 3 different groups, units that were going to go up. So Chip came in
the movie?
Yeah,
Okay.
no, but for the play.
Okay, gotcha.
So we were going we had one group that's going to go up maybe one week, the next week, whatever.
Yeah.
So because they were all in their clique, I never got a chance to really read. Right? I was there, all rehearsals, everything. So Chip comes in about 3 weeks before the play goes up, and then we're up there in Burbank. She goes, "Is there anyone that didn't get to read with the first group?" I said, "Ma'am, I didn't." She said, "Okay, your name?" I said, "My name is Dannon Green." She said, "Okay, you roll."
No, you-
Yeah, she didn't even know who I was. After I did the scene, she said, "That's your part," and she
That's
said,
dope.
"That's your role."
That's dope.
And she told me, and I'm not just saying to say, she said, "You have some of the best comedic time I've seen on anybody."
wow.
And these dudes were, and I'm only telling the stories because we talked a little bit about this yesterday, how you got people that they kind of hold you back. they knowing that you can do something or you're funny and they ain't gonna book
Right.
you on a gig.
Yeah.
And it's really weird how you need a certain person to come in sometimes.
Yeah, somebody got to step in.
So
for
that's
it.
what I'm saying. When she said to you about when the person said to you about you being able to act, you ain't mean shit by it. You just like, yo, I could, you could do it.
I
But
just felt like I
Yeah.
could do that. And that's just, but I always feel that way about a lot of things. But I understood it. Like everybody's like, well, they was like, fuck her. I was like, no. I said, I'm going to go and apologize. And so I forgot who was telling me, nah, nigga, you ain't got to apologize. I said, I'm going to go apologize. And I did because I understood. And it came from, you may not remember this, but shit, Samuel Jackson didn't like comedians.
Sam didn't like
Charles Dutton
Yeah.
didn't like comedians. A lot of them actors don't like comedians because they felt like they were cutting. They didn't like rappers who were getting jobs at actors.
oh yeah, that was big.
that was really big. But at the
In
end
the
of the
90s
day,
and early
somebody would go,
2000s.
well, then what's wrong with a rapper getting, if they can do the shit? They not shitting on you, but they didn't see it that way. They saw it as, well, I'm not working, and this young lady who's been doing acting all her life didn't get
And
the job
trained
and
and this, that,
trained and went to school and all that.
But it's
bullshit.
the funny thing is rappers and comedians, those are some of the best actors that I've seen. And I don't know if it's because you guys do a lot of improv when you're on stage or whatever. I mean, I know your jokes are planned out, or I'm saying, but you know what I'm saying? I don't know if it's that live element
I think
that
it's because
trains you or
I think it's one is the improv on stage, being able to be. First of all, we're not scared. Once you're a real comedian, because we got a lot of people that say they're comedians, so I'm just gonna get.
Yeah, we
but
know
once
that.
you're a comedian where you've been in, like Speedy and us on the road, or been in front of thousands of people, and you've really done this consistently,
person.
right? Or one person, right? But I think the real issue is not the issue, but the strength that we have, which people we hold against each other sometimes, is most comics are really serious people. Like we've really been through some shit.
Yeah. That's
So
how you become a comedian.
That's how you become a comedian. So that's why when you get someone like Jamie, or you get someone like even Chris in Dead Presidents, or Q,
His best role, I think.
or Q playing in Boys in the Hood, they really got that edge where we're not on all the time,
yeah, he has something to draw from.
right?
Yeah.
Right.
Because
Okay.
he grew up there. So did you get your third one in, Nick?
No, I'm gonna go. I'm trying to pick something out the box. I was either gonna say, I'm trying to think of a movie I'm just not turning.
Damn.
I was gonna go Nutty Professor.
Ooh.
Yeah, I was gonna go either Nutty Professor,
The first one.
the
though,
first
right?
one,
Yeah.
or Poetic Justice.
Mm,
I might have to.
It was
go.
a lot of hype
you know
around
what
Poetic
jacked me up?
Justice.
It wasn't as
Tyra was just not good in that.
Because it was so much hype.
Tyra wasn't in there.
That was no, she
no.
was in the other one. What was the other one?
No.
Oh, that was Janet
yeah.
and
Pac.
and
It was
Janet,
so
Pac,
much hype
Joe, and,
because that was
No,
Janet's
she-
first movie since being Penny, and then Pac's first movie, and the hype was,
That was his first?
great. Oh yeah, that was his first
I love
movie.
Poetic Justice. I still watch it to this day. So
He was in
Was that before the Juice? I
yeah,
thought
no,
Juice
Yeah.
was first.
Poetics before Juice.
Wow,
No,
is
Juice
it?
is first.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
thought
Juice
Juice
is
was
first.
first.
well, that doesn't matter because they be googling fast.
yeah, he had the fade in Juice.
Yeah,
Yeah, he had the fade in Juice.
Oh.
He had the
I
high
thought
top
Juice
fade.
was. I thought Juice was his first
Yeah.
joint.
Yeah,
Okay.
Poetic Justice.
That's right, because we was in New York at the time.
I don't know. I think, especially now, like I realize now, like there's no films about black love. You know what I'm saying? Like none, unless it involved like a drug dealer and a girl. Like you know what I'm saying? So I
I'm
think,
trying to think the last one about love. Would be, I mean, I like
Baby
Love
Boy?
Jones
Baby Boy might have been in.
or no Love and Basketball
Was that
or
after
even
Baby
the
Boy?
Yeah, it's after that, yeah. Well,
Brown Sugar. They have a bunch of
yeah,
brown
they got
sugar like
some.
that. Like that.
But
era.
that was a
but
little
those a long time
cluster.
ago. Closest
at
to
the
that
same
was
time.
that movie with
Best Man.
Best Man.
Best
was
Man.
good.
Best Man was good.
Man is good.
What's
All of them
the
are good.
Netflix movie with the
Oh yeah, the black and white joint.
yeah. That's
That shit
probably
was so good.
yeah. That was
Black
really
and
good.
white
That was
With
really good.
Zendaya.
Oh, how about the other one?
Zendaya-
Nappy Ever
Zendaya.
After.
I didn't see that.
I know, because I was in it, motherfucker.
Was Sanaya? Was Sanaya?
Yeah, Sanaya
I
Lathan.
love Sanaya Lathan too.
I was in that joint.
Her hands are so little.
I wouldn't
Got
care.
little
She is
Ah,
a real.
okay.
I gotta give her love though. She was really a nice person, man.
Yeah.
She's a really nice person on set.
That's dope. What was that about? Nappy Ever After?
She was in a relationship and it was pretty much about her in a relationship, and you know how women cut their hair when they want to start over, you know. So she wound up shaving her head in the movie, and kind of going on and getting back on her feet. It was about a relationship she was in and out, and you know. But that's what I'm saying. That was
You know
pretty
you're
much
not
it.
helping the movie. At
Well,
all.
yeah.
You know she was running and the
Yeah,
hair.
yeah.
It was crazy.
Yeah, no, but I did. That's what Sanai was. I remember she had cut her hair, and everybody was like, "Oh my god!"
Right.
Can I do a throw in? Gladiator.
Gladiator's a good movie.
That's a great movie.
God.
And I don't even. At first, I wasn't even into that kind of stuff until that
That
movie.
motherfucker.
See, you know, I can't put that on my list. Comment. I love history. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, and that
and
ain't the
I
history.
know that that's not real history. I know that those were black people.
That were the gladiator.
That were the
But remember,
gladiators, you know what I'm
he
saying?
wasn't that. He was a gladiator. He fucked up, and then he got thrown in because they was trying to kill
Kill
him.
him off.
No,
So he just got thrown in with the.
No, that's no.
No, I'm saying the character.
I
I
know,
know
the
what you're
character,
saying.
but I know the history. So
Yeah,
that's what's
yeah,
tough
yeah,
for me to
yeah.
swallow. It like it's cool, but you just still giving the white man, the black man glory. Like that ain't.
Yeah.
I know it was. They wouldn't let no white dude down there fighting no lions and stuff. Man, come on, man. For what?
We got a call.
Oh, caller, what's your name and where you calling from?
Yo, what's good? This is Jay Nasty.
What up, Jay?
Yo. Hands down, one of the best actors, I'll say, is motherfucking Speedy.
Hilarious.
Because, nigga,
You been on the Jamie Foxx show?
you know, I've been following since 2007,
You
2008. I done watched every show multiple times. And when I say you act like one of the dumbest niggas in the show right here,
Wow.
but on every other show, I'll be like, yo, Speedy is actually smart. What the fuck?
What show are you
Been
watching?
acting his ass. Like, what the fuck is going on? But, yo, keep up the good work. I
Thank
love
you,
y'all
bro.
motherfuckers. And donate, punk-ass
Niggas.
chat
Yeah,
room.
please.
Donate,
Donate.
bitches.
Donate for
Yeah,
real.
chat
Thank
room,
you,
yeah,
Jay.
guest
I
today,
said this
Jay.
off air, and Pam knows this, and I'll just do this because y'all know. So when I don't remember people's name, I do, but it's funnier if I say,
Why you gonna tell the secret?
because I like doing that shit.
But don't tell the secret.
It's too late. It's all right. Like I like because
Well, we both do that.
the person. You don't like my locks?
No. I can't stand
Why?
She said no.
Did you cut them down? I thought they were longer than that.
Oh, nigga marriage in my hair.
He had them before then. He cut 'em and
Yeah,
grew 'em
when
back.
I first
okay,
met you,
okay.
you had locks. That I liked them then because they were thicker and
Yeah.
I like.
Well, at least you
dark
still
skin.
grow hair, man. I mean, some motherfuckers still can't,
And
you know.
that's what
Well,
I.
it's receding.
Wow.
Can I finish?
Oh, my bad.
So
Damn,
that's
said
what I.
damn.
That's what I usually tell people. They go, "Why'd you grow locks?" I said, "Because it was just growing. This is pandemic, and I couldn't get a haircut."
Right.
So I was like, "Fuck it, let's see what happened." And then it turned into a natural. Then I just naturally start twisting, and then the more I twist, it started
But
growing.
when you started getting it done to Tangi's, that was a little man code violation.
Yeah.
You're like, I'm going to get my hair done at Tangi's.
Let it call.
You should just did free. You should just did free for him. Just let him
Yeah, just let it do
I
it.
do it now.
Like I love Nick's because it looks good on him.
Yeah, I don't.
First of
I've
all-
never. I've never had anybody twist my hair before. This is
Yeah.
just how it came out.
Yeah, Nick be doing it here. He be like,
Yeah,
How long
yeah.
have you had it like that, Nick?
4 years, 5 years.
This shit grow,
Like
yeah.
4 or 5
it's
years,
long though.
When did you lose yours?
You know what's funny though?
What was your favorite hairstyle, Danny? That you had?
I used to have waves.
Stop,
Shut up.
stop.
Please
Oh,
show
man,
us a
I-
picture. You
Dave,
got a
I think I
picture?
You wore a
Please
do-rag?
send it to Nick.
I had to have a do
You know I've been knowing you a very long time.
And
Yeah.
You ain't never seen him.
He's been
he
this
always
way
been
since
No,
I
bald.
but let me tell you the story behind this. I had waves for a long time. Then in college, in grad school, in 89, 90, everybody started getting the box.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I tried to change my style to the box, but my hair never grew long. So I had a little box. I can show you that picture
Put
of
a
me
little
having a
kitty.
box.
Put a kitty.
Right, I'm gonna show you the picture of the box.
Hilarious.
So then I move out to LA, and I'm going back to waves. But when, my last year in grad school, I was washing my hair one day, and I was in the shower, and I put my hand. I said, I mean, literally, I had hair in my hand. I'm like, what the fuck? Not clumps, but it was just like strands. Man,
Right.
that's weird. And washed it again, and it was like, all right. So I didn't think nothing of it. So my hair was receding just here. I didn't have it here, and nothing, which was cool.
You didn't have a Batman.
No, I had just a little bit right here on the side. So I said, let me see what I look like with a bald head.
Biggest mistake.
So I
like
shaved
it.
my head.
With a razor?
Yeah, I went to the barber
Oh.
first and did it and all of that. And I said, I had a pretty decent shaped head for a bald
Yeah,
head.
you do. You got a good shape head first.
Thank you.
do.
These motherfuckers right here.
Eggy. A little egg look.
Yeah,
on it.
yeah. So then what happened
A little
was,
point at the top.
so I played
No,
it
you
ball for a while. That's when you knew me. But then I started dating Tracy, the hairstylist.
I
Remember Tracy
remember her.
Johnson?
I
And
remember
she
her.
said, "Oh, I
The
like
BMW.
dudes." Right, but she said, "But I like dudes that have hair." So I grew it back.
Damn it. Can I talk to you over here, man?
Yeah.
The fuck is you doing,
And
man?
then when we broke up again, I was, but
fell
then
out.
at this time it was thin in here, and I was
Oh,
black
yeah,
lining
shaving
it,
it, yeah.
and then I just shaved. So no one in LA has ever seen me go bald.
So when I meet Dannon, I meet the young
Like, what
lady.
year is this? I know you
This
remember.
What, 93?
it had to be, yeah, because you was
93?
at you was you was doing the comedy. The comedy act was just coming back after Robin had passed, and Speedy was the host down there.
Oh yeah, I mean, I wanted that job so bad because that meant because of just seeing the other guys. But anyway, so Dannon brings a girl. That's cold. I was like, that's Dannon's girl. All the comments went, fuck out of here. She was Pam. Cold. Had a convertible BMW.
Yep.
So I was going, I said, that, you know, and they be like, that's your girl? And he's like, yeah, that's my girl. And we about to get married. Remember y'all was going to get married?
Yeah, I was engaged.
Yeah.
You like a totally different person. Like I would have never.
Wow, he's right there.
No, but he looks good. Like
Is he saying he's ugly now?
No, I like it. I think he's a.
That was college.
Danny,
Wow, you got
your leg to the side? What the fuck? This nigga do a pose, nigga threw the other foot to the side.
No, that was just it was kind of crossed in the front.
So we see Dan and girl, and then he go.
Wow.
Then he tells us he's about to get married. We's like, get the fuck out of here, sicko man.
So you had proposed to her and everything.
Yeah.
What?
And she broke up with me and
Fella-
married another dude 8 months later and got divorced by him and just finished the third marriage. Nigga, I won.
Yeah. That shit
So
fell
is that the
loose.
one that got away?
No,
Oh, okay.
I had one that got away, but this one I had the box.
Nigga, are you still showing you?
No, I'm just showing you.
Oh
No,
my
yeah.
God.
I'm
Why
just
you
being
got pictures
honest.
of you in your phone?
Oh, because when I post.
Oh, this dude is wanted.
But you see it?
You're in the
it says?
newspaper.
that's
I don't know what it says. It says Dannon Green.
I'm the first. What people don't know is that I am the first African American ever to get an undergraduate degree and a master's in the field of computer animation.
That's dope.
And I'm the
It
first
does
to
say
ever be
that.
accepted at Ohio State
An
University.
ACCA.
And now you're a comedian.
Yeah,
Anyway.
I fucked up. Yeah, yeah, I fucked up.
So you could draw anime? You could draw?
I used to do animation. Yes, I could draw. I used to be a
Wow.
really good artist. Actually,
You know
when
how
I
much
was
money you
younger.
could be making off of that right now? Cause
Yeah.
So why not
so
do an animation
advanced.
movie?
I've been actually wanting to, but I just never. You know what I'm saying?
Here you go, Danny, here you go.
Oh, thank you. But
That's crazy.
no. What happened was I just went on stage one night, and
So you don't draw at all? You
yeah,
don't doodle
I
or
did
nothing?
this at 12.
Oh my gosh.
That was at the age of 12. That's Marvin Hagler.
But you don't.
Yeah, I still not as much as I used to. No.
Oh, okay.
No.
But I mean, is that something you would, like a side thing or no?
Nah,
You just
I
don't
mean,
have the time.
You know, it's really not the time. It's just that my focus now, if I'm going to be doing something, it's going to be writing a screenplay or, you know what I'm saying, doing something like that.
You can't
But,
draw on the side?
But speaking
Yeah,
of which,
I
I
could.
saw that you had something that you just did, right?
yeah, I just got a distribution deal on my documentary.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, so I'm really excited, man. It's been a
Congratulations.
good
So?
month. Yeah.
a hater. God,
bring
can
it
nobody
in.
else do good in
You
life?
see a balloon going up, you grab a string. Come on back, nigga. I'm tying you down. Fuck you going.
You know what's funny though, man? Like Speedy did. Speedy was on in a man's world yesterday.
Yeah, you told me. Yeah.
And the funny thing is that you really think about, like sometimes I don't put a lot of time into thinking about it because I think I've always been my own individual. But you do see people out here, man, where you be like, man, it's so much talent out here. And it only takes one dude that could do it to say, yo, I've
We
been
were talking about
watching,
that
you know what I
yesterday.
mean? Like,
Or
let me
somebody.
put somebody. It's okay to put somebody down if you're watching them. This is what I tell everybody, Pam. I don't go to the table empty-handed. I would never come to like a money person or someone say, yo, man, I got an idea. I'm coming in with the script, the business plan, the synopsis, everything, the pitch deck. So then you at least know I'm prepared. The most you're going to be able to give me is a yes or a no. But we have too many people that can say yes and no, and they still don't even give opportunities to people. Just I don't know for what reason. And being in this game now and seeing, especially when, with us coming up before social media, and then you see the guys that are making it, and you're like, and when I mean making, they're making their paper. I can't. You never hate on how the nigga make his money, but you're like, nigga, you got 5 minutes. You talking for 25. They're giving you 5 more minutes of laughter because you on social media, and it's just like I just think it's sad. So I think it's important, for me at least. I don't speak for nobody else. Just let people know what I'm doing because this is my whole thing. This is what I say, and I know it's kind of maybe petty, but I just told the guy this today. I said, I don't post for the fans. That's why I probably don't have a life. I don't post. I don't try. I post for the industry. Because I want the industry. Because the industry's looking at. They're all looking at you.
You
And
know,
if
it's so
somebody saying this and you're saying this, damn, how the fuck is Dan making it? Because I know I ain't helping the nigga.
You know what's so funny?
You know what I mean? It's real tough.
When,
You know what I
when
mean?
social media first started, Lunel had called me, and she, it was early on or whatever, and that's when I was like living with Claudia or whatever, and she would call me all the time because Claudia was on, social media fighting folks and doing whatever she was doing, whatever she said. She would say, Pam, you I was a publicist at the time. She said, "You need to tell her. You need to post for business and stop." And Lunel did that all the way. Now she doesn't have to.
Right.
Because like she can post whatever she wants because now she's got such a following and whatever. But I mean, she always said that to me initially on do not post for the fans, post for business. And she's right. Look what it's been a while, but
it took me to learn that in comedy. I don't know about you, Speedy, because you were before me. You were in the 80s, right, Speedy?
No.
When did you start?
90.
You started 90? But you started when everybody was kind of heavy at the Comedy Act, right? Or right before.
Yeah.
So what slowed me up in the beginning, I think the first couple of years, you know how we used to do the shows and there'd be more comedians in the audience, and then you worrying about the comics, whether they're going to laugh or not. And it's like you said, you ain't...
Martin helped me out with that because I remember Martin
Lawrence?
Yeah, he would come to the Comedy Act. And as a young comic, comics was saying, "Oh, nigga, you did that joke last week." And so I asked Martin because he had just got here from D.C. and he was killing that motherfucker. Oh my God, killing. And I said, "What do you think?" And Martin said, "Don't even trip." He said, "The people that work there in comics gonna see your jokes over and over, but there's people that come every time who's never seen your comedy. They don't know you do that joke. So you keep doing your joke till you perfect
well, how
it
long do you do it though?
until it gets on television. Is the
But what if you
marker.
never
Well,
get
that
on
used
television?
to be...
That
yeah.
was the marker. Now that
of who does it. It also was like whoever got it first. Like, so, say I stole one of his Speedy jokes, right? But I went on television and I did it. Now the beef, he may have beef with me, but people will be like, "No, Speedy, you took it from him." Because the thing was, whoever got it to TV first, that's what joke.
Well, those are
They're having the Precious, right? Precious and
Yeah.
who stole her? What's her name?
Big Les.
Yeah.
But before that, it was and she's not with us no more. Simply Marvelous took Laura Hayes' joke about now it was just snatching the wig off. Some people
Right.
go, "Nigga, everybody do that." But at the time, Laura Hayes, that was her "I'm leaving the stage" joke. So she would do that, take the wig off, bitch, and like she gonna get into a fight. So Laura Hayes, so Simply Marvelous, it was an audition, or people were coming down to the Comedy Act to see somebody for the movie she got with Kid and Play.
That was House Party, right?
No, not House
Oh,
Party.
no, that was school. School, right? Wasn't it?
When they were in high school or
Yeah.
whatever. And so they were looking for a mom character. And she got on stage, never done this joke before, and did Laura Hayes' joke, took the wig off. They hired her.
Wow.
So Laura Hayes found out, came down back, because she lived in Oakland, so she would come back and forth. Came back. She wasn't nothing she could do. She got the job, and then she kind of blew up from it. She definitely blew up from that, because she did a couple more movies after that. But I think just...
I have a
go ahead,
question
Nick.
for you guys. Why do you think comedians are so sensitive in that respect? Because I just watched an interview with E40. And E40 he's probably should be credited for at least 50% of the language we use today in hip hop culture. At least 50% of it, and that's being nice. He's probably responsible for like 80% of the slang words we use. So they was asking him, does he get offended when he hears other rappers use his slang? And he had a great point. He was like, no, because as an artist, I want them to. If they don't use it, it's whack. If I create something and people don't embrace it and don't try to emulate it and use it, then it wasn't a good piece of art. But if I'm saying something and the whole world uses it, then I know that was good.
But
You wanna go first,
it's different for comedians because we're taking something that sometimes we thought of this, even though you find out as you go on in life that not everyone, a lot of people have been through the same thing you have been through. So that's why they're able to identify with it or laugh with it when I talk about my dad. Everybody's had that dad. My dad was the same dad from Good Times, exactly same dad. And so, but when you do these jokes and you come up with them, and then you thinking this my baby, this the one gonna get me there, and then somebody said, "Nah, so and so is doing that joke in another city," and you're like, "What the fuck?" Like I told a story about he's not with us no more. Another comedian had took one of Jamie's jokes. So Jamie would do this joke where he takes the microphone, puts it on his neck, and he does a heartbeat. Dun, 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 dun. And he said, white dudes' hearts beat like this. And he did that joke, the black-white thing. And black dudes' hearts beat like, and he did, dun, 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 and then people go crazy. So we hadn't been to Atlanta to do Uptown, which was the, not Uptown, to do the Comedy Act Theater in Atlanta. He had just opened it. So a year or so go by, and Fox says, we got to get there. I said, no, but Mike's not giving us a chance to go. He said, we'll find out. So Fox is talking to this young lady, and she calls.
You slipped. Go ahead.
Anyway,
You
so
slipped.
the young lady calls Fox and goes, hey, there's a dude down here doing your joke, TJ McGee. She said this dude named T.J.
R.I.P.
McGee, Fox Hill. And we had, no, I'm sorry. It was Joe Torre. So Joe and Fox never got along.
Oh, no, I never knew that.
Never got
Really?
along.
I didn't know that.
So we playing ball and we talking shit and Joe talking shit. And Joe goes, yeah, that's why T.J. McGee is doing your joke in Atlanta. And Fox said, what? And we hadn't been. He said, Speed, let's go. I said, nigga, we playing. He said, nigga, let's go. So we go, because he got to call Mike and see what the fuck going on.
Right.
So we called to the club. And Mike wasn't there, and this young lady goes, hello. And he goes, yeah. Fox goes, yeah, this is Jamie Foxx. Somebody doing my joke. He said, what's your joke? And he tells the joke. She goes, ooh, yeah, he got a standing O with that joke. And she goes,
He killing.
she said,
Wow.
he's killing. And he usually come all the time. He ain't never had that joke. And Fox is like, and he crushed. I mean, because this is this is get off the stage joke.
Right.
It's a killer fucking joke. So Fox, he calls Michael. Mike, man, what T.J. McGee's doing my joke. Fuck, man. He's okay. I'm gonna book you. He said, well, Speedy got to come too. He said, okay, I'll book y'all for the following week. So the girl said, well, he said, well, so we call back, and so it's 3 here, so it's 6 there, 7,
Right.
whatever. So he said, well, can you call me when TJ gets there? She said, yeah, I sure will. That's fucked up. He doing your joke. And you ain't even been here? That joke funny.
Oh, she rubbing it in, right?
So he hangs up. So we wait. It's 6 o'clock our time. And Fox get a call. And it's TJ McGee. And TJ's like, hey, man, I'm sorry, man. No, motherfucker. Fox going 5150. When I see you, niggas on, motherfucker. Then he's like, man, I'm sorry. I won't do the joke anymore. Can I pay you for it? No, motherfucker, you can't pay me for the shit. Fuck out of here. Boom, boom. So he stops doing the joke. We get there Wednesday. So we got, it's 2 shows Friday, 3 shows Friday, 3 shows Saturday, 1 show Sunday.
Right.
So we get there. So they go, okay, well, Speed, you host, and Fox gonna headline. I said, cool. So we get there. Fox about to go on stage. He said, yes, another motherfucker came here and did my joke. And somebody in the audience went, was that T.J. McGee with his stealing ass? but he was crushed.
Yeah.
He was fucking crushed.
The problem is, Nick, is with rappers, okay, everybody can say, yo, that's E40 style. But E40 still got a hot career. He's still doing his thing. With comedians, this might be the joke that you've been working on that no one's heard before, but maybe right here in the
and
city.
somebody sees it and go, that's clever.
And once,
I need him.
And once they take that, but once the stealer takes the joke out of the city and say he's traveling, you know what I mean? He's bigger than you. Now, this dude is planted everywhere around the country as, wow, that's a great joke. Now you come up, you ain't got a name, you don't have enough power.
And the only way
in Fox's case, it was reversed, but I don't have enough power. If
he wasn't Fox though. He wasn't Jamie Foxx.
Okay. So
he
you
was just a comedian,
right? So he just happened to be able to, that's why people were getting fights.
Yeah,
because
and the only way you knew they did the joke, Nick, is because you say the joke and you're not getting the response you normally get.
Yeah, niggas like you. Oh, this nigga hits.
Or they don't laugh as hard. And you go, oh shit, somebody did this goddamn joke here.
Yep,
it's crazy. Yeah, but for comics, it's more damaging to us.
Who's the biggest joke thief in the comedy history?
We really gonna do that?
Yeah,
Why
I mean,
fuck it then. Let's go.
Why not? Who's the biggest joke thief
you know,
of all time?
Back in the day.
they can say Pam said it, whisper to
All right. Okay, I'm whispering.
They can say I said it. I ain't no kid.
Arnez J. No.
Oh, whoa! I got to leave it alone.
Yeah, really?
Really, Arnez J?
That was the rumor.
Arnez could take your joke, your bullshit ass joke, and flip that motherfucker,
Then
and
is
you
that-
can't get mad. You go, damn, I didn't do it like that.
Is that still?
But he funny. But Arnez funny. Though.
What?
Is that stealing?
I know y'all gonna try to say Speedy hate. No, Arnez J funny as fuck. Arnez J was just. We just felt like he was more cartoonish because he's gonna take a little small joke, and he's gonna kick his leg in the air. He's gonna throw, do
Pull
that.
the pants up high.
Really funny,
as opposed to saying and doing the joke. But
Right.
my thing is, I don't give a fuck how the joke is told. If it's funny, it's funny. If you shit on stage and people laugh, they keep shit. Like they hated Marvin Dixon because all he did was took his clothes off.
Yeah, I remember that.
And I was like, well, who gives a fuck, nigga? Why y'all?
And
And,
then
and everybody was upset.
And then when everybody started doing it, I remember in L.A. they were like, "Oh, Marvin already does that." So it was
Yes,
like
yeah.
they got mad at him for doing it, but then other people started doing it. Then it was like you almost validated him because other people were doing it.
Yeah, nigga. And he would do this bit about because this nigga was thin as fuck.
Yeah.
He said he's gonna be a stripper, and he would break down into motherfucking the little thongs and destroy the room. Pam,
Really?
destroy the room.
But would you say every comic has taken a little something from?
No.
I don't. That's why I don't watch comedy.
And I tell Pam,
People,
I don't go watch comedians.
Yeah.
I
Only
can't
time
do
I
it.
watch comics is if I'm gonna tell you when I watch it. If I'm hosting,
Yeah,
Oh,
you
yeah,
gotta
yeah,
be
yeah.
there.
well, no, you don't have to be in the room. But if you like, if I say when they come to stage, it's Speedy bad, then I'll go out and probably to the foyer or the bar area and drink, and I know Speedy's got like maybe 2 or 3 minutes left. Now I'm gonna come and watch the last 2 or 3 minutes, only so if I could play off of something that he just said the last thing. But I don't watch comedy because I don't like to get influenced by what anyone else is, talking
Cadence or whatever. I just think for me, I feel like comedians, if they see me sitting in the audience, you automatically go, "Oh, he not there because he think I'm funny."
Right. He
This
didn't take my
motherfucker-
material.
Yeah. So my thing is, I don't even. She asked me, "I'll tell you, gonna go see the show?" And so no, I don't go see other comedians. I can't do it.
They want to know, Pam, ask who
Call her, what's her
took
name?
Ruben Paul's Buccaneer joke. Do you guys know about that?
The
Ruben
Buccaneer
Paul's?
joke.
I don't know. That's the question that you want me to ask. I don't know. Anyway, okay, caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
McVay from Houston.
McVay,
What
what's
it do,
up,
bro?
What's going on, Queen? What's going on? King, welcome to the show, Mr. Dannon Green.
I appreciate it, man. Thanks for having me, y'all.
Hey, I got two things. One, I know Big J was joking when he said that about Speedy in terms of what we get on this show, and then when we watch him on other shows. I thought it was just me all this time.
Wait, I missed. I don't know what you're talking about. Can you break that down? What you're saying?
So the Speedy we get now. You guys got to understand. Maybe I'm slow, but I don't know oftentimes when there's a bit going on or whatnot, and I don't know when Speedy's pretending or not. So
Most of the
I would
time.
watch the show, and I'm like, Speedy can't be this dumb. And then when I watch him on another show, it's like, oh, okay, he's playing. And so I thought it was just me that whole time because it's like he's coherent. His words are, it's not
They
a
match
run-on
up.
sentence. I'm like, right. And so I swear I thought it was just me for the longest time. So I concur with Jay Nasty on that. Two,
Hilarious.
I want to ask Speedy.
Yeah.
So when Martin gave you that advice regarding waiting to get on TV, with the advancement of technology in terms of YouTube and the social media sites that exist, do you still think that model still holds true today, or do you think
possibly.
that could be adjusted in some way? And here's why I asked that question. I'll hang up and listen. So I follow Andrew Schultz and
Love
Theo
him.
Vaughn and all these white comics or what have you.
Very funny.
And so, right. And so he built a model in which he released certain clips of his comedy on the YouTube and built his audience or what have you. And then that turned into, Netflix deals to arenas to now he just sold out Toronto Raptors basketball stadium.
Dope.
And so I'm wondering, in your opinion, do that model still reign true, or could there be some adjustment in terms of the adaptation of technology?
That's
And
a
I'll hang
great
up and listen.
question.
Yeah.
Whoever it was.
I would probably
Great
say it can be adjusted because the results are there. I just think we didn't have all that stuff. So you had Def Jam. Like once you did that, whatever that is on Def Jam, like what's her name from Chicago? She did the joke about the Tic Tac. He said, "My lips are so big, sucking your dick be like giving a whale a Tic Tac." So that joke is done.
Right.
So when she goes on the road, as much as she probably would want to say it, she can't use that joke.
Right.
Because they saw you're not going to get the reaction you got from which Def Jam got her. She got gigs from that. So that's what I mean by you're not able to do that joke again.
Okay, so
Because-
but his question was like for you now.
No, I said it's different now.
Well,
I think
Okay,
it's different now.
basically right now you can't do jokes you did because
Well,
you're not really on YouTube. That
I
much,
think
so.
I think the difference is what Speedy is saying, as well. Add on to it, I'm saying is, back then, if it got to TV, then our whole thing was it's already been on television. This is what people know you from, so you got to have something. You maybe bring
So when
something
you show
else.
up to that town
Right.
or that club,
Right.
you got-
Unless
'cause
it
they
was
saw
unless it was a bit that they would go, "Yo, can you do that?" And then they want to. But in terms of, I believe what he's saying is, see, Schultz is someone that's kind of had a name already. Okay.
Yeah,
so,
Wild 'N Out.
Right. So when you putting out clips, people already kind of know who you are. But if you get a new comic, like say Nick was new in the game, and Nick had a bit that was funny, and then you just put it on YouTube, but your following isn't really big. What can happen to you is somebody with a big name can see that and be like, I'm gonna go ahead and flip this up a little bit, flavor it up,
add a
and
name or
yeah,
something
and then
goofy
now
to it.
they got your bit, and you're not even large enough to know that you're building a follower. You know what I mean? You may not even be building one. So with social
that's a
media,
good
I mean,
point,
I think
too.
with social media, it's a help, but I think at the same time, the difference between social media now is all that lets you know is people go, oh man, that was a funny thing he did. But then when you see these same guys go live, because a lot of times it's either a skit or it's like just a little joke, they don't even know how to put it into material to be part of the show.
I always said, even
Well,
with
the guy he's talking about from Wild 'N Out or whatever, but he is literally doing his stand up and is gangster funny. Like, yo,
I don't think I've ever seen him.
if you watch
What's the guy's name?
Andrew Schultz or something like that, I think.
I don't think
I've
seen
heard
him.
of him.
He's fucking like a beast, and he does comedy like for black people. Like it's very racially charged, but he's really smart. It's a smart.
Is he
racially
Gary Owens?
I didn't think Gary. Was
This guy's not funny.
funny. I don't think Gary.
Oh yeah, he is.
Andrew Schultz is not funny.
Oh my god, but he
Listen,
got the
and this
numbers
is-
showing. I think he's funny.
I don't care what the numbers say. This is Nick saying this, so you ain't got to put on nobody else on this panel.
Don't put it on me
I'm
'cause I
saying
think he's
this
funny.
for a fact. And I watched this no.
But you know
So
what
I
it is
think
though,
he's
Nick?
Hell no.
And here's the problem. Not the problem. Like, look,
Hell
street
no.
code is you don't talk about how a man making money. That's street code. So however you making your money, you making it. The problem is that the industry, the comedy industry is starting to be like the rap industry, where the rappers just got maybe one song or one hook, and they'll get 10, 15, 20 racks just to sing that one song at the club. Well, that's what's happening now. So you got these dudes that, like you said, Nick, you feel he isn't funny, okay? But you probably watched him, maybe you watched him a number of times, but because he's on Wild 'N Out, those people are just going to look at him as, you know what I mean? That's a fan base. So he has a built-in fan base that's going to laugh no matter what.
I feel like, and this goes across the board to any fan base, right? I feel like the fans that we're looking at now are not what you think of as fans.
I'm with you.
Back in the day, if I said I was a fan of, let's say, Allen Iverson, nigga, I got his shoes, the poster.
Right.
I got ask my pops, nigga, I had a Derek Fisher wristband on nigga, during the game. Nigga.
Before he slept with what's her name?
You know what I'm saying? Like, he wasn't even a superstar. You know? So
All the Lakers on the team. This nigga said, I got Derek's.
no, but that's my point though.
I
Like,
know,
you know how
I
much
know.
of a fan you had to be
Yeah.
to wear Derek Fisher anything.
But I
He
get
wasn't
you.
a
I was like
superstar,
that too.
You know
And
what I'm saying?
everything.
So
Look, I'm still buying Prince shirts. You know
when I
what
look at the fans today, I just see it's a numbers thing. I just feel like people just don't want to be left out of the loop. So when you see this guy on Wild 'N Out, right, and I watched his stand up, and I'm sitting there going, Nick, I didn't laugh, I didn't even chuckle, not one time through the.
I never heard of him.
Watch it, Pops.
Well,
'Cause you might have a
he
different
does this
perspective.
thing where he does a podcast with Charlamagne, and I had met him when we were in New York. Like he's
I watch his. Okay, out of all the ones that you name, I'm gonna go Theo Von. I think Theo Von is
crazy.
hilarious,
Yeah.
right? But because he's authentic to who he is, all his shit is borderline racist.
yeah,
You know what
not
I'm saying?
borderline. It's racist.
It's right on the line. But if you understand where you come from,
Right.
that's how he grew up. It was blacks on this side, white on this side. You know, and that's just the reality. When I watch this
He's
guy,
trailer trash racist.
I feel like Andrew Schultz is
I'm trying.
he's just kind of more of the people recognize him.
Can I ask you guys?
But I think he's funny. Like I really like.
Tell
his
me a
comedy.
joke.
I mean, I just watch him when he comes up on my feed.
So tell me a joke.
I can't right now.
Because you like him because he's popular.
No, I like him because when I watch him on his feed, because there's a lot of people that come up on my feed, and I'm like,
Do I come up on you?
But see, I
you
could
don't
tell you a
post
Dave
his
Chappelle
stuff.
joke that I like. I could tell you
A Martin joke?
You know,
see, I
Martin.
can't.
And-
I can't either. None of
But
them,
you know
so.
what happened to me the other day? I did a show the other day at Mastro's downtown. I did a retirement party, and I'm performing for this retirement party, and this lady yells out, "Hey, can you do the Baby Crips joke?" I'm like, I hadn't done that joke in years, but for her to say that, I was like,
That's dope.
it really was. I said it was dope in my mind. I'm like, oh shit, I got to remember this motherfucker. You know what I mean? But
Oh, and did you do it?
yeah, I did do it, but it's.
And one person laughed.
One
Thank
person.
you.
And, yeah.
was
The
funny.
lady was tired, like, okay, we don't have to deal with him anymore.
We got a call. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from? Caller. Go ahead.
Yo, what's going on? It's Jay Nasty again.
What up, Jay?
Jay, the one got the number here?
So, hey, Nikki Pam, check your DM because
My
we need
DM?
to conversate.
Okay.
Yeah.
On IG or Facebook?
But
Facebook or IG?
IG.
Okay.
I can do Facebook. I really ain't on Facebook, but like, well, whatever. But I want to make this comment right here because y'all was talking about like Theo Vaughn and all and Schultz and all that in their community. Like our community, this chat, yo, we so fucking powerful, and I'm not understanding why we not coming together. All y'all got some talents, whether you do graphic design, whether you do voice, you do audio, whatever have you. Nigga, just like these white folks be having their fans make all this content, full clips, and all of this for somebody who they love and who they fuck with. Y'all trying to say y'all don't love Speedy? Y'all trying to say y'all don't love Nikki Pam and this motherfucker?
Like I hired him.
Like, what the fuck, yo? We've been fans, nigga, for how fucking long? And yo, I'll give out my phone number, 469-399-3929. Motherfucking hit me up. I got different software and all that other shit, chat. Let's go. Let's big up our people and get the numbers up there. We got to get this shit in the algorithm and get them motherfuckers some money.
Right.
Let's
I'm with
rock.
I like this dude here,
The
man.
fuck y'all sitting here waiting on?
Nasty, where you from, man?
Anyway, I'm out of here before I get mad and before the shrooms kick in.
Hey,
Yeah.
JJ, I'm looking at the shrooms because you stupid. I'm looking at my IG. I don't see anything from you.
Hit her right now.
I'm looking now. I don't see anything.
Yeah, I'll hit you as soon as I get off the phone.
Okay.
I got you, shorty. I already hit you before,
My
but I'll hit
But
you
I'll
again so it'll refresh.
Okay, baby.
Refresh.
Talk to you soon.
All right,
I'm
so
gonna take that clip out and play it for y'all every day.
yeah,
I know, right?
yeah, I never heard it. I'll just say, man, this comedy game, I love it. I'm glad I started it, doing it. I would never look back and go, I should have. I wish I think the way my life is going is as high as supposed to win.
Right.
But let me ask you this though, like they just had the BET award show the other day, and Bow Wow got into a little trouble, speaking his mind on the carpet.
About
Well,
the rapper. I
did he
saw
get in
that.
trouble, or
Yeah,
I mean, what was wrong with what he said?
no.
There wasn't no lie.
Listen,
What'd he say?
Bow Wow keep it. Hey,
Talking about the rap is weak. Rap is terrible.
But right now, he
And-
said there's nothing that will last for 30 years. Where's the lie?
Yeah.
And to Bow Wow's point, and
He said the
I'm
beats
asking
are the
this
same?
about comedy too. Like when I think about just the state of art in general, right? Like to watch a movie from, we talked about the Mac, for something from the 70s when sound quality was bad,
Yeah.
camera quality was like all these things that you need to make a so-called good film was bad. They pulled it off a great film that's lasted generations, right? I don't see any art that's being created today being valuable past 30 days. You know what I'm saying? Like
Well,
everything is kind of
think,
a flash in the
I think
pan.
everything has turned into internet. And what's that's why so
Hot
when I hear
takes.
somebody go, you know, on the internet it's trending, and I go, nigga, it's just you and two other people.
Right.
And it could be actually trending. It could be like blowing up. I just think we are in a society now that it's only hot for this long.
Right.
And then they move, and then something else happens. Just like in all news. If somebody does something really fucked up, anybody with any intelligence will go, hey, man, if you go sit down.
For a week.
Just
You gonna
sit
be
down.
good.
Just have a
Yeah,
seat.
yeah.
Don't say a word. Somebody else going to do something else goofy. And you can tiptoe away. And I think in our industry, in this comedy game, when you say, oh, and I don't even know Schultz. I never seen him. I don't watch Wildin' Out. I wrote on it one year, me and Johnny Mac. But I don't watch Wildin' Out. That's not my.
Oh yeah, because
that's
Johnny,
not-
he was one that burst my little bubble about it. Told me how
Oh yeah,
really.
yeah.
I was like,
But you know, we knew that as. But
I mean, I know, but you.
in
I mean,
television
even though
or-
I know, I still want to believe. You know,
you know
what?
what? It's like when Nick says, "Do you really think they'll let us vote who's going to be president, or would they take the reins and go, no, nigga, this person's president, y'all voted
Like, what
for him."
company would do that?
Yeah.
Come on now.
So
The fuck?
so that's the same thing with Wildin' Out.
But we got a call. Caller, what's your name and where you calling from?
Hey, roll out. It's Dana calling from
Dana,
home.
dang.
She's not in the car.
You know what? Jay
know, sound
Nasty
clear.
inspired me. I know. Jay Nasty inspired me. I hit the Cash App last night when Mr. Caldwell was on In a Man's World. I'm going to match it for rollout.
Oh,
Thank you.
Thank you. I
And it
believe
was
it's-
not. It wasn't chump change. But I agree with Nick. Andrew Schultz is like the Eminem of comedy.
Oh,
If he was any other color, he would be irrelevant. He always got some racist shit to say. And what pisses me off about Andrew Schultz is that he thinks he knows everything about black people and their history. Like, nigga, we live it.
Because he's got black friends.
What's your name?
It just-
Charlemagne.
Charlemagne makes him relevant.
Yeah, and he always
He
has.
would be
They've been doing
irrelevant
that shit
and
for years.
unfunny if it wasn't for Charlemagne.
What's your name?
Well, I don't agree,
So-
but
so-
okay.
so if we
I-
go
I,
with-
I respect
Thank
it.
you, Dana.
Can I say something to her?
Yeah, go ahead.
You know who I blame, Dana? I blame us.
Who? black people?
You blame black people.
Yeah.
Let me tell you why.
Danny, you always blame black people. You always have a different opinion on things. But since you are on my show and I'm a Patreon member, I will let it go.
Okay, well let me explain to you since you think that.
Thank you, Dana. I want to hear this.
Okay,
Go ahead, Dana.
first of all, let's go this way.
Shout out to Dana.
Yes. One reason that I do is because I'm a realist. And I don't believe in just stroking and going down the same river where everybody else is. And that's the reason that I'll say it's not that I agree with anybody or go against black people. It's because I hold black people more accountable. Because I'm more pro-black and definitely more pro-black man than what most people will know.
Right.
Okay, that's the first thing. Secondly, I blame us because, see, we'll go ahead and make them stars. And then there'll be a dude, and I don't want to use myself because I'm comfortable. Because one thing I don't do is, Speedy said it earlier, one thing I've never done in this game, and my name is good out in the street. You've never heard me hate on anybody or talk about anybody. And you know why? Because I tell everybody the same story in this business. Hollywood did not come to Ohio State, knock on my door and say, hey, do you want to come to L.A. and struggle for 30 years trying to be a superstar? This was my decision. So I don't hate on no one's career. But I hold us accountable because, like I said earlier, there's a lot of talent out here. You guys have, we're on Speedy's show. You guys have seen Speedy for years with Pam and everybody's up here for years. And how many of us, outside this first time I've ever heard anybody do that, call and say, yo, man, why ain't we doing this for the people that are on the show? So you guys can go ahead and say, well, you're blaming black people. Gary Owens, it is what it is making his money off of black people's dollars. People can say what he wants. These other guys, and these same jokes, if I would flip them and talk about white folks, they would say, all you do is talk about white people. Because we do that, do we, Speedy? So we put more pressure, and I'm talking about black people saying that to us. We put more pressure on us to be more creative than what we put pressure on them. So, you know, Miss Dana, I understand what you're saying, and you can go against me, but I hold us accountable.
But so you hear this, and I feel you, Dan, because you hear this across the board. I forget which basketball player said this. Basically, they were saying if Larry Bird wasn't white, he'd just be another basketball player.
Isaiah Thomas said it. They killed
Isaiah Thomas said it. That's who it was. Isaiah Thomas came out
and Dennis Rodman just said it.
I watched Dennis Rodman say it too.
He said Dennis Rodman said Bird could not play in this era, and Larry Bird was
he'd be in Europe somewhere.
Larry Bird was a badass white boy, but with the way that these guys are playing today and jumping out the building,
but that's not fair. Let's talk about his era. Even for his era, right?
He cooked,
but he cooked for his era.
So, but they're saying that even at that time, like Isaiah Thomas wasn't talking about in future reference. He was saying if Larry Bird was a black man in the 80s coming out of college, he would have just been another.
Well, he's saying that because
one of the guys.
Look how they treated Isaiah. Look how they treated certain guys that were coming up, Adrian Dantley, dudes that could really ball.
Was Bird better than Isaiah Thomas?
No.
As a basketball player, no.
No, Isaiah.
Well, the positions are totally different.
And that's true.
No, but we just talking about hoop. We talking about hoop, putting the ball in the basket. You had a park. Hold on, Park. You had a park. It's pickup game.
And have I seen
Isaiah and Bird? You know who they are. Isaiah and Bird is right there.
I got Bird.
I'm taking Bird. I'm taking
So he's better than
this motherfucker ball.
Isaiah.
But he can ball. But what they're saying is, again, of what we've done is what the media did for them. They put more emphasis on Larry Bird because he was a white guy that could ball and was hanging. Right. But if you talk to any ball player that played against him at the time, Gary Payton and all of them, they'll be like, yo, you ain't fuck with Bird. And he talks shit. They say he should talk shit and tell you what he's going to do and do it. But the problem is it's the media. Just like we're the media for ourselves and the media is for them. If black people would put as much sellout crowds for up-and-coming comics or a comic that's there or like show like y'all's, we wouldn't have to worry about how much money we make or one of them are making off of our backs. We'd be making the same.
And I'll do this. I know we talk on the show. I come here with I love doing this.
Right.
Pam comes here because she loves doing it. Nick loves, being part of what we're doing.
We have to.
Hilarious. But I don't want to spend time going what I think this audience or I wish we had more Patreon people paying. I wish we had this and the other. Because I would put our show up against anybody. I don't give a fuck who you bring to the table. You bring 85 South, 90, whatever it is. Mm-hmm. You could bring any other comedy show and put them next to us, and we'll match them show for show and be funny to them with people you probably never even met. Mm-hmm. When we brought Wanzer in here, we didn't know he was going to be funny. We didn't know that Aaron would have the point of view she had. We didn't know K-Dot was going to be funny. We didn't know any of that, but we gave these people a chance because I know giving them a chance gives them a voice to get out here. my thing, I would say to people that listen to this show, and I love every single one, even when I hate y'all, I love every single one of you guys, is that pour into us what you think we deserve.
Right.
You know what I mean? If you truly believe, and I hear McVeigh calls all the time, I hear everyone that calls in, Jay Nasty, fucking hilarious.
He's crazy. He's hilarious, though.
If we had 100 Jay Nasties, we would have 1,000 of them.
Mm-hmm.
True that.
That's what
I
I'm
know,
saying.
and I know they pissed the fans. He pissed because it's almost like he's calling them out on their shit. But at the end of the day, we've said it to you guys about just sharing. Just sharing the clips.
But Pam, think about what you just said. This is the point I'm trying to make. Think about what you just said. Mm-hmm. I know he's pissing them off, but because the niggas telling the truth.
Yeah, and
right.
people don't like the criticism. They don't like the I did this. I've done that.
Speedy just said it. Some of y'all pissed me off. You ain't getting pissed off. Look. Your job in the chat or as fan base is to hold us accountable because you're paying when I can pay my rent or my car note. Sometimes that money's coming from a show I just did, so I got to give you respect. I love the fans, but you can't get mad if somebody calls you out or is talking about reality because we're not doing a service to the community if we're not at least coming up here within our funniness and saying, "Yo, there's some bullshit y'all on."
Right.
You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Y'all got to get better.
And we already got one mama mad at us, so we.
Yeah, so Dang, woo! Keep hating me, baby.
We'll talk about
calling.
that later. So we'll take a quick break, come back.
Let's get this last call, and then we'll take a quick break. Caller, what's your name and where you calling from?
Nigga trying to get
DJ out there in Vegas. Hurry up,
nigga, get out your van, nigga. Shit.
Nigga, don't go on break when I call, nigga.
DJ out there in Vegas.
First of all, First of all, nigga, don't ever disrespect Gary Owen, nigga. That's what we not gonna do on the show.
Are you defending a white man on here?
Yeah, pretty much.
But y'all talking about me.
Nigga, don't ever do.
That's weird.
No, I'm just fucking around.
Yeah,
but like when it comes to this game, you know what I'm saying? That we in, you know, a lot of times, like, and especially as fans, we just see like if it's as far as the older comedians not adapting to the times, like I feel like that's how a lot of guys get lost in the sauce. You know what I'm saying? And it's like it's not this. There's no more Def Jam. There's no more Comic View. There's no more all these avenues. Is there any more Bay Area?
It's just social media right now.
Nah.
Just social media.
Yeah, it's just social media. So it's like this is a game you have to play if you want to win and still go to the next level. Now some might be contending to what they're doing, but a lot of this stuff grows organically. You know what I'm saying? It just has to be not only consistent, but it has to be.
That's not true.
It's a certain formula for it.
That's not true, DJ.
DJ, I mean, okay, what do you mean? Wait. What do you mean by organically? What do you mean by that? Like, what is your? I'm trying to understand what you're saying by that because me and Speedy been doing this since 2012. I'm just giving it real.
Absolutely, but I'm saying. So a lot of this stuff, it's the algorithm, right? And they find out the mathematics and the algorithm behind it, and it catches fire, and it keeps going. Like Andrew Schultz. Name one Andrew Schultz joke. Nobody can. Like, when has Andrew Schultz had you on your back laughing, just dying laughing? It's not going to happen.
The pandemic.
But the way he's playing the game is he found out the algorithm. He does social media thing. I just came across another female that does it the same thing. Like, they put out the little clips on Instagram. This is a short little piece of their joke. And then boom, right behind that is an advertisement, and it's like, you know what I mean. So it's like, I just feel like a lot of the older comedians is not fuck that social media shit, you know what I mean. And it's like, damn, that's how you get lost in the sauce. This is what's popping right now, and this is how you get popping. I mean, you have the exception, you have Dave Chappelle and stuff like that, but it's only one of those, you know what I'm saying. So it's like,
can I say something, bro?
Yeah,
I agree with you, but I disagree more. And I'm gonna tell you why.
That on a shirt.
No, and it's not. I'm not dissing you, but what I'm saying is,
I am.
A lot of older comics, myself. It's not that we have anything against social media. It's not that. It's just that when you hear me out, bro. For me to go ahead and sit down and put all my jokes or put my stuff on social media to get people to start watching me. But I'm already out there. You know, a lot of the older comics are like, hey, I'm on tour. They're going to see me when they see me. You see these young guys, and yes, hold on real quick. You see these young guys on there, but bro, get these guys on these shows. And yes, you know, like you said, Nick said, what's going to last 30 years? You can get a guy on a show, but how long can he do that show? How long? Because most of them don't have the time or the material. And what's happening in Hollywood is the same thing that's going to happen in the rap game, what Bow Wow said. Eventually, everything comes full circle. And you as an audience member, you're not going to be wanting to spend your hard-earned $30, $40, $50 out there for one dude to come out there and tell you one joke. So it's not that. Go ahead, brother. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. Now go ahead. I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, you good. I'm just saying. So
yeah,
how?
You did.
You did, motherfucker.
Nah,
but what can you? But so I don't take offense to it. But I'm saying, it's not that older comics don't want to do it. Some of them really don't. Maybe have the knowledge of using computers, don't have it, you know what I mean? So it's not that. But at the same time, you're going to have to, eventually you're going to have to show yourself on stage, whether it's on social media or not. You know what I mean? So you're going to eventually have to come to the carpet.
Okay, this is my thing. Like, we can say that, but it's people doing it. You know what I mean? People are paying to see these comedians, and they making big money.
Yeah,
these old guys, like Bow Wow. Bow Wow is out here fake flexing. Whatever his opinion is, that's cool, but he's not making no money off the music industry. And these guys are. These guys are making big money. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, do you want to pay your bills now, or are you going to worry about 30 years?
But let me ask you a question: is there anything wrong? Let me ask you a question though: is there anything wrong with someone like Bow Wow or anyone else having that opinion?
No.
Absolutely not.
And so that's what Bow Wow did. Bow Wow was coming from the opinion of being in the game. See, it's different if I'm trying to talk about rap and I ain't never been in the game. This young boy's been in the game, so he knows
what's
with that. Right.
Okay. Let me.
What is he contributing now?
Okay.
Love and hip hop. Go ahead, Nick Fan.
Okay. OG Sleepalo keeps tagging me in the chat room saying basically like it's not their job to he basically said it's not their job to promote the show. It's not their job. Okay. We're not asking you to. We're asking you to help us share a link.
No. We're asking them to promote the show because
we are.
What you don't understand, who's the OG Sleepalo?
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck he told me that.
The unfortunate part about today's society in this computer age is it can be manipulated, right? Which I think what we're all talking about is the organic part of it, right? Which is when's the last back in the day I heard about a comic, right? That's how you do so much fun. You heard about them. Now you're told about them. It pop up on your feed. It's not organic. You're not just somewhere, somebody tell a joke. You're like, it's funny as hell. Who said that? That's how you heard about comics back in the day or music back in the day, right? Now it's fed to you. It's on your feed. You see it enough times, you're like, I might as well click on this. Who the hell is this nigga? And you just going into it. The algorithm works for, my man that said that is, if you guys don't share, like, and put comments up.
Yeah, you have to like.
What happens is it tells the computer system that's at Google that this video does not need to be shown to more people.
Absolutely.
Right? That's literally how it works. It doesn't matter if you feel like if you at home clapping and busting up laughing, the computer can't detect that. Right. Because we're stuck in this algorithm now. If we were at a comedy show, if we were doing the show live and a producer walked in and seen y'all response to our jokes, we'd be out of here tomorrow because that's organic. But it's not. It's being controlled by the system. So the system says if the people that are watching the show do not like the show, hit the little heart button, leave a comment or share the show, then YouTube is not going to promote it.
I mean, and I agree with you guys.
That's how it works.
Part of it, Nick is 1,000% right on that part too. But and you're right. It's more factors. I mean, we could do some things on our end too, and I've been saying that since I came back or whatever. But a lot of it is, like he said, data driven, likes, subscribing, blah blah blah. Sharing.
Things are still organic because think about it. Nick,
but you're gonna cuss me out.
No, when Nick was talking about how it pops up on your feed, right? That's not organic, right? But what is organic when someone goes, "Yo, did you hear the joke Speedy did?" And they go, "Oh shit, Speedy, that nigga still doing content." Then that gets funny as a mother. See what I'm saying? Yeah. That's because now that's from old school. That's people remembering you from what you did. I'd rather be remembered that way because, of course, if it starts coming up on the algorithm, it has to come up so many times for this one individual to know who I am. Right. You know what I mean? That's why, like for instance, when I got the commercial, people think, "Oh man, you won't make money." I actually happen to get the commercial only because people that see it and go, "Oh yeah, that's that comedian dude right there." Right. It gives you more juice that way than someone's trying to remember a joke I did because of social media. Right.
Right. Yeah. So, So OG Sleep, so just so you understand, bro, this that's literally how they set the system up.
You know that was.
So if you guys understand it, that's why we ask you guys to share They were saying that Jamie was on the show and the show didn't blow up.
And I said that it had Jamie shared the link, it would have been. I mean, because look, a lot of these people, like remember I was talking about your friend when Dave Chappelle shared the link of something like a clip and said he was funny and gave him the stamp of approval.
Right.
Then all of a sudden he on all these shows and he's relevant or whatever. It takes one person, one of our
what I just said
A-list celebrities to like you said, to co-sign, and then all this shit wouldn't even be an issue for us. But it ain't happened.
But
so
you know why?
Why?
Because if I put you down, right? Say I want you.
Right.
There might be somebody in my camp.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like your managers. Like, hey, yo, man, that's money.
So true.
You know, when you put them down, that's 1 million followers. So now these guys ain't controlling. Some of these guys are not even controlling their own social media.
But see, Dave Chappelle, he unselfish. So that's and he's got put like Lunel. He just produced her stand-up comedy show in up in the Bay Area, whatever.
He
just
put
like
Quake down.
Quake. You know what I'm saying? So again. It takes one person, and this conversation wouldn't even be had because it ain't happened. So therefore, we're asking you guys to help. Our bad. You know, you sit here 3 days a week, listen for 4 or 5 hours a fucking day, and you mad because we asking you to help?
Calm down.
That's some bullshit. Like even hit me like that.
POTUS is over here.
All right, so we'll take a quick break.
Yeah, I gotta pee.
Ooh.
What?
Too much information.
Hey, listen, chat room. Listen, man. Do what you feel is necessary, man.
Nothing.
I'm a firm believer
in
whatever it's gonna be, it's gonna be.
Yeah.
I truly believe that, right?
I show up.
Put this way. Speedy, Nick, and Pam are gonna be here tomorrow or whatever day it is.
Friday.
Whether you give it up or not.
Whether you do it or not.
Right. So just look. If you guys don't want to do it, that's fine.
Don't fucking.
But I'm just telling you, if you guys are wondering, like, how do we get more views and stuff? I'm just telling you, that's how the algorithm works.
Yeah.
We can have Bill Clinton on the show tomorrow. It don't matter.
It don't matter.
If he doesn't share it, because it's only going to go to the people who subscribe to the show, unless somebody outside of that realm sends it out again. So that's why we say share the show. Share it to people who don't watch, who are not subscribed.
So they better sit here and talk shit about us 3-4 hours show or whatever.
That's it. That's it, y'all. You know we love y'all, man. Y'all
chat room, thank you, though, chat room.
Kill
Now,
yourself.
I don't feel too bad over in the man's world. I don't feel too bad now. Shit, we ain't really doing shit.
We'll be right back. Don't move.
Great. When I
like
tell
that
you
movie.
great movie, they don't make them kind of movies. That's why I say, I miss.
I have this one on here. Let's do it again. Like I have a hard time trying to pick which one's like number one for me.
Okay.
Because they were just both
So
great.
you starting at 5 or you starting at 1?
1.
Okay, go ahead.
So then there's Foxy Brown,
Great movie.
Shaft, and another one I'll just say Coffee. Because I'm a huge
Now,
Pam Grier fan.
the problem with the 70s movies, when they try to do the second one,
I hate when motherfuckers do that. Anyway, we are back.
Hi.
There we go.
Now I'm off. There you go. I think Nick does that on purpose.
I thought yours was red for some reason.
He's turned my
Where's
shit.
I have a question about Nick.
Where's the red?
When you gonna fire this nigga? I swear to God, man.
Hey.
Well, he can't.
Hey, my name on the LLC, dog. It's over now. Yeah, it's over now.
All these years, man.
Speedy. I mean, Nick can fire Speedy.
Yeah,
I
it's
think
over
so.
now.
I think so. Nick can fire Speedy.
If you're just tuning in, it is Roll Out Live with Speedy and Friends, and I be
Meaty. I mean, Speedy. Sorry.
You still losing weight, Bob?
Oh, damn it. Oh, I didn't know how y'all did it. My son.
I got a new. I'll tell you what I'm saying. I'll
You
be
be
Speedy.
you be friends.
And y'all be
Friends.
Dannon.
no nigga.
Just
you're
say,
a
just say friends, and then,
Oh,
and
friends.
then we go
Then
around.
we
with
do.
the
I
names.
don't have to pay friends. I
Okay.
have to pay
Okay.
Danny.
Oh, okay.
Gotta pay Danny.
Okay.
Hilarious.
And y'all be.
Friends. I don't know.
Friends.
Thank you. Let me clear that up. Just in
I'm
case somebody
confused.
tune in.
Okay.
In the house we got.
Nikki Pam.
In the house we got.
Dannon Green. A friend.
Is that purple nigga?
Yeah. You know I'm a bruh.
What's
All
that
the
mean?
cues.
Are you?
Rude to all the bros.
Did you see the thing on CNN?
No, what happened?
The Juneteenth celebration. They had the what are they called? The something 9. And,
Divine 9.
Yeah, Divine 9. Did you see that dance thing?
Apparently not.
No, I didn't
Oh,
see
that was good.
Yeah.
Except
Are you really a bruh, nigga?
Yeah, I am, baby.
Okay,
Watch your
cool.
tone, homie. I'm
Just
making
double
phone
check it.
calls.
Make a
Had this
phone call.
motherfucker turned out.
At the marble table, the one, the only, the honorable.
I was trying to look up the Divine 9. That sounds like a weird name.
yeah, put it in. It was dope. Oh, we got a call. Nobody called.
Shout out to the,
Shalom to the
brothers who are. That's why I love. No, my bad. I have to take one of my 3 off. School days.
Oh yeah.
School days.
That was the turning point.
Yeah, that was the first
School
one. We
days
all was like, oh, we could do movies.
destroyed
Like
everything I loved about
everything.
I love
about
the
it.
musical part of it. I love
Yeah, it never was corny.
Oh
ever.
man, and Lawrence Fishburne At that time, he was Larry. Destroyed that shit. I thought he was fantastic. I thought and that was What's first acting gig, the trumpet player.
It was
his brother is Winston Marsalis.
Wynton Marsalis. Yeah.
So Brandon. So Brandon got that gig, first acting gig, destroyed. For some people that don't know, Samuel Jackson was in the movie. He was at the fried place.
Yeah.
Look at the what do you call him?
He didn't like him. He didn't like the college boys.
College boys.
About him.
Everything about that movie, hands down, I could watch it right now, front to back. Know every song, every part of what's going to happen. Big Brother Almighty. To this day, that's
that was one of the lines.
Man.
Sure.
Okay, so since we're going there, did anybody say "Do the Right Thing"?
Oh yeah.
Do the right thing's right there.
I mean, did anybody think?
Yeah, launched.
Why you ain't got no brothers on
My
the
Girl
wall?
from Soul Train.
The opening scene was amazing.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God.
But you got to think about it. He never ate that pizza. You know that.
No, he didn't.
He never ate it because when he got ready to bite, that's when he looked and said, "Yo, Sal, why you got no brothers?" And Sal comeback was great. Well, you get you a pizzeria. You put your brothers on the wall.
Yeah, that was
We have a call. Caller,
how you argue with that? You got to go.
That is.
You got a point there.
We got a call. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Get your own radio show, nigga.
Hi, Rollout.
Hey, C.
What I do now, Seymour?
How y'all doing?
What I do, Seymour?
Is that Seymour?
Speedy, first of all, I want to give my 3 movies,
Oh, go ahead.
if you don't mind.
Yes, I love you.
I said A Time to Kill.
Great movie.
Great movie.
I love that movie.
That was a great movie.
The Color Purple.
Color Purple. Yeah. For sure.
It's quotables all throughout
For
the
sure.
Color Purple.
It is.
Let me see. What's my third? I like Full Metal Jackets. That's one of my favorite military movies. Full Metal Jackets. But Speedy, I got a little something else that I've been watching.
What's that?
Okay, and it is about you, so I need you to just kind of take a deep breath. Praise God. Okay, and receive this. Okay,
I'm gonna receive.
Hallelujah. Because I've been watching your fashions. Okay, and from their floral funeral director jacket.
So Danny, don't feel bad.
Suspender knee pants. You had the suspender knee pants. Pam, that
video.
Wait a minute.
That's when he hosted the thing.
I'm concerned. And we need to have an intervention.
What shirt is that right there?
Okay.
Is that the shirt?
It's a jacket.
It's a jacket?
You can get your fashions together, Speedy. You can get the
It's a Nova Man
subscribers,
jacket.
okay?
So what do you think the problem is in your
Hey, I'm right here.
Well, listen. Okay, this is an intervention, Speedy. I need you to breathe. Listen and breathe, okay? Praise God. I have spoken to K-Dot. And we have asked her to review and approve your advice before you do anything else, sir. Because I think your fashions is why the subscriptions are the down. Get your fashions together, you can get these subscribers up.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? Because your fashions, we can't hear your jokes because we're laughing at y'all. Praise God, okay? So we need to get that together. So I need you to receive this, okay? And I just want to say one more thing.
Yeah, go ahead.
Because I love y'all. Praise
Yeah,
God.
you do.
Dannon, you have a job, don't you?
Yes, ma'am.
In addition to you being a comedian, in addition to you getting commercials, you have a job that you get, right?
Yes, ma'am.
You're a real
Maestro
job?
Yeah.
has been on Soul Train. He's also a comedian. He writes and produces. Maestro is still in the military.
Right.
Some people got a mentality of just sitting. The internet is showing who the real hustlers are because Ryan Davis. We didn't know who the fuck Ryan Davis was. He got on that damn internet
just won
and
an
this
image
man
award.
is his career. Speedy, you have too many connections, honey. Tony Baker's about to do a tour in Europe with Kev on stage.
With Kev on stage.
Why don't you also, in addition to you coming at us, because I'm a paying
I didn't come
Patreon
at
member,
you
and I
guys.
don't
I
mind
didn't.
supporting. No, I'm not beating you up. I'm just saying, Speedy, you have a lot of connections. Tony Baker was a young gun in y'all studio.
Yeah.
You have to use those relationships. You should have
He
been
won't
on
do it.
Kev on stage, keeping your distance.
Okay, so
You have to do that, though.
okay.
You're right.
Can I talk? You can stay on the phone.
So Jay Nasty got on us.
Are you going?
And
Hold
I'm
up,
not trying
hold
to get
up,
on you, but I'm just
girl.
saying.
If you don't stop
Praise
talking,
God.
do you ever stop
Praise
talking?
God.
Speedy, I catch the flight. I could be there tomorrow.
Seymour, I'm happy to hear you talk like this, Seymour. I'm happy to hear you talk. Cause see, you do talk a lot.
Yes,
you
you
also
do.
get on me, but you talk a lot too.
So Seymour. So
Hold on, Danny. That's really rich. You telling somebody they talk a lot. That's really rich.
I'm playing with you.
Praise God.
You ain't gonna stop talking.
Everybody's
Crazy.
scared.
So
ahead,
Seymour, love you. I appreciate. I receive what you just said, except for the outfit. I'm
That's
just
the one you really need to receive.
I'm a person that I don't never look at someone who I may have bought them in or whatever and go, okay, they need to return that or they need to.
That's not what she said.
I'm not saying that she said it that way, but to go to him and say, hey, bro, man, what's happening? Or to do the, hey, how you doing? Because
they do it to you.
That's fine, but I'm not that person that can do that.
Yeah, I
and
told you
never have
do
been.
So you don't. So
we'll sit here
hold on. So you don't want to grow. So you don't want to grow.
It's not. I don't want to grow. I said I'm not. That's not in my DNA to be that person.
Yeah.
So it's some things.
I'd have to ask.
It's some things in your that you do that who are the makeup of who you are.
Mm-hmm.
So it's hard for you to go outside those things that who you are. I'm not saying that it can't be done. I just not the person to go, hey, bro, I hooked you up. Even if I don't say it that way, or I just start hanging out with them or call them like, hey, man, what's up, dog? You good? Yeah. That's not me.
Hey, Seymour, can I ask you a question on that line? Do you think that maybe it's the not responsibility, but it would be cool if the people that Speedy put down on the shows like the Bakers and everybody's doing, don't you think that they kind of have some type of, I don't want to use the word responsibility, but some type of like, yo, I remember what you did. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I'm saying? Instead of him.
But again,
you're
right, but no, they're not
going
to
do. Have y'all ever heard the phrase, a closed mouth don't get fed?
Yeah, but Seymour, again, I'm saying that's just not my DNA.
And it might not be in their DNA
it's not, either. Somebody said that's not my calling. That's not my calling. I don't do that. I'm not the guy that calls you up or hang out or you make sure you see me in your side view going, hey, nigga, I see everything working for you. I'm just not that dude. Never have been.
So he's not a hustler.
I am a hustler. I stand on myself. I'm funny as fuck. And I'll get on, make my phone calls. If a comic doesn't call me to say, hey, man, I'm going to call you and bring you on this tour, they just don't. Mm-hmm. I don't call them like, yo, I heard you going on tour. You got any room for your boy? I don't do that. I don't have to.
I wasn't even necessarily saying that part, but like, what's her name? Leslie, that stole Precious Joke. Mm-hmm. She was going to keep your distance but kept on stage. This dude just took his money. He built his own little studio and he just came, not necessarily out of nowhere, but I'm just saying, y'all, and I understand people saying, oh, is it going to be around 30 years? The folks that's been around 30 years ain't making the money. These folks that are going to be flashing the pan making either. So, I'm just saying, if you really have that hustle, this is a new tool in your tool belt. Yes, you are funny as fuck. Yes, you are talented, but you got to use your tools. So it's just like having a tool that you need. You need a hammer, but I'm just not going to use the hammer. I'm with this Phillips head screwdriver. That's all I know. But you need the fucking hammer.
Can I say
what I'm saying?
Yes,
I mean,
the
just
internet
receive
is another tool
just
to
think
use.
about it.
No,
she's right.
I didn't say
That's
I didn't
all.
receive. I
That's
know.
all
Y'all
I'm
missing the whole thing.
excuses.
No, I'm not making an excuse. I just say who I am as a person. Just like sometimes people have to respect that. Pam,
but
some things about you, I know, Pam, just don't do that. It's not that you can't do it. It's not that you wouldn't do it. It's just I would say, well, that's not what Pam does.
But here's my thing, and I think this is what she's saying.
I heard what she said.
No, you didn't hear it because
you're on the phone.
She said no.
No, you didn't hear because your response. I can tell you didn't hear what she was saying.
They're shooting shows over in Kev on Stage Studios. He's not waiting for somebody else to see him and call him. He's just let me just get it. So I'm not saying that you got to go to Tony and be like, oh, I'll let you on the show. Hey, man, let me know if y'all need anything. Just something, hey, man, how you doing? I'm proud of what you've got going on. Let me know if y'all need anything. Just something like that.
And that's the way you do it. Let me tell you something I did recently. And this was out of my box. And you know what? You're right. Seymour, now stay right here. Okay. Let me tell you something I did. And it was actually Hope's idea. But okay, so for me, getting a job in the industry or whatever, I haven't interviewed in probably about the last 10 years. I always get a call, hey, can you come work here? Can you come do this? So right now I'm in a situation where I need to work, and I work in entertainment. So it's we got the writer's strike or whatever. So Hope said to me there's a job that came up at Heartbeat, and so I'm like, I know if I just send my resume through Indeed, it's going to be competing against 500, 600, 700, 800 resumes, correct? So I'm like, oh, LOL's down the street. Okay, so Hope was like, I'm going to be up there Tuesday. Come up there, bitch. We're going to talk to people. So I went up there, and I went. I saw Kenny. Kenny said, "Okay, I'm gonna take you talk to this person, talk to that person," and then it ended up being talking to somebody else. I literally got to Kevin's business partner. I don't want to say names or whatever, and talked to him on the phone. Robbie Perone gave me his number. Said, "Oh, I got his number. Call him." Got him on the phone, and he said, "Pam, I don't know you, but I will put your resume at the top when we're ready to do it." But I mean, that I haven't done that. That is something I don't do because I usually get a call for a job. But I had to do something to make myself not 550 to make me at least 1 to 10.
Can I say something? I agree with you, but on Speedy's part, I see somewhat what he's saying. I understand, and it's not only that it's not. It's like what it's. It's not that it's not only his DNA. And if I'm wrong, you just correct me. But when you're in this game, especially on the entertainment side, so you're really coming more on the back end side, behind the scenes side. So you get the resume. They want to see what you can do. You got everybody knows everybody's credentials on the entertainment side, and everybody know where they got their break. Like I tell people to this day, and I'm cool with Nick, but I be like, yo. Something I wonder why Nick Cannon ain't come back, and cause we put Nick Cannon down.
I know
Nick
that.
Cannon got discovered at Fat Tuesday, and I remember when there was times when Guy was out of town, I was the host, and Nick had his people bring him up. So you would think maybe you go, you know what, man, y'all, Nick's a millionaire a number of times. It comes to a point though, and if Seymour's still listening, it comes to a point after a while. As a man, you ask, but it's a way that you ask, and really you don't. You just, it's like Michael Williams told me, man. I'll never forget it. I said, Mike, how do you get an agent? And Mike said, don't worry about how you get one. He said, just keep performing, and they'll find you. And for me, like we said earlier in the show, I have gotten to the point where I've been able to be successful because my attitude has pretty much been, look, I know I nobody owes me nothing in this game. I came out here, this was a decision I made. But at the same time, I'm going to work hard. I'm going to do what I want to do. Speedy is it's not that he has been. Speedy's right-hand dude, or he's been a right-hand man. Him and Jamie been working. This show has been cracking. Everybody knows about the show. Now, whether they're investing in the show, that's two different things. Yeah. But the show is still here after these years. So my thing has always been, I believe that you work hard. It's like right now, I got a distribution deal. I got that deal after a year and a half of trying to get one. I went through some names out here.
Did you make calls?
Yeah, I made calls and had people make calls for me, and spoke with some of them and said, "Look, I don't need money. It's a shame when you have to start off a conversation. Look, I don't need no money. I just want to know if you would just promote this or put this on your Instagram." And that's why I said earlier, when I'm getting what I'm getting is my commercial. I have one of the best commercial business agents in the game, or when I'm doing with my distribution deal. Or what you guys are doing here, there's going to be people like, wow, how they doing it? Because we ain't helping them. But the minute you get on, that's where everybody come on.
Oh, absolutely.
So think how many people done came to Speedy over the years because him being down with Jamie, being on the road, seeing the show. How many people? I mean, I'm not gonna say, but you can probably imagine how many people say, yo, or try to get in with you. I felt the same way when we was at Fat Tuesday, where people used to be just hanging around like, who's this comic? Because they felt like, oh, let me get in. But my thing is like, you ask. But most of these guys know what you're doing. Don't think that no one doesn't know. People, Pam, they know who you are.
Yeah, I know
They just figured they moved on. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Hey, man, for you.
Hey, what's up, man?
Hey, man, I'm sorry to call.
Yeah, you never called twice.
Man, great conversation.
Yeah, he does.
Right, but this is a great conversation. And so, Steve, just receive the information, bro. You are one of the funniest people that I've been following since 2008. And there's no reason people like you and Corey Holcomb
are you blushing?
isn't bigger than what y'all. I'm at the gym. I'm sorry. I'm at the gym. I apologize.
No, you good.
But there's no reason you guys shouldn't be bigger than you all are. And the one trait that both of you guys have is that y'all are extremely stubborn. And so Corey goes on, he tours all the time. And so he's able to sell out his shows based on his podcast. And so Corey should be way bigger than he is, and I think you should be way bigger than you are. And the only thing that I see is, yes, that might not be who you are, But you remember when Nick told that story about he had no clue how to produce. He taught himself how to do it because he became comfortable with it. And now he's producing shows for other people. He also produces music. And so sometimes we got to step out of our comfort zone, even if that's who we aren't. Hey, man, I'm a black man in corporate America. I got 20 people that work under me. And so I have to code switch when I'm at work. And so sometimes we got to be okay with being uncomfortable. I get what Dan is saying about his success, but no disrespect to Dan. I've never heard of him until he got on In a Man's Face. Like, straight, like I'm not
niggas know how to praise you and hit you in the mouth at the same time.
Thank you.
Hey, well, I'm not even trying to be mean, and I still wouldn't go watch one of his comedy shows. But if Speedy, if you came to Houston, I would go check you out. You're that funny to me, improv-wise. And so, man, take the information that they're giving you. Bro, I swear you should be way bigger than you are. You are that funny.
I appreciate that.
I watch this show every single day at work to help me pass time. And sometimes I have to close my door because of something y'all would have said. You know, and so, man, I like I always told you, man, I think it's funny. I wish you nothing but success. But the only person standing in your way is Donald Ray Caldwell. Speedy should be out of here. But Donald Ray got to let Speedy shine.
That, you know what? That's probably the best thing. Okay, that was a great call. Thank you. Who's this?
McVeigh.
Thank you, McVeigh.
Thank you, McVeigh.
That was a great call,
Appreciate
and we're going to end it on that.
McVeigh, I'm going to be coming to Houston soon, McVeigh, and I'd love for you to come to one of my shows since you've never heard of me before.
And you probably will.
That's one of the things I love about this show. These motherfuckers hit you with you're fantastic, but
nigga, who are
still
you?
ain't shit.
Who am I?
Who the fuck you think you are? Anyway.
Well, I was kind of waiting on Nick to give. Can we vamp it?
Yeah, so he's coming back. So I'm glad I put in School Days.
Yeah, that was a good one. Oh, you know, we did I say this already? Because I don't think we stopped on me, but Shawshank Redemption.
Oh,
great movie.
That's that was supposed to be
my
my third.
movie.
That should have been my third.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh
my God, that movie was like.
I can watch that movie every time, and it feels like it's the first time I watched it. Yeah. What about the other movie though?
What?
That Spike did.
Not Girl Six.
When it comes to
the first one, she's got to have.
She's got to have a great fucking movie.
No one ever talks about that
because it was so great that the other ones they didn't top it. They met it. She got to have it.
She got to have it.
When that nigga, so I did a play with him. He's a little older now. The brother that folded his underwear, the one that says Nola, you want to be with me because.
The light skinned brother.
No, the dark skinned brother.
Oh yeah. Because she was with a couple of
He's batshit crazy. He's batshit crazy.
Oh, is he?
Oh,
like why do you say
like
that?
he just talk all the time and he smoked cigarettes back to back. Look at Speedy. I've seen you do, brother. You are, and it was, but he's a very talented brother.
Mm-hmm.
So when that movie came out, and I think everybody saw someone they either knew or themselves in that movie.
Yeah.
You think so?
Yes, I think that's why it was so good.
I thought it was good, but
Nola,
I don't think I could relate.
We had
to
never
Nola
seen a black character like that.
No,
That was
we had never
she was
seen
like
it,
a
you're
dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was.
And she was fucking girl. She didn't give a fuck. She just said, "What's wrong with me having multiple boyfriends? Dudes do it all the time. Nobody say shit."
And the scene the Thanksgiving scene or the dinner
Oh,
scene.
yes.
That, we all know that guy.
Hilarious.
Wait, I didn't know I was supposed to bring something. No, why you didn't tell me? Like, nigga, you come to dinner.
Oh, right.
Remember that?
Yeah.
Spike,
and they were trying to outlast each other.
Yeah.
You're right.
Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
You are. It's been a lot going on.
Yeah, we've been all over the place, huh?
I'm The Witcher. I've been watching that.
What is that? Witcher?
On what?
On Netflix, but I'm just throwing out what I watched because I probably missed what you're watching and whatever and whatnot.
We haven't gotten there yet.
Did anybody see 85 South? Because I've been
awful,
hearing mixed
and
reviews.
I'm a big fan of them. And he killed when we saw him in Earthquakes at the comedy show with DL and all them. And I like DC, but when I tell you, I don't know what that was. Did you like it, Vernon?
I was just getting ready to watch it, but now since you said it was
no,
awful,
I want you to
never mind.
watch. I want you to watch, and then on Friday when you call back, let me know what you think. Because I mean, I know you don't wait a week because we'll forget it by next Wednesday or whatever. But please let me know what you think because I was really disappointed because I'm like, oh shit, I'm like, I think I made me something to eat, and I was like, I know I'm finna laugh or whatever, and it was just like womp womp. It was just not put together well.
Speedy, did you know that Netflix has SWAT now?
Yeah. Because SWAT, if I'm not mistaken, it's going.
It's over after this season, right?
Yes.
Or is it over?
Yeah, he said this is his last year doing it. Yeah.
Okay.
I love SWAT. I love how they started off. There are a lot of different colored people on the show, and as they went along, when they killed that black woman for no reason, and when they added a woman, they added a white girl, and I said, yeah.
But see, hold on, Speedy. She's not even added. She's a temp. She's in and out.
But they made her permanent.
She's not even actually on the show. No, they did not. She's not permanent.
No. She was a cadet who was supposed to be. She didn't know if they were going to keep her, the one white girl. But they ended up making her sit longer on the show.
Yeah, but Speedy, you have to say, hey, these writers and these people are, that this like what's name said. Once you get your own pizzeria, you can put who you want on the wall.
Put on you want. You're absolutely right. But don't sit there and make me think, because I know it's not. In other words, if it's a true story, and let's say the person she's dating was black in the story, then you got to make the person black. Mm-hmm. But if this is fiction, and you can make the people any color you want them to make, then if you're going to kill one black girl off for no reason, the black girl died. Then you don't bring in another person of color. Then they had the Latino girl who left, and they didn't bring in another Latino.
Yeah, I mean that's
just saying.
Oops. I was trying to hold.
Yeah,
Wait,
Vern. Pam hung up on you.
I thought
Pam
I could hold him
Pam
and then have
hung up on
She
you.
said she was tired of hearing that bullshit.
No, I'm sorry, Vernon. Caller, what's your name and where you calling from?
This is Dana calling for the third time.
Okay, Dana.
Uh-oh. Hey, Dana.
Hey, Dana.
Hey, I get. Excuse me with more enthusiasm, please.
Oh yeah, my fault.
I understand what the chat room is saying, and I consider myself part of that group, even though I'm not really in the chat room that much. But also, I see this on some level as a little show that could. I do the Patreon, I do Cash App, I listened. When I saw you were back, Pam, I didn't know what to do with myself. It was like I saw a fine-ass man and wanted to suck his dick. I mean, I just didn't know.
Let me give you my address.
Whose dick? I mean, Speedy's or Nick's? Probably Nick's, because he's the one to talk me into it.
Fine, I'll do it.
Okay, well, anyway, little show that could. And I am with you guys about posting and sending the clips and everything. And I keep saying I'm going to do this, and I haven't. But I'm going to ask everybody in my network. I'm just like, give it 6 months.
Right.
And if you don't like it, then pass on it and cancel. But I'm committed to doing that because I love this show. I don't give Speedy his props often. I do it at the end of the year, the beginning of the year. But Donald Ray Cole.
Damn. They make Speedy work hard. Look, nigga, good show. 12 months later. You did well this year.
I'm not a groupie for you. Dannon, it's my moment. Thanks.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm not a groupie for you like I am TDP, but I believe in you and I believe what you're doing here. I did think that you were full of shit, but then I look at Nick and he's so exemplary that you had to do something right.
Right. Yeah, he's a great dad for sure.
I'm gonna commit to that. I'm gonna commit to sending clips and getting people just to subscribe for 6 months on vouching for me. Just listen to this.
There you go.
And if you don't laugh and it's not for you, then after 6 months,
we're an acquired taste, that's for sure.
Thank you for the call.
Thank you,
so
Queen.
Let me,
I love it.
thank you, Dana.
is.
So let me do this so we can move on.
Yes.
Wait, let me say something.
Please.
Let me just say this, Pops. Let me give you some credit too, Pops. So I'm gonna say this. Out of all the qualities I look at my pops, and the one I try to take on the most is my dad has extremely thick skin. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes I be hearing some stuff or your friends, and I just be like, damn, he just let that roll off his back. I remember as a kid, I think I told this story. I remember as a kid when my grandfather passed, and this had a profound effect on me. I remember my grandfather passed, and I was in a car with my dad. I never met my grandfather. I never met his dad. And I remember I met him briefly when he rode to the valley. I think we were leaving to my mom's house. But I remember he got a phone call. He was going to do a warm-up. Got a phone call that my grandfather passed, and I'm sitting next to him in the front seat. And I remember looking at my dad. I'm like, this the guy's getting watery for. What the hell's going on? And I had never seen my dad even nothing. Say, ow. You know what I'm saying?
Are we talking about Daddy 1 or 2?
This is
the real one?
Yeah. So I'm sitting next to him. I'm like, what's going on? So he put the phone down, and I could tell, something's up. And he tell me, his dad just passed. And I'm just thinking, oh, okay, we probably finna turn around, go home, go to grandmother's house. And he went to work and went and did comedy. And I remember as a kid sitting there thinking, how the hell is he laughing and telling jokes after you just got this news, you know. So when listen to the fans call in and how they give y'all compliments and then just smash y'all dreams right after that, I think it's hilarious.
Yeah.
But I do look at
I'm committed to
comedians.
suicide after the show. That's what everybody knows.
But I look at y'all, Dan, and you, and even Lewis.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And Jeff to talk about being he's the free base and shit. Like I look at you guys and see like you guys put your life out there.
Right.
Yeah, like you guys put your life out there, be extra vulnerable, extreme more so than I see on any podcast. Like I watch all kind of podcasts. Most people don't talk about personal stuff.
No, they don't.
You don't know.
The ones I watch, nobody would never tell the shit we tell.
Right,
ever.
what they went through, their dark moments.
They're a different character.
So I will say, like, that's one thing I definitely take from all of you guys, especially from my pops, is you know that I don't have to take everything somebody say and stick it to my back. You know what I'm saying?
Well, you know, it's important that people understand, like, because I go through the chats, and I go like everybody shows. I go and you hear some things people say, and the thing about it, people, and they don't owe us anything. First of all, I'm gonna say that. I'm gonna make sure I say that first. You don't owe us anything.
Right.
But an entertainer, a real entertainer, not your social media ones, which you want us to be in some aspects, but the real entertainers that are really coming out here telling you about their lives and saying, look, this is me. You know, I can post about I had a bad day, and I can post if I had a good day. You know what I mean? I just don't post the post. So when y'all get on us like this, or you, like the young lady earlier, I mean, Seymour said about Speedy, some of the stuff is good constructive information. I won't say criticism, information. Because
oh, sorry.
No, let me say why. Because sometimes you need to be reinforced. What's the word I'm looking for?
You want to write it down?
Yeah. Well, you need to be reminded on sometimes how to go about your hustle sometimes. Because you can get caught up. We can all get caught up in some type of shit. But I wish people, just like you said, Nick, people don't know. I didn't ever know that story. People don't know those stories.
Right.
You know, I know when my family, I had a member died, and I had to do a show. You know, I remember, I'm going to share it. I remember when I had cancer. And I told everybody, you know, when I found out I had cancer, I had to go to an audition that day.
I'm a Virgo.
You know what I mean? You stupid. And I never forget. And there was people in that room, and I'm sitting there getting this news that I had got diagnosed with cancer, and I'm acting like, you know, I got to act like everything is.
I'm sorry. Can I ask what kind of cancer?
I had prostate cancer 12 years ago.
I got a bad joke if you want to hear.
What stage was it?
I was the youngest guy that he had. I was positive in 4 spots on my prostate, and I had it removed, and I'm good. I'm good to go. I mean, you know, but I'm saying is people don't understand that. So what you said, Nick, is true, and I think people, they don't have to be fair, but you should be, because at the end of the day, you got someone that is not coming from just, you know, the social media thing, and then you got to say, well, did you watch 85 South? Oh, it was terrible. No, you know what you're getting on this show.
Well, I'll say, I'm going to do 2 things. I was going to do one, then we couldn't.
But go ahead. I'm sorry.
For sure. The reason, and if someone you're wondering out there, why do we spill our side of the family or tell everything about us? So that when people listen to the show and we go in on somebody, the people that know the show go, well, they did talk about their life. They know everything about Pam, know everything about me. So I never come on this show and we clown somebody and they go, wow, that's fucked up. No.
And they can't come back at you.
Right. They can come back at us. And even
because we're not doing something that we haven't done to ourselves.
Exactly.
Yeah. So even if the person didn't know me at all and I clown about something that's going on with them, everybody in this room know, well, his life ain't perfect, and we put that out
exactly.
There. So we take that off the table. Even with we had somebody here, and their mom didn't like what we said.
Right.
Well, everyone knows. They're talking about it in the chat now.
But so my thing is, if she really listened to the show, she'll know we talk worse about ourselves than we did about her son who was here.
Right.
And we didn't say anything fucked up to him that.
We just someone else
wouldn't
have said. Outside.
And that we haven't said before.
And then the last thing I'll say, so we can move on with what we're watching Wednesday, is what's her name? Seymour, thank you. And everybody, thank you.
Shout out to Seymour.
When I look at how my life has been, I have not, and I stand on this, and I say it all the time, I have not had a job since 88. Is when I decided to do stand-up. Now, I was driving a limo at the time. So
we know that because you still driving a limo.
And I've been blessed to live these last 33 years and not have to go get a job. like there's nothing wrong with having a job.
Right.
There's nothing wrong with that. People don't have a job. I'm saying I just been blessed. Every time it's gotten dark, I didn't know where something's gonna happen. I get a phone call or somebody hits me up. Yo, we about to go on the road. Where you been? I've been trying to reach you. So it's always happened like that for me, and I stay working. I don't stop working. I don't stop going to comedy clubs. I don't turn down gigs. That's one of my problems. I don't turn gigs down. I need to. Because some of the gigs I shouldn't do. But, sometimes I just do a favor for somebody. Someone asked, why did I go do a comedy show? And there was 10 people in the audience. I said, because I'm here for that person that called me to come do it. But anyway, it is what you watch Wednesday.
Thank you. God. Well, first of all, let me say this. I'm gonna do this real quick.
Yeah.
We need to all pray for Madonna. She was hospitalized. Oh God.
I don't pray for white folks. I'm good.
Oh, wow. I mean, she got black children. That
I'll pray
I can say that she took from
I'll
Africa.
pray for the kids. She did take a few kids.
She borrowed.
All right,
I don't give her no props for that. I don't give props up for that
Don't
shit.
you date white women?
No.
You date white women?
No, I ain't say I date. I don't give no props for taking kids from Africa.
But you date a white woman.
I don't take
those
any
kids
props.
are rich and happy.
You know how many kids in America that wish they had a place to stay? You do not.
This white kids in foster home.
Angela Jolene and Madonna and them, or all these people that go to Africa and adopt kids or China, I give them no props.
You was right here, and they could have got you.
Nigga, they could have got me, left me in the system. I'm sorry.
Oh, did you grow up in the system?
Yes.
Oh, wow. Okay. I'm asking.
Yeah, Pam, you know that. Not everybody know. Now I ain't
Again, we tell our stories.
Now the Shaq will be like, that's that nigga's problem.
Right, you know that.
He was in the basket.
I was in the basket. I was left on the front step.
Like baby Moses.
Yeah. But I had a Snicker bar in my bag.
Your mama left you
they
some
left a Snicker bar. He likes chocolate. He likes chocolate.
Cold part about it, somebody already bit it. And fold it down and put it back in there.
Leave them by the water.
Yeah.
So
Moses.
is Madonna dead?
No, they said she suffered a bacterial infection, but
Oh, Lord, I ain't praying
So
for
what
that.
they said
what kind
that
of
she was found responsible over the weekend. I guess
damn.
because she's I think she's preparing for her tour.
No, she's
and
not.
so she's up now. I mean, I think she's in ICU or whatever. So I just wanted to bring that up.
Damn.
Okay,
What's that line Biggie said? Next time I see you,
It's in the ICU.
you'll be in the ICU.
How old is Madonna now?
She got to be
Shit.
almost 70.
Yeah, damn near.
She still with the young boy?
Now he
No,
left.
I heard it. They broke
They
up.
broke up.
Oh, she got weak coochie then. That's what that means.
Nah, he got tired of
How
it.
you know this story?
Nah, he got weak vagina. She got
my
weak.
This
she
nigga
got-
said, he left. The fuck is he
You know what the
doing?
problem? You know what the problem with older women is? Like the cougars and stuff that the men don't have problems with. It's not even like the older women still think they fine. Like Madonna still thinks she look good. She doesn't realize like no, nigga, young men want you because you have money. Older
but you
men,
can't.
but older men know that. Like older men, they know
Not
like
all of us.
older men. You should, nigga.
No.
Older men know like I don't have no abs, nigga. I can't run. I can't do nothing that's gonna attract
Damn,
women.
Nick, not all of us. God
Other
damn. No
than-
abs, can't run.
I have. I understand
You
responsibility.
describe Speedy in one word.
I understand responsibility. You know, so I feel like older men, when they get with younger women and it don't work out, they just like, oh, okay. I mean,
I think what, and I don't even date younger, but they a little younger than me. I think what it is,
think
we
everybody's
still
younger than
think it's something about us
Nope. It's called money.
that made them go, he's cute. Because I look at myself like, what that bitch see in me? But I know I'm a handsome dude.
handsome.
No, bro.
You guys
No,
have
y'all
to
gotta
stop.
stop,
You guys-
bro.
they both do.
Are y'all delusional?
See,
No, I'm not.
See, Speedy, this is young niggas.
What
over
is
here.
wrong
See,
with y'all?
That's your problem.
Look,
we
what they say
shade,
is
we-
somebody for everybody.
That's right.
I've
You
always
know what the
lived by
most
that.
appealing thing to women is about men?
What?
Future.
And potential.
Y'all nigga have no future potential.
Yeah, we think about
Hey,
that
What are
10,
you
15
talking
left.
about? Yeah, what are you
10,
talking
15
about?
left.
nigga?
See, here's the
I got about
this I can
16
tell-
summers. I got
this how-
16.
This is how I can tell
You think you
niggas.
got 16 years left?
16 summers, yeah.
You think at this health
Why
that
your
you're
voice
in
getting high?
Damn.
She said with this body?
That
now? Or lack
hairline. Oh, my
thereof?
bad. My bad.
Damn it.
My bad,
Daddy
Speedy.
did
I
it.
ain't say shit about your list
Yeah,
the
you
whole
did. Yes,
goddamn
you did.
time.
You said something
We got to
earlier.
replace the microphone cover now.
Hilarious.
They said Madonna your age, bro. That's what they said.
Oh, wow.
No, she's older than me.
They said
But
she's 55.
at a certain
Yeah, she's older than
age,
me.
I mean, we all wake up with like,
Pam,
like knee hurting, back hurting,
Pops,
whatever.
you really look in the
10,
mirror.
15 years, you think you're going to have that, you're going to be as spry?
Well, no, nigga, let's not jump that far ahead. Today, you think you looked in the mirror today and you said, I still got it.
That's what you said.
That's you gotta put slacks on, Pop.
I can't do it.
You got the slacks.
It's got a crease. It would bother the fuck out of me.
You got the slack age. You got to throw your slacks
I'm
on.
gonna put skinny jeans. No.
So women, put in the
I think
chat
I look
room,
cool.
At what age do men lose their sex appeal? Put that in the chat room so they can deal with the reality check.
No.
Is it sex appeal or just they need to I think they need to embrace their age.
Well,
You
no,
know what
'cause
I'm
I
saying?
feel
Be
like
age appropriate.
As a man, sometimes you get vagina because women think you look good, right?
Yeah.
But then it changes at a certain age.
Yeah,
Women-
even for women though. I mean,
Right.
I don't like pick the cutest guy or whatever in the room or whatever.
Pam?
I pick the guy that I'm attracted to for different reasons. Like I like the gray beard or bald head or whatever it is.
He
You
has a
know.
car.
Pam, I will not date.
No, I don't look at that. No, but you know what I'm saying? Oh, I just described
Yeah,
that.
you
didn't
did.
And you pointed to him.
Yeah.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you did. You gave me the thumbs up.
You did.
No, I'm saying, but at a certain age, you're attracted to different things.
Right.
So hold on.
You know, I don't care about what car you drive or whatever.
I think I'm attractive.
Oh, you should.
Hey, don't touch me.
Hit you with the puppy pat.
Don't pity
her
pat
voice
me.
keeps going up every time
Do
she
not
says
pity pat me. She did this. No, you're good.
But I,
Come
Pam,
on,
but
if
the
you don't believe it, no one else
Pam,
will.
most women that date older men, they think it's about money, but it's not.
You ain't get a dime out of
One
me.
thing you would get when you date an older man, especially depending on where he is in his life, you know he's going to come home. He's going to come home at a decent time.
Okay.
He's not going to give you too much stress. So when we get to this point, like you just said, Nick,
You tired.
if it works out, not about being tired.
No, you tired.
If it works out, it works out. If it doesn't,
We ain't fighting for it.
nobody's losing sleep.
Yeah.
And that's what women
I
like.
ain't gonna be outside your window going, whoa, what's wrong with me?
That's what keeps a woman in, because a lot of times she's saying, damn,
Pam.
you know, why isn't he fighting? Why isn't he arguing? No, I'm not doing all that no more. Now,
going
at
home,
bitch.
35, 40,
I'm not
yeah.
either.
But I'm doing that now. I'm
ain't tryna-
57.
I'm
I'm
not finna argue.
going to go ahead and be like,
So,
baby girl.
as soon
you
as I
wanna
hear
come
your voice go an octave higher, I'm
home? Yeah.
bitch, I'm out.
Minute you say, where were you? Like, you were outside right now. That's where you going.
All right, so
Yeah.
Danny,
Yes.
what you watching?
No.
Hold on.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Skipping over Nikki Pam.
Because she act like she don't know what the fuck.
No, I never.
Go ahead, Pam.
No, you guys overtalked me, so
No, I did
didn't
not.
get a
Pam.
chance.
You brought up a. You said
we were
my
talking
outfit.
about. We were
You
talking
talked
about.
about my outfit.
We were talking about Madonna and
Yeah, we
we'll
talked about
stay with
Madonna, and then
Madonna.
somehow we got
And-
back to
Oh, because I'm cute.
Speedy thinking he looked good or something.
Madonna and white women. So
How do you say this guy's last name?
speaking of white women,
UFC fighter Israel. I don't know how to say
Asanya.
Okay, Adesanya.
Yeah, don't put it-
Adesanya.
Don't
He's
tr-
being
don't
sued
depress
by
it.
his ex-girlfriend.
Ex-girlfriend.
White girl.
She believes that she deserves what, half?
Yep.
I mean, okay, how
So-
long
so-
were they together? I'm confused. Like, why
Here's
would
the
she
thing,
think
though.
that? She's just a girlfriend.
Where they at first? What part
You
of the country?
got the picture on them?
Yeah, he's gonna put it.
What
in.
part of the country are they from?
Over. That's
where's this
over.
happening at?
Over in
Not in Brazil. 'Cause
No,
that's where he's
it's
from.
one of the near France or something like.
Because that's why she's doing it. Because she's thinking,
Yeah, she is right there.
If you do it over there,
didn't
she can
she?
get the money. In the United States, it's not going to happen because that becomes a slippery slope.
Mm-hmm.
If the girlfriend can sue you
Yeah,
and get
then
paid,
right.
then all
All the
girlfriends,
side chicks is
your
gonna be
ass is out. The whole purpose of getting married to go, well, she did marry you, so you got to take care of her. As opposed to, well, I'm dating. And now you want me to take bitch.
But you know what's funny? The white girls are really getting bold, because usually when black women do it, at least they gonna have a baby and say, "Nigga, you owe me some
Yes,
money."
yes.
White
Right.
girls like, "Fuck, we ain't having no kids, and we
But
want
like,
your
how
money."
long were they together? Like,
6
So
years.
bad.
She was together like 5-6 years.
that ain't even that much time. To thinking you
I
deserve
was
half
just-
of a nigga's career
Man,
that he
you could have
trained
been with me
for.
when I was born.
Women feel all women feel if they were with you.
said all,
it-
man.
No, not all.
a lot of women feel
You
that
said
if
a
they
lot,
were,
Pam. You were a lot.
if they were with you when you started,
And
or
now
near
you-
when you started,
now
and you're
you're
a
a
star,
champ.
they feel like whether you were, if they were part of that uprise. That's why in marriages, women can get
Yeah, it's
money
different.
because, but that's why still in marriages, if the woman is with you on the uprise, she gets the half.
Yeah.
She doesn't have to fight for it.
Right.
But it's saying
That's
that
what she should.
where if you say you marry me now and I'm a millionaire and all of a sudden you
Y'all
want to
married,
leave,
Pam?
you'll get it, but you won't be getting
Y'all
it because of
fucking?
the kids. Who, me and Pam?
y'all
I
fucking?
tear Pam ass up.
Oh, wow.
Oh wow.
Little old nigga like me.
Wow.
Pam would come here laughing every day.
Yeah, she don't laugh every day. Yeah.
Yeah, she come here smiling.
Yeah.
So my question for the panel is: Do you think it's ever right for someone who's not married to another person to get any compensation
No.
in a
No,
relationship?
no,
No.
You know what you in for.
Okay.
nigga.
Plus, you getting whatever you're getting when you with them. When y'all break up, bitch, you go. I see you.
Do you know how many guys that I've dated that I've like
Wow.
given them a
I'm gonna
career
go a
path
lot.
or started them out or hooked them up and then actually like I'm dating this one guy, he's a cameraman now, like and he's doing producing and stuff like that.
Breaking news.
But I mean, you know what I'm saying? And I got him into that career. But I'm not going back, hey, nigga, I see you doing shit or whatever. Right? I would never even do it.
Okay.
Right.
I mean, we didn't work out. I mean, I don't give a fuck. I'm just glad that he made lemons out of lemonade. You know what I'm saying?
But you know,
lemonade out of lemons or whatever.
I was gonna say, have you guys ever had a petty moment, like you broke up with somebody and you wanted something back?
No echo.
You ever had a petty moment, like you broke up with a girl, you like moment in a breakup?
You know what, man? I don't have petty moments, man.
Okay.
Because I have disappointment moments, which we all do.
Yeah,
disappointment.
What?
Disappointment moments.
Okay.
And that's
I
because
thought you said sip appointment.
you Speedy. And that's because I don't treat you bad. I really don't. I mean, if it works, it works. If it doesn't, I don't treat women bad. You know, so
you don't go back and get nothing.
What am I gonna get? I mean,
you bought a big screen TV.
No.
Nobody cares about material shit like that.
No, I gotta get the TV.
Yeah, I was gonna say 75 inches and nothing.
I nigga a car before.
And you come over when she at work. This bitch is not watching the TV with this other
and the game on tonight.
Nigga, I'm taking the TV's gotta go. Nigga, like.
And the remote. Bitch, give me my God.
But Pam, if you think about it, women do it all the time.
He directed a lot of stuff towards you.
I know. I feel like I'm thinking attacked.
No, but
I know.
Women do it all the time, even with relationships, because where did it go? They'll go, I was with that nigga when he ain't had nothing.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Even though they break up, they go, I was with him when he ain't had nothing. Look at him now.
They don't never ask for it.
Yeah. So women do it all the time. They do. A lot
for
of
this white woman to go, I should get half
of a train, a box, or whatever.
Maybe she should have said, I should get 5 years work.
She shouldn't say.
No, that's what Tiger.
If she don't say anything,
but that's what Tiger Woods woman tried to do.
Yeah,
well, it's just different. She don't have kids. This bitch
Who had kids?
Tiger Woods?
No, Tiger.
You mean the new one?
Yeah, the new one is the one that's trying to get 30 million.
Is she white?
Did they get married?
No, they dated 6 years.
They
That's what I just said it. They dated 6 years.
Black men, you better learn.
I see a pattern happening.
What?
With the white women.
Well,
the white women.
Let's ask your dad. What do you think about this situation? Hey, do not spit your water out.
You almost let that go, Nick.
Oh my God!
That was good. Great timing.
I thought I said that.
No, I was just joking.
Goddamn tablet.
But come on, 30. She wants 30 million.
Yeah.
Talk about she wants $5 million a year for how many years they've been together. And then she
crazy.
said Tiger told her when we break up, I can stay in the house until I get my. Ain't no man.
You can stay here till I sell it. That's how it goes.
What the fuck?
You can stay here till I sell it. When you selling it tomorrow? Bitch.
These white bitches is tripping.
Yeah, they are, Pam.
Yeah, but I love them. No.
But what do they give you guys?
Don't quit.
Over there, my bad. Sorry, I forgot you reformed. What do they give you
I'm
guys?
reformed too, but
okay, well then,
nah.
To the chat room. What do they give you guys?
You know what, women? Let me say this.
understand.
I will say this.
I don't
I've
like
dated
white
white
men
women
like
before.
that.
You gonna defend them?
This is what I'm gonna say. I'm not gonna defend
Before
them.
you with one now, right?
Huh? No, I got sisters, man. I got plenty of black women.
No, last time I was on the show, you was dating one white girl. You said, "Yeah, I'm dating a white girl now."
No, I had one on the side. I did say that. Yeah, I did. I had something on the side.
Yeah, see, side is different.
But this is what I would say. This is what I would say. And I know this is going to cause controversy. We don't have to stay long. But you can look at social media, which isn't life, social media. But this is what I'll say. A man, this way we don't have to, does not want to come home and have to battle with his woman.
Whoever that is.
Whoever that may be. That's what I'm saying the way I'm saying it. And if a man cannot come home, and I'm talking about a man, a good man. I ain't talking about the man that y'all can say, well, that nigga ain't. I'm talking about a man come home and he's doing the right thing. The last thing he wants is a battle. And unfortunately, in some cases, chat room, because I know y'all gonna give me that coon lover. The situation is not like that for us. And when you get to a certain, in terms of black men.
Okay.
And when you get to a certain level in life, I love black women. But when you get to a certain level in life, just like you said, you don't want to come home and battle. What black women don't understand in some cases, Pam, is that when we leave the house, because people keep trying to say, well, the black woman is the most endangered, abused species. No,
not protected. Unprotected.
Okay, y'all say that, but that's not true. The black man leaves the house.
I beg to differ.
Let me just say what I'm saying.
Okay.
When we leave our house, we got to worry about the police. We got to worry about our job. Because a black man can't go to a job with a nice crisp suit on and dressed up, and that boss looking at you crazy. Because one, he knows the white woman's looking at us. He knows that we're strong enough. He doesn't like that. And then when we come home, we got to worry about someone that looks just like us robbing us.
Yeah.
So the last thing we want to do when we come home is battle with you. We need you. We can't, in a lot of cases, in some alleged cases, we can't even be ourselves because, like they said, you let your guards down, be like, baby, man, these motherfuckers, they out here, they get me. And next thing you know, you're getting attacked.
So, Dannon, I time you.
Sorry about that.
I time you when you talk. You're doing about 10 minutes.
I apologize.
Our average guests do 2.
Okay.
That was good.
And then me and Speedy.
Thank you, but I apologize.
We fill in the rest. We fill in the
No,
rest.
I said good information.
Thank you.
Okay.
But I apologize to the chat.
No. There you going again. This is 3 minutes now.
Oh, okay. You can come anytime, Lou Dix. Please do.
Oh, wow.
Lewis is there?
Lou Dix,
Yeah,
what
he's in
up,
chat
Lou?
room, and I wish he would come. I mean,
Yeah, Lou, pull up, man.
He said,
but I know we're far.
So look, we have to invite him in person. Lewis, you're invited to please
just
come
did.
do the show. No, Lewis, if I don't hear, he don't hear me say it.
I'm not good enough. Oh, the end doesn't.
End don't really speak.
Oh, my bad. Okay, sir, Mr. Caldwell.
Why he looks so happy on this picture though? What the hell is wrong with
Lewis Dix, you're definitely invited, brother.
For sure.
So
anytime.
next Monday, because
that'd
we're
be
gonna do a
dope.
show
That'd be
before those
super
things. Next Monday, Lewis, you're in.
I don't think
Please
you guys have
do.
done a show together on your platform since Foxhole.
Since Foxhole.
Has it been that long?
Yeah.
No, he did it when we were reporters. He would come in and sit in.
Not on my dad's show.
Oh, I can't remember. I
Since
don't know.
Foxhole.
I thought I
That'd be
made that.
super
I
dope,
feel
Lou.
like sitting with Lewis a couple times, but okay, maybe
Yeah,
I made
because
that up.
now when I do, because Lewis run it, so it's different when. Because I know
Is it
how.
hard for you when you go?
Yeah, because I know how to.
I
I know how to
imagine.
do it.
Mhm.
And he was running it.
Yeah, so I know
really?
how to just
I gotta go after
just
him
sit
to
there and
listen
wait
to
for the question to come to me more so than going. Well, how about? So I.
Well, you've been doing it for
You
so
ran
long.
it yesterday, though.
But how
No,
long
I
have you
didn't
been
lose
Not
doing
really.
it?
No, it was good.
Like I know with you, me and you since 2012. So
08.
you were doing it
08.
before. Yeah. Okay.
08.
So I mean, so you were doing it forever. For fucking ever. That's where you really are good at it. Though, I will say.
To put a cap on Dannon's point, so we can get on to what you're watching.
Mm-hmm.
I was just having a conversation over the weekend. Shout out to my mom. She just opened her shop up in L.A.
Mm-hmm.
And somebody was asking about my marriage, right, and the dynamics of it, and do your wife, is it 50-50 and all that? And I was like, no, it's not 50-50 at my house, right? And most people here, they think negative. But really what it is she understands what Dannon was saying, is that the last thing I need when I come home is another battle.
But what are you guys battling over?
That's what I'm saying.
No,
we don't.
whatever it is.
So
I mean, say if you were like when you guys say a battle, what would the battle be?
Anything.
Oh,
Back
I
and
need
forth.
help with
So-
kids.
No,
the kids,
no,
or I'm confused.
No,
because I don't.
It could be. I don't know because I don't have this problem in my marriage, so I'm a
Right.
little, I don't know. But I would say for most of you come home, where you been? Why you coming home at this time of night?
Well, it depends on
why
the
haven't
nigga.
you done this? Or whatever it is, right? I don't get any of that, and I honestly just think it's because she has that perspective to understand. Like, damn, okay. And I've said those words to her. Like, listen, I got to deal with this when I leave the house. I got to worry about the cops pulling me over, nigga, the gang bangers, X, Y, and Z.
Hold on,
The
Vernon.
last thing a dude want to do, and for the most men, they're not gonna go home.
Right.
No matter how good this woman is to you, no matter how good the sex is, no matter how good she look, if you get the nagging, I'll find any reason not to go home. Nigga, I'll sit in the studio, nigga. Just, nigga
I never
anything.
understood when we would go
But
to
you
the
do like
comedy
going
club,
home. I noticed that.
and they'd be
And
like,
you
"Nigga,
like staying at home. You
we
don't
get
like,
done with
you
the
don't need to
club,
be in the
and somebody
streets,
go,
and
nigga,
I like that about you.
what we doing after this? And I would hear that now. I'd be like, nigga, I'm going home.
Right.
Right.
Me
Fuck
too. I'm
you,
like,
what we doing?
oh, I hate when people want to do a 3-part night. I'm like, oh, no.
Hey, you want to go to no?
No,
nigga.
I don't want to do anything
But some
after
dudes
this
don't wanna
one
go
thing.
home.
Yeah,
right.
And
Some dudes don't
I
wanna go
realized
home.
that. But back then, all right, Carla, what's your name? We're trying to get to
It's
the
Vernon.
shit. What, Vern?
What up, Vern?
Remember the scene
No.
in
Chicago.
Heat? Shut the hell up. Remember the scene in Heat when he walked
In
in
what?
and found
In
his
Heat.
girl cheating? Heat. When
Oh.
he found his girl cheating, and he was like, I ain't even mad she cheating, but what the fuck you not gonna do is sit here and watch my motherfucking TV, and he snatched his
Oh
little
yeah,
TV out left.
that was a good scene.
And what? In which?
And he got mad that the girl was
Oh.
cheating on, but he just got mad that the dude was watching the TV. Nigga, he's like, it's my TV. Nigga, he took his TV.
I get it.
Yeah,
You know.
I'm taking my TV, man.
All right, that's what you call back.
Thank
Thanks,
you.
Vern.
For.
Thank you,
Shout out
Vern.
to Chicago.
All right, so what you watching, bro?
Tonight?
Which-
Or period.
So no, it's what you watching Wednesday. So what show have you been watching that you want to tell people about that you think maybe
they should
be out of
watch?
the loop on?
Nobody knows about.
I was watching that show on Netflix. I forgot the name of it.
Who's in it? Who's in it? I can pull
Who's
it up.
in it?
With that white couple, and they were doing the drugs. It just is my mind.
Is it Ozarks?
Ozark, yes,
Yeah.
yes, and
Oh,
I think that is a
that's
great.
real old right there.
That was a great.
You
great
just
show.
getting on that one?
No. You know, I got on it late, Speedy, but then I started binging on it.
Oh, okay.
That is a
What
great.
season are you on? 'Cause I heard it slowed down like season 3.
No,
I watched all. I'm at
It's
like
good.
5.
It was a solid show.
Yeah, it's solid all the way through.
You still think it's solid?
And to watch the kids, but you know what's interesting, real quick, just to watch the kids grow up.
Oh, on the show.
How the kids are growing
Got
up
you on the
show.
timer, nigga.
And that's it. I'm done.
Is it better than Breaking Bad?
Yes.
I never watched Breaking Bad.
I've watched Breaking Bad.
I think it's better than Breaking Bad.
I've never watched it.
Pops, listen, man. This the only thing about Breaking Bad is it's a struggle like the first 5 episodes because they give you the background of the teacher, and he's a chemist teacher, so everything is slow, everything is kind of drawn out. But once he get cracking with the drugs, it take off from that point. The rest of the
It's a great show.
are amazing. Okay, Ozark. I've never watched Ozark, so I might actually check that out. I've never watched it.
All right, Pamela, what you watching?
Well, I mean, you guys aren't gonna care about this, but I am watching
WNBA.
Hilarious.
No,
Hilarious.
That was a good
Love
one.
Island. It's
Island?
Love Island. It's a reality.
Oh, Love
show.
Island,
And
Love
it's probably season like 8 or 9 or something like that or whatever. But I'm watching the UK version, and I show you guys. It comes on maybe about 3 or 4 times a week or whatever. But it's like one of my favorite reality shows. I will say that. So that's
It's called Love. What is
Love Island.
What is that?
Love. It's a dating show, and they live in.
You really watch that?
I do. I like dating shows. I really do.
Because you're not dating?
What? Yeah. What?
It has nothing to do with myself.
You just said you was dating.
Calm
man. She just
down.
said.
Just trying to help
This
you
nigga
out.
right here, all in.
Just trying to help you. I can't help you out.
Oh, why are you worried about who I'm
Okay.
dating?
Well,
So what's the premise of Love Island?
Basically, you
the
date.
bone there,
They bring people in and out, and they date. And you live together, and you sleep in the bed
Sounds
together,
boring.
whether and the public votes, and
You sleep in a bed together.
yeah, they do. You
but you don't fuck?
actually some have. Literally, the public votes to say, oh, you know what, we think they make a good couple. Well, basically, they have to sleep in the bed together, and they get to know each other, and then they keep kind of rotating, and they're like, I'm feeling you, or whatever. But then they'll throw somebody else in and make them go on a date, and then they have to vote like whether they're going to stay with that person or not. It's kind of savage, but it's
Yeah,
good.
that sounds like a Saturday night somewhere.
Whole house.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
said
Yeah,
a whole
it is. It's interesting, but no, I'm watching that.
You get him now, and you get him tomorrow.
It is like that. Like for real. I know it sounds weird, but yeah.
It's a whole house.
How do they pick these people? There anybody celebrities on there or anything? Or
They haven't done a celebrity version,
Okay.
but they do the ones that with the best bodies and the model looking or whatever.
Yeah, you send a tape
But this
in.
last one is you send a tape in
Or a
and
video.
they bring you in because I had hosted I had casted for this show called Paradise Hotel or whatever
So?
when I was at Fox and literally they make you strip down. They're like, okay, we need to see your butt. We need to make sure there's no dimples. We need to make sure your toes are straight. Like you have to be perfection to be on these shows. It's really interesting. Like I mean, I was like, I felt uncomfortable. I was like, really? We just gonna be like, well, they have put on like you can't wear like a one piece. No, we need to see. You got to put G-string.
Right.
Come in with your heels on. We got to see how you gonna look on camera.
So me and Dannon need to start casting for
Right.
reality shows.
It's interesting.
they need to do for the love of Zion. That's what they need to do.
Hilarious.
Yeah,
That's some bullshit.
I don't know what
They need to give him
And
a
then-
shot.
I ain't mad at him.
Yeah, you got to hit.
He a young bull.
Yeah, you got to hit.
But I'm mad at the chicks for doing what they doing.
Yeah, you got to
They
hit.
mad.
Well, the old girl just posted today that she's pregnant. So
Another one?
the same one.
Oh, so
Yeah,
what?
she
No, she's
posted
not.
the-
She ain't pregnant for Zion.
She put the thing on the thing, Nick. It's blue.
Put the thing on the thing. What
Yeah,
that
she
mean?
put the thing on the thing,
What
and
the fuck
and the
that
thing
mean?
said she got the thing.
I'm like,
A
what?
lot of people only can talk about something you don't know what it is. We
Yeah,
know what
like-
it says. Yeah, dang on the
All right.
thing.
Oh, what I'm watching?
Told you
Yeah,
last.
yeah, Speedy.
Think if you say alert one more time,
Hold on, let me go, Pops. You can go last. You can go last.
What do you mean alert?
Because you're going to go
'cause you keep
deep
saying
dive
say
into
alert.
it.
accused or whatever it is.
No, they're down, man.
Oh, good.
All the shows are down.
I know. I'm just thinking like.
See, I could already win.
No, but I know we want to end on your show though.
Because we all know we all watching that one show. We're just trying to build. This is a build up to talk to the one.
So I've been watching a lot of YouTube, right? And
Mm-hmm.
this is gentleman. He just put out I think it's a 10-part documentary.
On what?
Maybe 10 parts. You can go to his website. It's called Forbidden Knowledge. The number 4, Forbidden Knowledge. It's a black gentleman named Billy Carson. He's a historian. The thing I like about this guy is he actually goes to the locations where he's talking about these things, right? So, for most black people, we don't really get to travel the world on a global scale, And because of his profession, so if he's talking about ancient Egypt or something like that, or something in China or something like this, he's actually there talking to the indigenous people of that place, not getting it secondhand from the books, and just regurgitating information. So if you like information like me, I would encourage you to check out the man Billy Carson. I don't believe anything that anybody say, nigga. I like the fact that he provides information, and it provides something for me to kind of dig into. So check out Forbidden Knowledge if you're interested in your history of the world history or anything like that.
So number one movie on Netflix right now is Extraction 2. And it's actually the action. Yeah, it's actually really good. The action in it.
Pops.
Now it's not movie. I don't look at it like I would have watched that in the theater.
White
I would have
people
definitely
are incredible in action.
Oh yeah. They lived through everything, and
it's amazing.
A brother a frisbee go in the air and hit a nigga in the head, and he died.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, for real. He got in a shootout on the freeway, nigga, and survived it. I'm like, nigga, what is?
Yeah.
Come on.
For some reason, but in theory, you can't really shoot like we see all the shoot 'em ups, and a motherfucker be from somewhere else, and everybody gets shot. Again, most people that die, it's a straight bullet. It wasn't meant for them. It was meant for somebody else, and a nigga we know get hit. You be like, what the fuck? But the movie's actually really good.
Who's directing or producing?
Damn it, we usually don't give that information.
Oh, I'm sorry.
In and out.
Make us work over here.
My bad. Shit.
This is not a man's world.
Like we don't work over here. We just kind of shoot
got
the
no
shit.
notes.
You're not detailed. Yeah, you're
No,
right.
like
Ain't no
detail.
Speedy got on us yesterday about that. Speedy said, "What's this?"
I get the dad in them shows, nigga. They got a spreadsheet.
Oh, nigga, they got to run a show.
Yes.
Oh,
I'm looking at this. Is this what right on? What we doing? Yeah.
Oh no, we don't do all that.
Yeah, the spreadsheet and
It
everything.
cost us to do that.
So, but it's really
part
good.
one?
Yeah,
Did
I
you
saw
see
one.
Extraction 1? Okay.
Yeah, I saw one.
It's the guy who played Thor.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's the lead actor in
It's
in
called
the-
Extraction?
Yeah.
Two.
Okay, I'm gonna watch
2.
Well,
if you haven't seen one, you might see one, then see
No,
2.
you don't have to watch one to see
But
two.
but the good thing of what they did as far as the writing, so you automatically think, okay, Extraction, something has to do with the military. No, in theory, he just can go because it's an extraction of whoever needs to be taken from a location.
Right.
And so after he gets done with the first one, he's pretty much retired, and somebody go, hey man, they always got a whole bunch of money. Can you go get so and so? He over here, and they got to get him back home.
Right.
And that's what he goes in. So now you make the storyline broad. It's a broader stroke now when you go to write it, because now it's not about just the military. It could be about whoever is somewhere in the country where we need to get them out of there. And the story is about a dude who gets locked up in Russia, but he wants his family with him. So the family's in jail with him. The two kids.
What do you mean they're in jail? How is that even possible?
Because this dude, he was the top Russian mobster, and he goes to jail. But he had so much pull, he decided, well, shit, ain't no need me doing my time by myself. Bring my family with me. So the family, the wife was like, nah, I don't want to live this life. But she know if she leave, he's gonna kill her.
Right.
And the kids.
You know where they got that from?
What?
Pablo Escobar.
That's where that story.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I'm not saying that story, but that
more or less.
idea, like Pablo would have his family in the prison with him.
Yeah, they was like, so they're in the same cell.
Oh, he was gangster, Nicky Pam. Like,
Yeah.
he would have people come in. Like you can go.
Was he really in jail, y'all? Until now,
that's what I'm saying. Like,
come on.
because you can go up there and kick it with him, and then just go home. Like he would just he had to basically stay at a resort. Like he just couldn't leave the compound. That was the rule. Like it wasn't really, to Dan's point, it wasn't really a jail. Like he was basically just chilling.
They got him in the big one now.
Yeah, so that's what the movie is, and then he
Yeah,
goes
that's
to
what-
rescue this family out of prison, so that because she doesn't want to live that life no more, but she knows if she tells dude, he'll kill her.
Right.
So she gets the word to somebody who has the money to get her out of there. And so here's a scene, when writers write, I can see it a mile away. So the little daughter grabs her teddy bear. What do you think's gonna happen in the next scene?
Somebody gotta die.
Well, no, when she grabs the teddy bear,
Kidnap?
Oh, yeah.
as she's running, the teddy bear
Falls.
drops.
Right.
Okay.
So there all the inmates
does that
asleep.
happen?
When the teddy bear hits, it goes meow, and one of the bad guys wake up and he see that they're leaving, and he put the call out. Whatever he say, and the gates open up for some reason, but it's easy writing. But it's really a good movie.
Yeah,
for
I
television.
am watching the show, and I swear to God, I can't find it for nothing. And it's
Can't
really
see. That's why that other show had paperwork, man. We don't have paperwork.
our bad.
What
yeah.
show? What show you looking for?
I can't remember that. I know
Motherfucker
I
said,
would have
what you
seen it,
looking
and
for?
I thought it
Nigga,
was
if
on
I knew
Hulu.
what I was looking for, I wouldn't be
I
looking for.
I've been sitting over here
I
like,
had the teacher tell you to look something up.
I went Hulu, I went
Look it up.
Netflix.
I
I'm
can't
like,
spell it.
maybe
Like-
it's HBO Max.
Like we be saying over here, it's your story.
Yeah.
Yeah, your story.
He said, I can't spell it. I don't know what I'm
Maybe it was on HBO. I don't know.
Well, did anybody watch Idol?
Of course. Episode 4.
Episode
Okay,
4.
so I've been okay.
I'm a little.
Me and my cousin, we're obsessed with it. Anyway,
Okay.
so anyway,
Me
so she
too.
sends me 3 articles this week, last night, or actually this morning.
Out of a million. But go ahead.
No, about Idol, because again, I heard them say, I watched the after thing, after Idol, they have a,
Oh, they do?
Yeah, where
I
they
didn't
come
know
and tell
that.
you about the episode.
Because
and why.
mine's recorded, so that's why it doesn't pick it up.
Oh,
I'm gonna have to watch it. I didn't
No,
know they
yeah,
did
they
that.
do
know
that.
that.
And so he said, okay, there's one more episode, and this is the last. I said, hey. So it's number 5. Well, one thing about it is, if it's not 6, they won't be up for an Emmy or anything, or they can't.
Oh, you need more than 5?
You got to have 6.
Wow.
So they're running short on that. And I was like, that's some bullshit. Okay, so besides that, and they were like, how it's on social media, like, oh my God, this shit's terrible, blah, blah, blah. It's just too graphic. And now look, granted, we done seen Game of Thrones when there's nothing but, family members sleeping with each other.
P-Valley.
P-Valley.
Two
No,
dudes.
that's Showtime.
Two
Or
dudes.
as
It
the
don't
stars
matter.
or
It's still,
stars.
it's still on cable.
Yeah, it's still nasty, shit. But oh no, we all know this is racial. We know that it's the black man doing this to the white girl, and this is why
And
it's
she has
getting
yet
the best.
to see that.
But the thing is, it's consensual. It's not like, yeah, he is raping her and shit, but it's not like she don't want to be.
And that's not rape. They can pay him if you want it.
Yeah, exactly. It's consensual. Say.
Leave that alone.
But I
just a
feel
little
like this is a
BDSM?
racial. Yeah, it's a
Like we
racial
say,
issue with the show.
allegedly.
I think what stood out this week's show, if you haven't seen it, was when the boyfriend showed up, the ex-boyfriend showed
Which
up.
was odd to me.
Because they had shown this character, Weekend's character controls everything.
Oh, that was
So
weird.
you ain't finna talk to my girl without me knowing. You ain't finna suggest this and the other.
Better not touch her stomach. Nigga.
Yeah. So yeah, he had shown that. So when
Sorry about that. I didn't mean that.
Like he was in class. He said,
I'm sorry.
so when the
Tedros,
ex
right?
show up,
Yeah, Tetra.
and then she take him to the room and lock the door. So Tetra come to the door like,
Mm.
hey,
And can't
hey,
get.
hey, hey.
I just thought he would go get a gun. Now this
I
is
thought
a
he
crazy.
would bust the door down.
Well, I mean, he is a little dude. Like, I mean, but at least go get a gun.
Or those two dudes.
Or get
Two
his people
henchmen,
to. I mean, he sat there on. I just thought that was a weird scene.
Well, what I got from it
Was what?
we look is that something finna happen to her in this next one because
In the
he
last
was
episode.
standing there, and I don't know if that was the living room or what was. He was standing there like, oh, so in my mind it looked like he was saying, oh, so he's gonna fuck him while I'm here, and that's what we doing. As opposed to, I thought he's gonna bust the door down, tell dudes to bounce. I thought he'd be waiting for him when he left, like in the morning, like what's happening?
You know what I'm getting?
Well,
from this character?
remember, but he had the girl, the guy bring the girl and sit on
I
him
think that's
and
gonna
take
play
the
in
picture.
later too.
Well, we only got one more episode. They better
I
get
think-
it all in.
I think
That's what he
I
said.
think his character is like the base trying to show he's not really like that. He's pretending to be this guy because
Is it a cult though?
Oh, it's definitely
no. But I
They are
think
cult.
but I think I think it's all a ruse. Like I think whatever his back, because we don't even know his background. We don't know if he was a former musician that didn't make it, or we don't really like. They kind of alluded to it.
Yeah, they did.
But we don't really know. So what I get from it is his confidence is fake. You know what I mean?
Well,
And
yeah.
his people around him, they
Once
buy
you-
into it.
And then, like,
Because they
remember
never
when he
challenged
first
the
met
black-
her,
Because
he
the
was
black
in-
girl, remember he fumbled. Remember how? Like,
Oh,
if
yes.
you watch that,
Oh, that's
because I'm thinking like
right.
this, like, and this is real. Like, if I'm Tedros, right,
Uh-huh.
and I'm this manipulator, but that's who I am.
Right.
Like I know I manipulate people. I get
Right.
women to give me their back. That's me.
Right.
I'm not gonna be thrown off by questions. I know they coming.
Yeah.
Because
yeah,
I would have researched that.
This is
But
what I
even
do.
if I'm gonna say I
I'm
wasn't
a,
in high school.
I'm a scammer. This is what I do.
Yeah, you're
so
supposed to
I
be
know somebody in your family gonna be suspicious. I got my lies ready. I'm ready
Right.
for all this. The fact that he was thrown off and then he kind of sat back in his chair like, oh damn, he was
'Cause he
kind of
said, I went
intimidated.
to
Because she said
Hollywood
I went
High.
there too, or whatever.
It kind of let me know like, oh, he's faking. He's not really this bad guy. And like we said,
And when he first met, when he went to the house and he was in the mirror, like, hey,
right, trying to
like,
get his shit together.
trying to get
exactly.
his
like, he was
game together. So
practicing.
yeah, he was practicing.
So like that's what I'm getting from the character is that he's pretending to be this guy,
Until somebody force on him.
but he's really a cornball or something.
Because when he was looking at the ex, and the nigga was taller, way taller than him. He was like, "What's happening? What's happening? How you doing?" And I think the black girl really shows that he ain't got that power.
Right.
Call in Nakia because she said that she just saw something on Idol right quick.
So do you think people have a problem with a black man dominating a white woman on camera?
Because again, 50 Shades of Grey was all about BDSM or whatever, all that shit, and it was just
everything. Same thing was in that.
Exactly. Okay. I mean, it was and like I said, we've seen worse shit. Fucking 5.5 weeks or 9.5 weeks or whatever it was. I mean, we've seen this type of shit before, but we've never seen it black white.
Right.
We never
really seen it with us.
We
We don't.
don't.
They don't let.
No, we
two
don't.
black-
We don't do that.
They don't let two black couples go that.
We don't do that.
That
anyway.
kind of love story.
And then even her little friend, they got the Mandingo black dude with the blonde
Beating
hair.
the brakes off that bitch.
Off the white girl. So again, this is a definitely a racial thing, and this is why this show is getting this bad, reviews and cancel.
Can anybody think of a film where a black man was dominating a white woman on camera? Chat room, Danny, what about you?
What does it say?
Has there ever been a film like that?
Yeah. Can you think of a film where a black man kind of?
Superfly.
Well, outside.
I never seen Superfly.
Oh, shit! Jim Brown been in the gang of them.
Jim Brown during the black exploitation era.
Let's go a little like in the 2000s.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
This is a little
Well, to be honest with you, I
90s.
don't think they don't even let it. They don't even like it where black men are in that type of relationship with black women now. They really want to
it's a lot of
emasculate
interracial,
us now. They want us. They don't want us to be powerful.
Yeah, it's a lot of interracial when you see black men in that position. I've noticed that a lot on TV too.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think we've ever seen this again, and I believe this is why the bad reviews.
I'm trying to
Okay,
think.
so Nakia saying Decider has now confirmed that Livingston changed the length of the first season when he took over creative control, and they said so because they said when he went to Sundance it was going to be. They announced it was 6 episodes, but then some woman quit, like a writer quit or whatever, and then they knocked it down to 5 and whatever. It had a lot of creative struggles. They did have a lot.
What network is it doing?
HBO. I mean Max.
You haven't seen it?
No,
it's a great show.
It's crazy.
Great
Yeah,
show.
That
the
was so
weekend
funny
is
that-
Lee
that
and
did-
and what's his daughter.
Johnny Depp's daughter.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Can she go?
Yeah, she can
Incredible.
go.
Wow.
Yeah.
I love Johnny Depp.
Yeah.
What?
She might be just as good.
Not that way.
Oh, okay.
She might be just as good as Johnny Depp.
Speedy.
No, she's incredible.
He is going to go on the plane ride with us.
No, we're saying on film. I mean, she said black people do BDSM.
No,
and
yeah,
they
we're
do,
talking
but
about
we're
on
talking about
film.
on film, like
Yeah.
a black man, white woman.
I'm
It's
saying
it's definitely what
there
it is.
hasn't
It's
been a
racial.
show, and maybe somebody need to do a movie where we go for like I always notice when they
they
do
would
have
call
black
it
couples
porn.
fucking we that. When they had the white folks, it's the music's playing, she's caressing his face. You're like, nigga, ain't anybody gonna fuck in this movie?
Oh, Wesley Snipes did. Remember in
what?
She's got what's the one with Samuel Jackson? What's his
Samuel Jackson.
When he was the Spike Lee movie when he was dating the white girl.
Oh,
Was
do the
it
right
a-
thing.
was it a-
Do the right
it
thing.
wasn't a sex BDS.
Not do the right thing. Jungle
Fever.
Jungle Fever.
Great movie.
Yeah.
But that was a little more
damn,
tasteful.
Yeah,
This shit is like
we
when I tell you
forgot
this-
about that.
That's
but
what I'm saying.
That's not the same though. But
What?
that's
No, I'm saying it's a great movie.
oh yeah, no, I'm talking about like the
Somebody
scenes.
said
and-
hustle and flow. You got a good point, DJ.
Yeah.
You got that might be the
Hey,
only
they
one.
won an Oscar for the song.
If we sat there and thought, think of a great sex scene for
Like
a black
this.
couple. A black couple.
What's the one with Jada and AP, Alan Payne, Jason's lyric.
But did they show him like?
They showed Jada. They showed Jada laying in them in
Baby
in
boy.
that grass, nigga.
Tyrese,
And,
Tyrese and
That was ghetto.
But that's what I'm saying. Most
Set
of
it
the time
off.
it's like that.
set it off with Jada and damn Jada. That's all I'm sitting here thinking. I'm like, nigga, Jada picked every time.
What they say about art imitates? Like,
Oh, Mo Better Blues.
all Jada.
Mo Better Blues when
Oh,
that was good.
Denzel's
And
girl.
he
I
and
mean,
Denzel hadn't done a scene like that. He said he wouldn't do those scenes. You didn't know that.
Did
So
he
then,
hit?
yes, he
I don't
originally
know
said, "I'm not doing no love
scenes?
scenes." And then when they Devil in the Blue Dress, he said,
That's
"I'll do
right.
it." And then it took off. But then he had this other thing. He didn't do sequels at the time.
Right.
That's why he didn't do the rest of the book.
did he have a love scene in the basketball movie when he when he was playing? Okay, I was wondering.
That was his first love scene. Was Devil? Great movie.
What's the best
Great
love
goddamn movie.
scene ever in film?
Oh man, I think Debbie does
9.5
Dallas.
weeks.
What?
Debbie does Dallas.
9.5 weeks.
9.5 weeks.
That was the first time. Yeah, 9.5 weeks
I've
was
never seen
fantastic.
Debbie does Dallas.
They
was
fucked
different.
It's like a
Everybody I know fucked in front of the refrigerator.
yeah,
pulled
like
everything
a
out there,
refrigerator
motherfucker.
scene, like and it
What's it
was
called?
very sensual. 9.5 weeks. You probably could pull it up. 9.5 weeks.
And if you ask what the movie is
Refrigerator
about,
scene.
I couldn't tell you because that was the movie to me. And
Yeah.
what was 9.5 weeks about? It's 9.5 weeks. You couldn't tell me what that title had to do with the movie.
Hey, Big Bad Mama had a great love scene.
Big Bad
Remember that one
Mama.
with Angie Dickinson?
Oh, that's the
back
70s.
in the day. Yeah.
Why you keep bringing up?
Because my mind, man.
Remember, Two Niggas in a Spook. Great movie.
And a spook.
What was a movie called Spook Sat by the Door?
Oh, hilarious.
Great movie.
Great movie.
That's a good. Is it great or
Pam. Great movie.
is it a blaxploitation?
Yeah, but it's
But
great. It's very informative.
It's
Really?
the spook that sat by the door. A black man that sat by the door.
Oh, Monsters Ball.
Ooh.
Now
that made people mad though.
I-
That would make mad
another
people
one.
mad.
Hold
Another
on.
one like
I
that.
always
But he did get an
said,
Oscar.
I always said he really hit that.
He did.
If you look at her face when he coming from behind Pam, she did like this. And like, nigga,
Yeah,
did
but
you
I
put
think
that
she-
in?
I think she's acting it.
Well, she's great.
There's no way.
And he became somebody after that movie. He was we didn't know who the fuck he was.
Well, we knew. But
No, we kind of knew.
We knew.
Yeah, but he blew up.
I couldn't have done that scene. I'd have bust one. They'd have been like,
Oh,
yeah,
I thought you
I'm
talking
like,
about use
cut.
the girl, nigga.
No.
I said, you gotta know when to come in on that. You don't think you could do a sex scene?
You know, it's difficult because
It's
I had to do
great.
it. I had to do
Great,
audition where I had to kiss somebody, and I feel like I can do it, but just kiss. It's crazy. Just
All right,
kissing
let's
a
see if y'all-
random person.
Can we?
No.
Was it a was
gotta
it,
be somebody.
was it a
I am
sensual
not that-
scene or it was just
No, it was sensual.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying.
Damn.
That's the difference. It's like
So,
I'm not
so you had
taking
somebody in
one.
the audition room for you to kiss?
I had to kiss her, and it felt funny, like crazy. And
So was he the person to kiss for everybody?
no, the girl. No, I had to kiss the girl I went in with.
Oh, okay, got it.
No. You know,
Oh,
were
they
paired
paired you guys
together.
up.
Yes,
Gotcha,
yes.
gotcha,
I'm
gotcha.
sorry. Yeah.
I just thought it was a bitch in there going, "Who's next?"
No, but you know what's funny
So
though?
did you
is-
kiss her?
Yeah, I kissed her, but it felt weird.
But did you
because-
do the TV kiss up here and down here?
Up here.
Or did you mean?
No.
Or did you do a lip to lip?
I did lip to lip.
The
Nah.
TV kisses, they
You had your eyes
like the
closed?
soap operas.
No,
they
I
they
kissed her
kiss
in the
here
mouth.
and here.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah,
Now-
they go in and then they're like
Yeah.
here and here.
Yeah.
It's called TV kiss.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I
I
kissed
thought
her.
they went on to kiss.
No,
Nigga, I kiss.
it's a TV kiss. You can tell.
I'm
especially
kissing.
on the
I'm
soap.
putting my tongue in.
Speedy got hands on.
Do it
titties.
again.
See,
Okay.
He got the hands on the breast.
Do it again.
That's how I always know the kiss ain't real. If you a black man kissing somebody and you don't grab her ass, that's not a real kiss. That's not a
Yeah,
real
we
kiss.
do that.
My hand automatically go over there. Nigga. Like, it don't even-
Yeah, I can't think of a besides the ones you guys did mention.
And somebody said Angel Heart.
Well, you could say,
I don't remember that one.
She Gotta Have It. That sex scene was.
Yeah, that was heavy.
Yeah, but that was kind of like black movie. Like, you know what I'm saying? It didn't like, it wasn't HBO, like, you know what I'm saying?
But I'm saying it was still a love scene, though. I feel you.
Yeah, but yeah, I know what you're saying.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, we had seen it.
I hate when you say you know what I'm saying. Then you go, no, I don't know what you're saying.
No, I know what you're saying, but
What are you saying?
I just looked at the 100 best sex scenes ever. I just want to see who's at the top.
Oh,
of the list.
okay.
Yeah, who's at the top?
What did they say?
Don't Look Now, 1973.
Oh, see,
Anybody
them
seen
old
that?
school ones. They were.
Well, I know in the
solid.
70s. This is probably a porno. after that.
Don't Look Now. I never.
Let me
heard-
see if any black. Anything
Oh,
that we
oh
might have
no,
seen
no.
comes up. Hold on.
Oh, the one you've been mentioning all day, Superfly. The scene with Fraser.
Yeah.
What's her name? I think her last name's Fraser. Sheila
Fraser.
Sheila Fraser,
who used to
in
run
the
BET,
tub,
was one thing
Pam,
of- yeah.
one of the
I
greatest
remember that.
scenes ever.
Yeah, it was good.
Because we never seen a black woman in the tub getting it, and the bubbles. I said, and every nigga tried to fuck in the tub and almost broke their fucking neck.
Niggas drowning in the tub.
Got the water everywhere.
There's a lot of water on the
And
floor.
you live on the third floor. Now you, so you got to move.
Oh my God.
What did they say, Nick? Anything that we know?
You know what's crazy? I gotta get out of here because I think they're showing me like old porns.
Hilarious.
There's
Yeah,
a movie
so
called
you-
Deep Throat. I'm like, nigga, it,
Yep.
wasn't, it wasn't no film called Deep Throat.
Yes, it is.
Yes, it was.
in the
Yes,
movie.
the
Yeah,
70s.
you had to go downtown
70s.
to watch it.
That was a
It
real
sure
movie?
was.
Okay, well, let me
Mhm.
stay on this page then. I thought I was on the wrong page. I seen
Nah,
that. I
Deep
was
Throat
like,
was a
Deep
real
Throat,
movie, but
That's what I said.
only
Debbie
certain
does
people
Dallas.
wouldn't saw that.
Right.
Debbie does Dallas. That
Debbie
was
does Dallas. Yeah.
Angel Heart, I remember that with Mickey Rourke and Lisa Bonet. Yeah, you're right. That was a sex scene, and that was black and white.
That was the movie that
Yeah,
ruined her.
you're right. It did ruin her. After
that
that,
was
she
the
didn't
movie-
work
she
again
didn't work
because
again.
interracial sex on television. I swear, you see.
But no, not only that, because she was a Cosby kid.
Yeah, yeah.
That was really what got her.
That's why she stopped doing that show because she wanted to go do this movie.
I remember she did that movie too, and everybody told her not to do it.
Because they wanted to.
Of all people, Mickey Rourke.
Right.
Yeah.
Small bucket. Anyway, anything else you watching? One, let me know, bro.
No.
You don't watch TV?
I'm not a big. I'm like Nick. I'm a YouTube dude.
Yeah, I'm on YouTube.
I can't watch YouTube.
But it's very informative. There's a lot of informative information.
I don't know. I can't do it.
Yeah.
I watch it if I can't find something on TV or whatever. I'm like, oh, you know what? I bet it's on YouTube, and then I'll find it. Like you said, the Divine Nine thing. I was watching it on YouTube.
Yeah, the man.
A man doesn't complete me, Speedy. It has nothing to do with me.
I just say you just complete it.
You need a woman in your life. That's your problem.
I'm good.
You never heard a man say a woman doesn't complete me.
Yeah, ain't that something?
But you can't
Let me
be
see if I
alone.
can do it.
You don't like
Tell
to
me
be
I need a
alone.
woman.
You need a woman in your life.
How you say it?
Huh?
I need a woman to what?
In your life, I said.
And I'm supposed to say it don't complete me?
Yeah.
Okay.
You need a woman in your life.
I'm completed.
It don't complete.
It don't complete you. You terrible.
That's horrible.
Yeah, acting skills.
I
Let's take this call.
I think everybody needs somebody.
Caller, what's your name? Where you call from?
This is Dana. Sorry, Nakia.
Dana Day.
Okay, you guys kept talking about this show, so I had to watch it, and I'm so triggered and traumatized.
That's a good show then.
Oh my God, I was like, what is this?
Wasn't it something else?
But you know what? I think it is I think, or my opinion is that the girl is so believable that people are caught up in their emotions.
Right. I agree.
Yeah. That means she's her
She
acting.
is so, I mean, this girl for her first role, Lily Rose Depp, I mean, out the park. She makes everybody better.
Yeah.
Just by her reactions to stuff. But I don't usually do predictions, but I was listening to you guys, and I think something is going to happen to her. Either Destiny, the black girl, is going to save her in some way, or she's going to die, because it's already being set up for the Asian girl to take over, to kind of step in her place. You know, the lady's already grooming her. She gave her single. She signed to that record deal. So she's just going to be the Asian girl is just going to be another incarnation.
And they have her singing her single.
Is her name Zoe?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, that single is
Yeah,
banging,
so
though. I like
something like that is going to happen. I think Tetros is going to kind of push it to the limit, and he just might kill her.
I think he's going to get killed. I think somewhere in the other, if the assistant,
because he's upset about the ex coming in, and he knows he's fucking her. So
yeah, he knew that.
he heard
Dana, where are you from?
Pasadena.
I'm from here, from Dina.
I've been in Pasadena all the time. You have a very attractive voice. So
shit.
Time to play our game.
She worked down the street.
You married?
Yeah, no, but
yeah, no. What the fuck is no?
Pull up, Dana.
No, what?
But no, but no, Dannon, no.
Come get you
See,
some.
you don't know nothing about me. You just going off the radio. That's cool.
I know
Shoot
enough.
me down.
I know enough. I'm not interested. I'm not interested.
Well, go about your business.
Okay, back off. Back off. I'm within driving distance. I'll drive down there.
I dare you to.
Come see us.
Okay, so
Hey, Dana, we got
Nikki,
proof
Cam,
room.
and Speedy. What did you guys? Speedy.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, what did you guys think about the Tetros torturing the guy she grew up with?
That shit was
And
crazy.
do you think she was lying?
Yeah, because
I think she was lying.
Yeah, me too. Because when she was like, "He's lying," I was like, "Damn, bitch!"
And I think she
Because to be in the business as a child. A child star, whatever you want to call it, a child artist and everything, you learn manipulation very early.
Well, she found out she did have control over him because the first thing she said was, "Do it again, do it again." And I never thought that character would have did that.
She knows she likes it, so she knows she can actually push him to the limit to get what she wants. And so she also, in a lot of it, she's powerless, so it makes her feel powerful. It's like giving a man head. If you take the reins, you can be powerful in that moment, even though you're submitting.
Talk slower.
All the fellas was like, "Word." I didn't know that's how you looked at that.
Yeah, I don't think I want to meet Dana.
I'm going to let Nakia call. I'm going to let Nakia call you guys, and I'll keep listening.
Dana, go ahead and hang up. So I thought what Dana just said was perfect for this fact.
Absolutely.
It makes sense when she said, "Do it again, do it again," and then after that, she called her boyfriend, her ex, because she had the power back. She grabbed the power back after that moment.
And then who was it that said that let her know that he was running game? There was something clicked into her, and I forgot there was a scene, and they
Tetris
said,
is running game on it.
Yeah, she figured out like, oh shit, and
I
God,
didn't see
somebody
that part.
said something to her. Was it
And what's the big girl's name?
Destiny?
Black
Or,
girl? Destiny.
No,
She-
did I make that up?
That bitch is dope.
Oh my gosh,
She's a great actress.
yeah.
Oh my goodness.
And we
when
know
she
it's
put
not her
them
first
glasses
role.
on and
My
leaned
God, we
down,
didn't
and she
say-
said, "For real? That's what we do." Okay.
And it's from the writers of Euphoria, which makes it interesting. Like they don't mind Zendaya going around
Because she's black.
doing drugs and fucking
she
and doing all
Is this
this.
a black show?
Euphoria.
Yeah.
Euphoria is
I've never watched
like
it.
a I
No, I
don't
just wondering what color the writers are. 'Cause I always,
Oh, they're white.
Well,
They're all
it's
white.
the weekend show, so
Oh, yeah.
I don't know what you
Call her.
call
What's your
it.
name? Where you calling from? Nakia.
Go ahead, Nakia.
Nakia.
So I also read in that same article that I pulled that little snippet from was that also that the Weeknd was acting kind of erratic on the set.
That makes
and
sense.
People didn't want to work with him.
That makes sense.
Yeah, they did say
So this
but probably the pressure and the money they spent because
No,
they spent a lot. No, they said they spent way too much money for the series.
No, I don't mean like you're wrong. I'm saying no. If he has the power you say he does as far as exec producer, that's what they do.
Oh, it's stressful. Look,
You're the actor.
They said that about Tom Cruise.
Yeah.
On his last movie
And
or
them
whatever. Remember,
motherfuckers-
they said he would walk around cussing people out and firing
because he
people.
Tom Cruise.
Yeah.
because also he was not only the executive producer, but he was also a writer.
So yeah, he's able to go in and do it any way he wants to. Yeah.
That's stress. And a lot was riding on it because I had added that to my watch list at least a year ago. I know I had added it during COVID because I said, oh, what is this? And I said, well, let me just add it, for whenever it came on. And it was like a year later. So it has been on the horizon.
So
for a
you
while.
like it?
I haven't watched it yet
What
because
the
I need to
fuck?
find time where I know I'm going to be home.
Why are you reading articles about something you ain't never watched?
Because we're talking about it.
Oh, that's weird.
You're like,
'Cause y'all
I
talking
think
about
Nakia
it.
like.
Shut up.
Yeah, she mean.
Hey.
Nakia, so when you watch it, can you?
Dannon said you want to go out.
I'm not mean.
Nakia, after you watch it, can you let us know about the BDS scenes?
Yeah. Did you hear what he said, Dan?
Nakia, after you watch it, can you let us know about the BDSM scenes in the film, and is that accurate?
What, she knows a lot about it?
Yeah, she.
Oh, yes,
yeah, that's
yes,
what she
yes,
does.
Oh, you do it?
Yeah, that's what
Because I'm gonna. That's yeah. I'm
Learn
a
something every
sub.
day. Oh, are you? So you're a dominatrix or whatever?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
She is?
Oh, so you
So
should let
I'm
her
a
tie
sub.
you up when you was up
Hey,
there.
Nikita, can you call back and I'll give you my number?
You want to be dominated?
Yeah, just tie up my feet.
No, no.
Everybody's turning me down today.
Right, damn,
This is why I go to the white women. See?
Oh.
See where you at
This
now,
is why
Dan.
gotta be happy.
A white woman wouldn't have said that.
When-
to you.
when she showed up, wouldn't have.
About you and Wanzer.
Excuse me?
This is the thing about you and Wanzer. Y'all have been tainted
Oh,
by
wow.
the white snatch.
Yep.
So I'm not.
You did shave your mustache off. I don't know why you did that.
You can say what you want, but I haven't been tainted by anyone.
She said tainted by white snatch.
Whatever.
Thank
Okay.
you, Nakia.
Enjoy your singleness.
let us know. Try to watch it this weekend, and then maybe
let us know
Monday
about
let
those
us
sex
know what you.
Yeah, she reading articles about shit she ain't watched. That's hilarious.
Well, she busy.
I don't know if Nakia had been beat with a brush like that.
The kid is mean. Another mean one.
Well, yeah, remember though, we didn't actually see her get hit with the brush. We saw
No,
the
we didn't.
aftermath.
Yeah.
Which I thought was dope.
That's why I said he should have broke skin on camera.
Oh,
They would have
damn,
shut that
man.
show down right there.
Yeah, right there. You know, nigga, it's barely on.
He in the
It's
bathtub
barely-
shaving her legs.
She
I
gonna,
was
be,
like,
she gonna go back to the director. We can't do this anymore.
Right.
He's really hitting me.
They did say it was a lot of creative differences on that show, like
What network is this on?
HBO Max.
Oh, so both of those were on HBO Max?
Yeah, it took the spot of Succession
It's
that
not
comes on
both of
Sundays at 6. Remember Succession?
So-
Did you watch Succession?
You know, I don't understand. Like,
Speedy stupid, man.
Nigga said, all three of those? No.
No, four though.
you ready? Pause, you ready?
Yeah, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say, you ready, right?
Oh, yeah. I didn't know. Because Danny was. Give you information, D.
Hey, what's up, yo? First of all, thank you guys so much for having me on the show, man. I appreciate
you
it.
showed
Speedy.
up, nigga.
I was in the neighborhood and it had shit to do, and my air conditioner was broke. So I
we had a gate out there. You
I
wouldn't
know.
be in there.
I jumped that motherfucker. But you can find me on Dannon Green 66 on my Instagram. Dannon Green.
6'6".
Yeah. I was born.
Born in 66.
Oh, shit.
See, and I just want to thank those who follow me and follow my career. Thank you for supporting me. Please look out for the projects I have coming out. And I want, at the end of the day, I do want my black women to know I love you, queens.
Oh, okay. Fine. This nigga right here. I was worried. I was like, this nigga right here.
I love black women. It's just It's a joke.
When you
kinda.
say
It's a running joke for me.
You
That's why.
say it that way, nigga.
Yeah.
No, I love black women.
They cool.
Nobody even asked you.
Nick
We didn't, at no point nobody go, did you
Nick
really
said,
love them?
they cool.
This
You don't
nigga
wanna
said,
say that.
your voice went too high. He thought you go, no, I love black women.
I love them. Yeah.
Go ahead, Pam.
You can reach me at Nikki
You
Pam
love
on
black women?
everything. You stupid. Follow Rollout Digital Podcast on IG. And that's it.
Sucks up, huh? Speedy is funny on everything. That's Speedy IZ funny on everything.
And I'm back with black women.
Mm.
Welcome back, Speedy.
That's a sandal.
That's it. And I'm back with black women.
Anyway, on Facebook it's Don Ray Caldwell Jr.
You don't even be on that motherfucker.
Every once in a while I post some shit. You know what? Whatever I post, Instagram goes to Facebook.
Yeah, it should. But I don't know. I never see you. You don't ever come up.
I don't troll. I don't.
I'm
Please.
saying that on
Can
my
we go
time.
live on your Instagram next time?
Why?
I keep forgetting to do that.
Is somebody on there?
You got
You got
like a bunch
again.
of,
We both should be doing.
you
it.
got more followers on there than on the.
Hilarious.
We both should.
Yeah, definitely. And
Maybe. Well, I can't do it Friday. Well, I digital Nikki.
We can do it Friday if we just pointed at you.
Huh?
We don't have to show the titties and all that.
Yeah, yeah. I just don't want to get shut down because I'm already on. They got me on restriction from going live. I don't even know what I did. But,
On Facebook?
No, on the IG.
Oh, you must have did something.
I don't even know what I did. I saw that Lunel said she couldn't do it either, and then I was at concerts and stuff. And I'm like, damn. So I had to go from the Rollout Digital Podcast one. I was pissed. I said, what I do?
I was still talking about.
You know what's funny? How someone can get banned from social media, but some of the videos and stuff they have on there, I'm like, from ass shaking to people getting shot. I'm like, but you got a problem with me saying one word?
Right.
It's crazy.
Right. It's really weird.
You said I love white women. Yeah, and shout out to my partner in crime, my son Nick. Could not do the show without him. Well,
Pops, you taking selfies?
Yeah, he did. He took a selfie the other day.
When?
We saw it.
You on the back of a boat or something? What's going on with your photographs?
Oh no, it was a hat day on Facebook.
You getting too old, Pops.
Yeah, everybody had a hat.
Hat day on.
You showed a picture with a hat.
How did you get notification on that? Because I
Because
didn't.
it said hat day.
Why you put that picture?
Oh, that's when he was in it.
Look at his head's tilted.
Yeah, why
I'm the shit.
Why you duck flipping on there?
Nick just hands to the side like,
I'm on a yacht.
I'm
Nigga.
on
It
a
wasn't no
yacht.
boat. That's a yacht. You got,
At the marina?
And you that was
Miami.
in Miami.
Oh, for real? Okay.
That's one thing about when you're on. If you're on a yacht, you never say the word boat.
Yeah, that's
The
true.
motherfuckers
That's
will
an insult.
check you.
Yeah,
They will go,
they will
no,
put
no,
you
sir.
on a boat.
This is a yacht. That's why you have to take your shoes off because of the wood that's on the boat.
You
Shoes.
took your shoes off to get on the yacht?
Yeah, you have to.
No, I'm
Because
saying you did. What'd you do?
I had to, Pam.
But what did
I
you
ain't take
put
off
on?
my socks.
Oh, okay. I was like,
Took
ooh.
my
Yeah,
shoes
she acting
off.
like something wrong with your feet.
Well, he doesn't let anybody see him.
Oh,
Not
okay.
even the bitches he fucking.
He do have on sandals today, y'all.
Yeah, y'all gotta see this shit. I wish you know.
You ever
I'm
seen
like,
athletic sandals? It's a weird little thing.
Nigga with white socks on, looking
And Nick
like
is doing these
all
jabs.
of 65.
Nick, you been throwing some jabs in today.
Got the athletic sandals on.
Anyway,
All right.
thanks to all the fans that listen and watch the show. We appreciate y'all. We
Shout out to
appreciate
the
you taking
Patreon.
time. Shout out to the Patreon. Shout out to everybody that called in. We used to write down everybody's number or name who called in.
Well,
but
shout
out
it's
to
the
Vernon.
same four people.
Nasty.
though.
Jay Nasty.
Jay
Nasty.
Nasty. Thank
Appreciate
you.
you, Jay
That
Nasty.
passion, Jay Nasty.
Write it
The
down
L
where?
call? The L call?
I
No,
think so.
Elden
And
called.
also
he didn't?
Dana. And Dana.
Shout out
Dana
to
called.
Pasadena.
Dana.
Seymour.
Pasadena in the house.
Kia,
DJ out there in Vegas.
Vernon.
Oh,
DJ.
and McVeigh.
Yeah, McVeigh,
So-
that's who called.
And McVeigh said, I never really listened to the show, which is hilarious, but he called in all the time. He always
calls in.
He always opens and goes, I really don't listen to the show, but I just happened to call in because I heard this or I saw
Hilarious.
this. He always says that.
Shout out to
but
McVeigh.
We know you listen to the show, McVeigh.
Yeah, every day.
Yeah.
We have any guests for Friday?
Baby girl said she's going to bring some girls here.
The one that was here last week?
So Amina Green, she's going to bring some of her friends. Listen, y'all, last time she told me she wanted to pull her boobs out, but we was on YouTube. So if she's coming with her homegirl this time, you will have to be on the Patreon because I think the boobs is coming out. And we're not trying to get banned on YouTube.
Yeah, because
But
Pam,
then how do you put it up? You can't put it up. Right?
I can cut the boob part out.
Oh, that sucks.
If she just does it live, though, they might cut the channel.
They will.
Yeah, so.
Look, I don't know what I did to
Not to
Instagram,
feed the
nigga.
channel.
So I'm gonna put it on the Patreon, and then I'll go through it and edit that part out and put that on YouTube.
And just forward it.
Hey, Danny, thanks
I
for
got you,
coming,
Dan.
man.
No, Speedy, thanks, man. Appreciate it, man. Much
Yeah,
love,
it was
man. And I
definitely-
want to tell you, man, I appreciate you and Pam, but I appreciate you, Speedy, over the years because you've always been solid with me, man.
Oh,
so I
yeah.
appreciate it.
Well, until I found out you know how to box.
Oh, yeah, he's scared you're gonna kick his ass.
No, what? You see Danny's legs?
I seen yours.
Motherfucker built like a pigeon.
I think Speedy broke my knee that time. I think he broke the knee.
I think I've seen.
All I remember is seeing your legs going, he played basketball? You have no definition.
Funniest thing I've ever seen in my life, Nikki Pan, was we talking about his friends. These are his friends.
Yeah.
Slid him to the side.
Yeah.
And said, check up.
Yeah.
I was like,
yeah.
oh
Gave me
God.
a cold soda can to put on my knee and
Not
kept
no
the shit
ice,
pushing.
man. Not ice.
Yeah.
They gave that nigga 2 Sprite
Yeah,
cans.
them niggas had no ice.
Damn,
How you gonna have a fucking
Damn, it was jump ball. Nigga got hurt on jump ball. Who you know get hurt on jump
15
ball?
seconds into the game?
Like Larry did.
Yes.
Like
well, no, we went up and down the court a couple times.
At least
we went up one time.
twice.
It was
No,
one
I'm
half.
saying the other guy we talking about.
I'll be sure his son took the shot. I remember it. The ball's going out of bounds.
Yeah.
I ran to go grab it, and I snapped it.
Everything.
Nigga, I ain't say,
We was all looking at him like, why are you laying there? Everybody like, great dive, Daddy.
Here I am thinking I'm going to get some sympathy. Yo,
Nah,
man.
nigga.
Yo, we going to stop the game. Call the cops.
Fam,
Nigga.
they even took a
Slid me up.
jersey. They was like, well, it ain't wet. Nigga, come on.
Yeah.
Come on out
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, we need a 15, brother.
Actually, they wanted to take me outside because they was like, oh, if he gets hurt in here, we going to get shut down.
Yeah.
Drag him outside.
Yeah, that was the coldest part, y'all. Is they kept trying to get him further and further away from
close to the
from
door.
out of bound line because they was like, look, we don't want to trip over you, brother, so we're going to slide you.
Man.
That was the last time I ever played basketball.
And your patella tendon, right?
Yep.
Same with mine. That's why I broke.
Jesus Christ. Oh, have you guys seen the interview with Sean Livingston?
No.
Anybody remember he had one of the worst injuries ever
Yeah, I remember
in
that.
sports history.
Mhm.
But he did a great interview with Matt Barnes and Steven Jackson,
That's
on
a
their
good
podcast.
show.
If you get a chance, watch
I
it.
watched the podcast. I watched it.
Watch the
a lot
episode with Sean
during,
Livingston.
during the pandemic.
He almost had his leg amputated after that injury.
Oh, really?
And came back. Yeah, I
Came
remember
back
that.
in
Wow.
the
Got a ring.
champion. Like
Got a ring.
it's an incredible story because he was a high school. He came out first out of high
Phenom.
school.
Phenom.
Yeah, so it's an incredible story. If you don't know about Sean Livingston, check it out. It's pretty.
I wonder
inspiring
whose was
story.
worse, his or the quarterback for San Francisco? Because remember, he snapped the between the kneecap and the ankle.
Kneecap.
I don't know what
Knee-
muscle that
between
is.
his kneecap and ankle, he snapped that.
Well, they were saying Sean Livingston was losing circulation because of the injury. He was
Yeah.
losing circulation in the lower half. They were gonna cut his leg off.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that's
And
crazy.
they finally got it back in, and he came back and got a ring, Pam.
And they said it
He
was
had a
like,
productive career.
Yeah.
Like 13, what's about like 11, 12, 13 years.
at least yeah.
Clippers.
3 rings.
In Golden
Yeah.
State.
And he in the front office right now. So shout out to him.
Yeah, shout out to this man, perseverance.
Are we back here Friday? And if we're not, hey, figure it out. Y'all have a good one, and we'll see you on Friday.
Peace.
Bye, y'all.
Out.
Get a picture.